Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
You took heroin?
Yeah.
Yes, we're up. I'm the only one without sunglasses. What the fuck?
It's just easy to hide
I'm
behind
here alone.
something. It's like a
no
poker
sunglasses.
You gotta get them, bro.
Yeah, they're in my car. I'm not going.
Have a second pair.
game. Call one of your goons.
I just filled the place.
All right,
up
give
with
him yours.
clouds
Yours
I
are
can't
cool.
see.
Mine are cool.
They are
Joe
nice.
would look
Those
cool
are like
in those, too.
Bosworth
Try 'em on.
glasses.
Joe, try those on. You
Nice.
Pit Vipers,
Like
dude.
I live in Florida.
I was in Key West.
Oh, yeah, with that bald head, you fucking bring someone
Fuck
to
yeah,
justice.
bro.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, you look like a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
Like a
bro.
video
You
game
keep
boss.
Fun times last night, boys.
Oh, yeah, good show.
We stayed too late.
All right,
Yeah,
you
it
promised.
was a
How do you do
little
this?
late. I got home. I've been requiring myself to write for at least 1 hour when I get home.
Finally
I don't get
writing.
to bed till 4 in the morning.
Holy hell.
So you got home and wrote?
Wrote.
That's crazy.
Damn.
It's when you write your best.
I do it at night, sometimes at bars.
Sometimes when I'm when I
On the way
just
home.
get off
My only
stage,
time, 3 a.m.
you just get off stage, your juices are still flowing.
Sure.
You can sometimes it's like every now and then you get the one gem out of 10, just one little idea, one little spark.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, pussies, get in there.
It's not shades.
Well, we
yet.
got like 7 different drugs going around.
Yeah. I'm good.
Whatever, allegedly. Don't be scared of the future.
What about a cigar?
You want a cigar? Yeah.
Please.
I'm all right.
All right. No Shane.
No shame in that. Yep.
Hey.
It's not bad.
Don't fat shame.
There's your tour. No shame in that. It's just like you canceling gigs.
What?
The no shame in that tour.
Oh, yeah. He loves titles.
I don't like them.
Sir.
Oh, grazie.
Come up with a
fatty.
name. Names are tough.
Yep. What about when you have a kid? You got to name that thing forever.
I saw Buffett. It was a second wind tour. A lot of old people.
Jimmy Buffett?
Second Wind Tour is a great name.
Second wind tour. For that, it is. It
Yeah.
made me realize names of tours are cool.
He's
Oh, yeah.
underrated.
I'd go the opposite way.
Damn.
You think he's overrated?
About 3 songs I knew.
He's a,
like mine with lettuce and tomatoes. That's
Yeah,
great.
That's one of them.
That's all you need, dude.
Wasted
That's a
away
banger.
again in Margarita.
yeah, pop top. Come on. Stepped on a pop top.
What is that?
Something my heart.
What's a pop top?
You know, like a
Convertible?
you pop a bottle.
Florida movie.
But he stepped on it?
It's Florida music.
Stepped
Florida
on. He's
music.
drunk in his apartment. Stepped
Oh,
on
It
random
was fun.
shit.
It's wholesome.
Yeah. It's like it's passable.
Yeah.
Can I get the
Yes, sir.
circumcision?
Florida's a good place. I was just down there.
Two Key West rules.
Oh,
I'd like
shit.
to be there.
That's amazing.
How about it, guys?
Let's move to Florida. Let's start this over. in
Florida's where you move to when everything goes terrible.
Lakeland.
Key West.
If everything goes bad in Texas, you move to Florida. If like Beto O'Rourke becomes governor.
What? He's got a
everything
skateboard.
Slides. He does, I'm sure. And everything slides into oblivion. You go to Florida.
Yeah.
You go to Florida.
Florida's like the last stand before you just move to South America.
And Key West is the last of Florida.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Before you get a compound in Mexico, you go to Florida.
Yeah.
Key West
Yeah.
is the jizz coming out of the dick.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
It's over. Right on the bottom.
I've never been to Key West.
Rules, dude.
I heard it's pretty
It
awesome.
rules.
It's an escape.
Is there a good club there?
There's a small club, Key West Comedy.
Yeah, is it good?
It's great.
Yeah?
90 people.
You do it?
I just did it.
Oh, no shit.
Spend a week there. Do 2
Nice.
shows.
Nice.
That's
Jet
it.
ski.
Jet ski, bike
fucking
everywhere.
leather
Overlap
lady.
the list for
The
a few
people
days.
there must be just so fucking loose.
They're devoid of any sort of fashion or trying to stick with anybody. They're just so. I saw 3 cops in action, and all of them were trying to get an old lady from the street to the sidewalk. Yeah. She's like, you're too drunk at 4 p.m. Please, ma'am. Please, can you go to the sidewalk?
You go to Hemingway's house?
What's Hemingway's house?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. You see all the cats with thumbs?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The one has 7.
It's great.
They just have like they can't.
How does that happen?
Breeding,
Is it overbreeding?
breeding them on purpose.
Inbreeding.
Oh, on top
Yeah.
on purpose
Yeah.
to make those thumbs.
No.
Hemingway cats.
Yeah.
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 How
pretty
cute.
great.
That's Hemingway's
Yeah,
cats.
we touched them, pet them.
No shit.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It's pretty
That's
fun.
scary.
So
Look how
you can.
big that is.
Is there like
Yeah.
a tour of his house you do?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Typewriters
awesome.
there and shit, like
Yeah.
that kind of deal?
That's
yeah,
why he
all
killed
those pictures
himself.
of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Scary cats. Look at the hands on that thing.
all the
that
concussions
is
he has.
crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, you had a shit ton of concussions, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they're like, this might have
yeah.
also led to his.
CTE?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in war. He was boxing.
Oh, yeah.
Getting knocked out all the time.
Can't tell because I loved Hemingway, but he also seems kind of like a douche.
I think he believed who he was,
Yeah,
the legend
there's a
of
part of
Hemingway.
that that's
So that-
annoying. Where he's like, "I'll fight anybody on this island." It's like, shut up, author.
We're all just drinking. Oh, yeah.
Shut
Go
up,
write your words.
dork.
Yeah,
Write
go
your
play with your
short words.
cats.
Isn't that funny? Like some guys are intellectuals. They feel like they have to do something like that to be legit.
Yeah.
Go out and
yeah.
get knocked out.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he loved bullfighting.
Oh, yeah. You hear that, Neil deGrasse?
What
He
about
fought a
Neil
bull?
deGrasse?
He
He's
fought
a
bull?
wrestler.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he wrestles.
he was a beast though, wasn't he?
He was a wrestler
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school and
Big fucking
college.
guy.
Yeah, yeah, he was fit.
Yeah,
Before
that'd be
he-
a bummer to get your ass whooped by Neil deGrasse.
I would.
That's
Start
Hemingway.
talking shit to him.
Oh, that's that old school barrel
sucking his-
chest.
Look
Look
at
at
that-
his
He
tits.
looks like he wears a unitard to the beach.
When men ate
Easy.
mostly oats, they looked like that.
Oats.
That was part of this nutritious breakfast.
Looks like Orson Welles.
Yeah,
really
they
does.
all ate oats and grits and shit.
But he got laid quite a bit.
Yeah,
Did he?
He fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. He
Yeah,
fucked
was
everybody.
getting rid
He-
of wives.
Every wife he cheated on with his next wife.
Jesus,
Why
a
marry
lot of trust.
again?
Because he's a
believed in it.
dummy.
I mean, after this one's over, I probably won't do it again.
Guys get all romantic.
What do you got
You
here?
get some 18-year-old scotch, sir.
Oh, too old for me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, thank you.
You want some? Don't be a pussy.
All right, to the
All right.
camera.
Oh,
One.
you're into the. That's all we have to do.
Done.
Gentlemen, I look forward to this more than almost everything.
Hey.
So much fun. Hey.
Those parks are going away.
Hey.
I do fucking hate parks.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Done
time,
nothing
dude,
to
we're-
protect them.
We're flying down, and Ari's like,
You talk about Rosa?
when we get there,
There's more parks to be saved?
No, I just wanted to go on a hike.
no, we're flying down. He's like, what time do you land? Me and Norman were on the same flight. He's like, what time do you land? Let's get in. We'll get a hike in before the show. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
It's winter in New
About
York.
fucking
Don't you appreciate
hikes.
the
Oh,
sun?
that's
Why
right.
can't
You
just-
guys are freezing up there.
We can just sit outside,
Yeah.
have a cocktail.
Yeah, go outside by the lake. Just
Yeah.
hang out, watch the canoes roll by. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah, you want to go inland into the city.
Yeah, I had to buy deodorant. You're like, let's walk by the river. Then we walk by the river. There's fucking just homeless dudes living
Yep.
in the fucking
Yeah.
mud.
Yeah.
Fucking
I got a tent
hell.
that's sinking in.
I
Doesn't
know.
it bother you how much Ari loves like nature? It's so annoying.
Well, when you live in Manhattan, you need it. It's like a drug. You need to
That's
go get
true.
your drug.
I want to walk in the
Go to the
park.
park.
Let's go to the park and just sit in the grass. I'm like, shut the
That is
fuck
me.
up, dude.
Got to be in the ground soon with his age. Got to connect.
That's right. Get used to it.
Have you ever seen a coyote in Central Park?
No, I've seen him in L.A.
Have you? Apparently they have them in Central Park now.
What?
Yeah. There's all these photos of coyotes in Central Park.
Coyote.
Maybe
Where
like
do
the
they come?
homeless.
They burrow?
They're a weird animal.
brambles?
Like as they get persecuted, they move out and branch out their territory.
It's like Jews.
Yeah, I was gonna
Juice,
say
yeah.
it reminds me of something.
Yeah.
Well, they were attacked
Yeah.
by
I
the
haven't been back
gray
to Poland in a
wolves.
while.
The gray wolves and them are not related. They're like the one animal. Like when they have coy wolves, like when a coyote and a wolf breed, it's always a red wolf. So it's an eastern wolf. So the western wolves, the gray wolves, the ones that they killed off, and then they're bringing them back because they're idiots. They're bringing them back from Canada, like reintroducing wolves.
letting 'em out in
It's
Manhattan.
such a terrible idea. But the gray wolves used to kill the coyotes. So the coyotes, when the wolves were killing them, they would have more babies. So the females, whenever they do roll call and they scream out in the night, if one of them's missing, it causes the female to have extra pups.
No.
No.
Yeah, there's a great book called Coyote America by Dan Flores. I had him on the podcast.
DF.
They're an amazing animal.
I
They're in
love
every-
the roll call. You hear it when they
Yeah.
get something. They all like.
I just
Yeah.
saved my cat from some coyotes.
Really?
Yeah, did I ever say this on here?
Lay it on me, fatty.
Yeah.
No, I was just sitting at my parents' house. All of a sudden, I heard some fucking dogs screaming in the backyard. I'd never heard that shit.
Yeah.
They were just in
Yeah.
my parents' backyard screaming. And I went outside, and they were like circling my cat. Whoa! I had to run out there and like pick him up.
What a pussy.
Yeah.
I was like
cat.
out there like, get out of here!
Yeah. Go on,
Just
get.
like screaming at these dogs. at
I
2 in the
watched a
morning.
coyote jump over my back fence with a chicken in its mouth.
Oh.
Jumped over my fence. It was like, I guess like a 6-foot high fence. Jumped over it like it was nothing. Like it was
Wow.
nothing. Just bing to the top of the fence, paws on the top, toosh, over the fence.
That's awesome.
Like
That's
just
awesome.
let me know, like this fence is bullshit. This fence is doing zero.
Slow it
Yeah.
and making me
My
have
dog has zero
style
chance
points.
of getting out.
Right.
But these coyotes just go in and out like it's nothing.
Damn.
It's wild, man. Why? See how agile? They're little wolves.
Yeah.
They're wolves that live amongst us. They're just a small wolf.
Yeah, I didn't know they were in Central Park. That's
They're
cool.
everywhere. They're in every single city in the country.
What do they do? Burrow?
Look at
them. Wow.
Look at
Whoa,
that.
they're
New York
cute.
City.
Someone's roof.
They're
yeah,
pretty.
someone's roof. Bro, they're everywhere.
That's Bushwick.
So this is only
Wait.
within.
Oh, that's a
fake.
Photoshop.
This is only within the last. Oh no, it's not. That's
That
just
wasn't
a
a Photoshop.
perspective shot. That's a
Oh, really?
perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a roof. It's on a roof looking over. It's pretty crazy.
He thought he was on the street.
It's like a giant wolf about to eat the lady.
What?
It's on a roof. It's a.
She's like, be
that's.
cool.
I guess that's the same coyote.
But there's rats galore out there.
Yeah.
There are
that's-
rats.
That's snacks all
There
day.
are rats.
Well, that's what they do in L.A. They clean up the rats in L.A. That's they're a reason why we're not infested. You think about all the fucking garbage that's on the floor in L.A. on
Oh,
the
yeah.
streets.
LA rats
Animals
are
in the city is jarring.
You
Yeah.
see those
I was at,
monkeys?
yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
When me and
Is that in Florida?
when I was with Stanhope when I was staying at Stanhope's, me and him were drinking. We'd go around like walking around at night. There'd be fucking javelinas everywhere.
Javelinas
And
killed
they're
his
like
neighbor's
they
dog.
fuck people up.
Really?
Yeah, they
What's a
fucked up his
javelina?
neighbor's
This
dog.
wild pig that's like blind.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Then they don't have such good vision, but neither do regular wild pigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they operate by smell mostly, smell and sound. They don't see very well. If you pause, like if you're sneaking up on one, you just pause. They give up on looking at you, and then they start eating the ground.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, those boys are running around. It's pretty fun.
I shot one of those in South Texas a couple months ago.
I bet they
Nice.
taste
It turned
good.
into chorizo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've javelino
little one.
chorizo.
So cute.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
ones are great.
Ah.
They're a weird animal, man. They're not really a pig. It's called a peccary. It's
They're
like
furry.
it's like a cousin to a pig.
They really look like
Crazy
pigs.
teeth, man. Their teeth sharpen as they open and close their mouth.
What do you mean?
Their teeth rub against each other like two blades, like sharpening.
Whoa.
They're razor sharp teeth. It's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what their teeth look like. I
I
don't.
hope Stanhope gets killed by javelina.
Just
Just drunk, walking in a dumb suit.
Pet one.
That's a real possibility, man.
Just
It's,
slash
if
through
it's
his-
not them, it's the cartel.
Oh no! Just fucking pigs.
Not my suit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I can't reach my cigarette.
Don't spill the Mai Tai. I was in a safari and a leopard walked by the Jeep and it went,
Holy shit!
and we were like, oh, and he was salivating like crazy. And then
Whoa!
20 seconds later in a bush, you hear, and he went and fucked it.
Oh, he was in heat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucked it.
Wow.
That was the mating call.
Wow, what a weird mating call.
I've tried it. It doesn't work.
That's the end.
But safari's crazy because the lions will walk right by you.
Fuck
And they just
that.
know not to eat you.
Did you ever see that video of the lady? She's trying to take photos from the car with the windows rolled down, and the cat reaches in and grabs her and pulls her out of the car.
Pull it up.
It's in Africa. It's a lady. She's in the back seat of a car, and they tell you to keep your windows rolled up. And she just decides to roll it down to take photos, and this lion just pulls her out of the car.
Whoa.
You saw the one with the Asian guy screaming at his wife.
Yes.
getting in a fight? She
The
gets
tiger.
out of the car.
Yeah.
She gets out of the car in a
To
fucking
scream at
tiger
him.
park to scream.
What?
And so she gets jagged. She gets grabbed by this fucking tiger, and then the mom comes out to try to save her, and the mom gets killed.
Yep.
So she lived.
And then the husband's like starts to get out. I'm like, oh, nah,
Yeah.
I'm free actually.
Yeah.
Damn.
He should just push her.
Yeah.
Do we have, is that a video?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, it was a
video.
video. It's
It's
horrible.
wild.
When you see, like,
don't
cats
see
can't
them.
help themselves, man. If they see you outside, here it is.
Oh,
So
This is
God.
the tiger in the.
She's like, you motherfucker, I fucking told you. I saw your DMs. I saw fucking. So she gets out of the car,
He's like, what are you doing?
gets all the way
still
around
moving.
to yell at him. So she's yelling, and other people are stopping, and then you realize out of nowhere, too late.
Oh.
Like instantaneously. So he runs after
mean,
it,
he
and
went
then
right
the mom gets out, and she's the one who gets killed.
Oh, you can't hang
So
out
that
with the
lady
mom.
gets killed. But she's trying to protect her child, man. Imagine how you like, why did I raise this crazy lady? I raised a crazy person who gets out in a fucking
They
car
both got
park
killed?
screaming at tigers. The lady, only the mom got killed. This one right here, she got killed. The last one out of the car got killed.
That's got to be the last way you want to die.
That's not a great
it's
way
not
to
a good
die.
way to
Animal.
die.
When they eat your
Animal.
foot off first,
Any
and you're still
animal.
alive.
Yeah, animals.
Great way to get out of a relationship.
Great way to go.
Fight with her in the park with tigers.
I
She'll
know this
get
crazy
out.
bitch. She'll get out of the
She'll
car.
get
She
out.
always gets out.
And then
Yeah,
Ling
she
Ling will
always
run
makes
up
it a
and
thing.
Some
eat
people,
her and her
they'll
mom.
let you know. They'll get out in traffic. I don't give a fuck. This is the people that would just yell at you in
But
traffic.
it works.
I had a girlfriend fault with me because she said, if I got out of the car in the rain, you would come out and chase me, right? And I'm like, no. I'd respect your decision to get out of the car.
I hate when they do that.
What do you mean
You
chase
didn't
you
come
down?
after me.
Oh, that's so
I
stupid.
thought you hated me.
Yeah.
I had that happen when I was 21. I was dating this girl, and she got mad. She goes, "Let me out of the car." I go, "Okay." So I pulled over and let her out of the car, and she got out of the car, and I drove
What
home.
the fuck are you doing?
And then she called me the next day. She goes, "Why the fuck did you just leave me there?" I go, "You told me you wanted to get out of the car."
I was giving you space.
I was trying to be
What am I
dramatic
gonna
for
do?
no
Say
reason.
no, don't get out of the car, other adult that I'm talking to?
She was like, I was attacked by a tiger. What the hell, Joe?
Yeah. I dropped off in Kenmore Square. It was a nice spot.
Uh-oh. Rough
Plenty of
area?
transportation. No,
it-
nice
okay.
area. Well, nothing dangerous about it. It was just like, come on.
I had to take a train home like a peasant.
Just someone yelling at you like, "Let me out of the car!" Like, "Oh, please get out."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Please,
Perfect.
Please, goodbye, bye. As soon as you listen, then you listen to your own music. Yeah, finally, rock out. This is the same girl
Then
when
you
I
miss her.
I was in a car accident with her, and I had a White Snake video, a White Snake cassette in my car, and she made me leave it in the car. She's like, "Don't take that,"
What?
because I was taking my stuff to leave. She was like, "You shouldn't be listening to that." Like she thought White Snake was stupid. Here I go again on my own.
Yeah.
Catchy tune.
She was into like intelligent music.
Aha.
She was smarter than me.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Crap.
Some shit, some Pixies or
Classical.
some shit. Some shit that shows people you're deep.
The Cure.
Some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Some shit that's emotional.
Morrissey. I know, he said
I mean,
something
look,
fun.
man. If you can't appreciate a good fucking White Snake video, it's fun. Doesn't mean it's the only thing you like. Like I like ice cream too. I
Yeah.
like other stuff. I like stuff.
It's nice being alone.
Some of the
though.
stuff I
White
like
Snake.
is dumb.
Yeah.
I like South Park.
Yeah.
I like
South Park
things.
is the best.
South Park rules.
They
Park
fucking
rules.
rule.
They're
Did you
killing
see
it
what
right
they just
now.
did?
What'd they do?
They went at Harry. They went at Harry and Meghan,
Ah!
She's suing
and they're
him.
trying to sue him. It's like, don't
What are you?
fucking
You're suing South Park?
kick that
really?
hornet's nest. Do not.
Really?
Oh my God! Yeah, you're just gonna
Really?
empower them to go harder.
Pretty brilliant episode.
Not suing, just mad. Not
Just
suing.
mad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but they made an
Mad.
official statement that we are angry.
Yeah, it just says, yeah.
Which was
we're not
exactly
suing, it's all nonsense. But
what the
she's very
episode
mad.
was.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly what they were making fun of him for.
She'll
Yeah,
sit
they
there and
nailed
watch
it.
it, and she's mad. But
Well, you know what's going on.
It's a big-
Someone wanted a lot of attention, and now they got it.
That was the whole episode.
That was the app.
Yeah.
That was
They
the
were like,
premise.
is that what it
they're
was?
like, we want privacy, and they keep going on every magazine.
Yeah. We're on our privacy tour.
Yeah, the Babylon Bee went after him too for that. It's just
I love how they just couldn't picture it. We just want to be regular people, and they're like, "Wait, no job? No way."
yeah, go work
I
at a
meant
supermarket.
play pretend regular
Yeah,
people.
be a regular person.
Yeah.
Go get a job in an office.
That would be an intense level of white guilt.
If they just start
Being
working.
like, fuck, I'm British royalty.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we did some bad stuff.
She's half black.
And then the wife convinces you to leave the royal family. Like, I'm out. I don't need you guys. Which is crazy because don't you just get free money?
Dude,
Like,
give me
what-
my allowance.
What
though.
do you get when you're a royal?
You get a stipend.
You get a you
What's
get a
the
bunch
stipend?
of cash.
Like,
I'm sure it's
you
a
spend
million
on
a
anything
month.
you want?
yeah. What about the countesses?
Yeah.
Do they get paid? Like
Yeah,
less?
all of them.
That's a good question, right? Like, what's the chart?
How far down
Yeah.
do you go before you're like you don't get a check?
What do you
anymore?
think you get if you're a prince? What do you think a prince gets?
Oh, it's all,
All your
jewels
bills
and
paid?
rubies
I
and
bet
shit.
publicly, I bet
Nice.
publicly their salary's nothing.
Right.
What they show, but then they
It's
have
all-
fucking
Well, there has
jewels.
to be some. They do get paid something, though, right?
Yeah.
That they
Then
show.
I saw one episode of that dumb Crown show, and it was the Queen bitching about how her fucking private yacht is too old, and they're gonna have to do renovations.
She's the
Like,
queen.
turn this the fuck off. Why do you care about this?
Gotta
I got in a
Nice
fight
yacht.
with my girlfriend about that show. I was watching. I started saying "up the rah" the whole time. I was like, "I'm fucking Irish. Fuck these people." And she made me get a 23andMe. She was like, "You're not even Irish." So I just did it yesterday. Before I flew down here, I put on Braveheart. I was like, "Look at this shit, dude. Fuck the British."
There you go.
Yeah,
There's still tension there.
Really?
Oh,
They
for
hate
sure.
the mix.
definitely.
I remember when I went to Belfast. You go to Northern Ireland, and they still have cars that are set up for bombs.
What do you mean?
They had bomb-proof cars. They had cars that were like the entire car was covered in metal. Like they had this huge bumper system set up. It was like they're cars for
Oh, wow.
bombs. They're like because they might have to deal with the IRA. Like this is not that long ago. I was
Wow.
there like 2000-ish, somewhere in the 2000s, like 2005, 2006 or something
Wow.
like that. We were over there. So like even back then they had these cars that were armored. I was like, this is wild. And, when you talk to people and they talk to you about, like, the horrors that they had, the war between the Protestants and the Catholics. Like,
Such a weird one.
Oh,
Gives a fuck. They're the
crazy
same exact
one.
people.
Molotov
Crazy.
cocktails coming through.
But it just shows you, people can other people so easy.
Yeah.
But they're gross
Well, they got othered
gingers.
pretty hard by
They
the
got
British.
They're pretty fucking
Yeah, they're
hard.
like your religion's illegal, your music's illegal, everything.
yeah.
Freckles,
I'm
the red
freckles.
hair.
Yeah.
No more shillelaghs?
No more leprechauns.
Duh.
Fuck that.
That's our whole culture. Fuck that.
We need
War.
those fucking
Yeah.
leprechauns.
War. Keebler's donating guns.
Well, the Irish are fun because they don't get offended. They're one of the last group. I mean, look at the Notre Dame guy. It's a drunk midget with a hat cocked.
Me and Fitzsimmons were talking about it.
That's so
you
true.
can call
They
them
don't get
drunk
mad.
pedophiles all you want.
Yeah.
They have to just take it.
I have like 5 cousins with that tattoo.
There you go. Exactly.
Everyone has the Notre Dame thing.
The clover.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, isn't it funny because you never see like a Native American with a Chiefs tattoo.
Yeah.
That's just, look at that guy. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Look at how,
offensive.
look at
Shit
how
rules.
offensive it is. Hey, I'd fucking fight you. I had a conversation with a guy
hit
at a
his
bar
wife.
in
Yeah.
Belfast.
he's got his face. You called me gay.
When
Let's go.
you're in Belfast,
Call that
they
a portage.
barely speak English. Like
Yeah.
you barely can understand what
it's
they're
crazy.
saying. And this guy, all he was saying to me, we were both hammered. He's like, "I'll fight any man." That's all he kept saying. "I'll fight any man, fucking chocolate L, whoever it is. I'll fight any man."
That's
and I
pretty
go,
good.
"I believe you, bro. Let's do another shot."
Right.
We were getting blasted.
Do you think?
They go hard. We
They
were
go hard.
drinking
They go
Guinness,
hard. Do not keep up.
Guinness and shots.
Oh yeah.
Them and the Scottish, even the British, they all go so
Hard.
fucking hard.
They go so hard.
British
They
go hard
drink
on fucking
so hard, dude.
drugs.
The Germans
and they
too.
love cocaine.
They love coke. They love Molly. They
Oh.
get they don't have to deal with the fentanyl shit like we do.
Apparently over there, is that Diane? Apparently over there, like even like a lot of the royals are partying.
Really?
Like a lot of their politicians party. Like everybody knows. Like Boris,
Yeah.
what's his name? The guy that's out now.
Karloff.
That guy, the vampire. What's his
Yeah.
name?
I have no idea.
Boris
Stelson?
Johnson.
Johnson.
Boris
Oh, that guy who looks like
that
Trump?
guy partied.
Yeah, that guy
That
rules.
was
That's
like
Trump.
the thing about him is that he
Yeah.
partied.
That's how
He
they ended
looks-
the COVID lockdowns. They caught him at massive party.
That's
You're like,
right.
"You said
Yeah.
no party." He goes, "You're right. Everybody party."
He
He's
looks
partying.
hungover all the time. His hair's all fucked up. He looks like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber.
He's having a
He
good
does.
time. He's out there having a good time.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Just give me the
What
goddamn
happened to
number.
him? He's
I
not.
think he's still around. I don't know.
but he's not their guy anymore.
He's not.
I have no idea what the
Didn't they
fuck's
have a
going
new
on.
lady and she quit quick? She took the
Oh,
job for
really?
like 6 weeks and quit. Is that
Women.
the UK?
Yeah, when we were over there.
That's
when it
right.
was happening.
When we were over there, the lady had just quit. She was whatever they are, their queen, king,
It's
prime
so
minister.
funny hearing
There
about
you
their
go.
politics, and you're like, I don't care at all about it. I
Czar.
don't know any of it. I don't know your party
They
system.
care so much about us. Though.
They love us.
Yeah. Well, we're the
hate it.
weirdos that have the bombs that we've launched.
But we're the reality TV of news, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Kardashian, the Kanyes. I mean, we got
Yep.
the best stuff.
Oh yeah. We got the most stuff. Yeah, we're the wildest to
The
follow.
Musk.
Yeah, and it's also we have like free speech. We have like a lot of weird shit over here. Everybody has guns. Very interesting.
Yeah.
If you were looking at us from another country's perspective, you're like, what a fucking crazy place. They
Yeah.
Guns.
free speech. They all have guns.
Mental
Every-
illness.
So much mental illness. They celebrate it.
A lot of pharma. a lot of drugs.
Mental illness is
I wonder if
celebrated.
so many homeless people. We made it seem cool.
What percentage of celebrities come out of America worldwide? It's a fucking got to be a giant number.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they come here. Like all the Canadian funny
Oh,
people
yeah.
come here.
There's like 3 Chinese stars that ever got known here.
Well, that K-pop's huge.
K-pop.
Yeah, they're huge over there. But like Jackie Chan, Bruce
Jackie
Lee.
Chan. Exactly.
Who else?
I don't know. Chick-
Yao
Jet
Ming.
Li.
Dr. Ken.
Yao Ming.
Who else?
Dr. Ken. No. But
The pandas, they're all China.
Pandas.
Pandas.
Bobby Lee. Who else?
You know, China leases us pandas.
They lease
No.
them.
Those are leased to us. We
they,
don't
like,
own those.
they call those back if they
damn it.
want.
Yeah, and if we have a panda on our soil, they get it.
Wow.
Whoa!
That's
like
how it
we
starts.
have the baby
That's how it starts.
gets born.
Then they balloons.
Yeah, they
I
got him
like
by the
that.
balls. I
Interesting.
think we pay them $1 million a year each.
Wow, interesting.
They're not gifted.
I love
but I
pandas.
wonder how that really works.
After change of policy in '84, pandas were leased instead of gifted. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, leased.
Leased.
We should fucking kill them.
pandas.
Yeah, send a
Yeah, we should
message.
kill
Send a
those
message.
pandas and be like, all right, we're done.
Can I get my
Well, then,
deposit
yeah.
back?
Yeah.
We leased it, but it's damaged.
We're not paying the deposit.
Ran out of
You guys
bamboo.
want to get my kids hooked on TikTok? I'll show you what the fuck I do to
I'm
pandas.
gonna fuck these pandas up.
Right.
Boom! Right in the face.
We got them
Oh.
hostage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucked up giving us.
Yeah, if there's an
control.
animal that represents America, it's funny that it's an eagle. Because eagles it's kind of a fucking
Dirty.
soulless, evil
Yeah.
creature
Yeah.
I like
that
that,
likes
though.
to, eat dead fish
Have you ever
Dead
seen an
behind the
eagle look
eyes.
straight on?
in the eyes.
They're just like straightforward. They're just dorks. They don't look regal at all. They're
Really?
like
They're
idiots. So-
flying reptiles.
Franklin was right, dude. We should have had the turkey. He wanted the
He
turkey.
wanted a
Is
turkey.
that right?
yeah, and they're everywhere.
That would have been sick.
Didn't it used to be a dog? I think one point in time it was the dog. It was like a pit bull.
That would have been awesome.
That
Really?
makes more
That would've
sense.
been cool.
I
Pit
think
bull
it was a
would've been
pit
awesome.
bull.
People would have been really sick.
Is that true that America's
No way.
national animal was a pit bull at one point in time?
I don't think so.
It's just the
I
rapper.
feel like there's.
Yeah, it was just in Harlem.
Yeah, it depends where.
Yeah.
That guy goes down some conspiracy rabbit holes. You ever hear Pitbull?
No.
Yeah, he goes down some conspiracy rabbit holes. Those dudes that grew up in Cuba, the guys that come from Cuba,
wild.
they don't want to hear any fucking socialism bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Shut the fuck
Like we
up.
had it
and
real?
All this, yeah. All those people that came out of those like Eastern Bloc countries that have experienced like actual real communism, like shut the fuck. You can talk to Christina Pazitsky about it. She's like, shut the fuck up. Like people whose family came from that part of the world where communism was real and it ruined everything and killed everybody. They're like, hey, you fucking idiots, you have no idea what you're calling for, what you're asking for, and what the history of this is worldwide.
Yeah.
Like zero success stories. You have zero. They're all convinced they're going to do it right.
Not only not a success story, but like horrific.
Horrific.
The worst things possible.
Yeah, starved to death. Like people eating their children.
No
in Russia.
accountability. The government elects the government.
It's my favorite part of Chernobyl. Is when they're like, I loved how like the Soviet Union handled like disasters, and like there's a guy, they bring all the people in the town in, and this guy's like, look, everything's under control, and one guy in the town's like, why is the air glowing? And they're like, get him the fuck out of here. The guy's like, everything's fine. Throws up blood.
What is going on in East Palestine right now?
I think we might be getting hit with it.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that. Do you see the videos of people throwing rocks into the water just to see the
yeah.
oil slicks that pool up?
No, really?
Because they're saying that it only went a certain distance away from the actual spill site. But
company's
people
saying
are
that.
way far away, and they're experiencing dead animals, dead birds, dead pets, and then people are throwing rocks into rivers, and you see these big, huge, like chemical circles where the water gets disturbed.
Yeah.
Like it's just like oil slicks. It looks really fucking sketchy. Dead
think-
fish everywhere.
I think Pete's got it.
Yeah, Mayor
Buttigieg
Pete.
Yeah,
You think Mayor
Buttigieg's doing
Pete's
a
on
good
it?
job.
Well, he's definitely the most qualified guy for the job. So yeah, I mean, he's definitely not there for any other reason other than he's amazing.
Is there? Yeah.
Are you alluding to something?
I'm just saying he's amazing. He's amazing. He's doing a great job.
Great job.
Yeah.
Is there a party Ari as a Jew that's like, yeah, fuck Palestine?
Dude, legit a little bit. When I started reading that story, I was like, wait,
Here
what?
we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Right away, your hackles are up. Like
Oil spill? Who gave the Palestinians oil?
And a bunch of trains broke.
Oh yeah, you guys hate fucking trains.
We hate
dude.
trains.
Good call.
Yeah. Sabotage the trains. It's got to be
They
us.
keep every fucking day. There's like some new explosion in a factory now.
Yeah.
It's like, am I just noticing it? Is it the effect of
think-
like the news is just showing it to you because
Global-
these things
No, it's-
happen all the time?
Global warming.
But Jamie hit me with a Jamie. Tell me that. Say that weird one you said.
Man.
That was bothering me.
Oak Ridge,
Oak Ridge.
The Oak Ridge boys?
uranium plant on fire right now, today. It says no injuries, but
Uranium fire.
on fire
Holy
doesn't sound very
shit.
good at all.
So, what's his name? He told me a weird one last night. He was like the main food sources in the entire world is Ukraine and the Midwest.
Really?
He's like, now there's a chemical fucking spill in the Midwest.
Sometimes when I
Yeah.
see a lot of stories about the same thing, chemical spill, nuclear stuff, it's like, I feel like they're prepping us for some level of like, hey, we're going to change the laws on this. And we're just getting everybody ready. Like gun control,
That's
they started
what's scary, right?
pushing every shooting at a Seattle bar. They started telling you about all of them. And you're like,
Interesting.
oh, they're coming with something.
That could be. There could be something. Well, there's definitely been times in history where they've done things like that, like where they've blown things up on purpose. Just to, Hitler
Yeah.
burnt the Reichstag. Nero burnt Rome. Like they do false flags to get people to like panic, and then they create new laws to clamp down on them. That's a real like standard practice that dictators use.
I don't know.
But they would never use that here in America.
All right.
Yeah.
We're better.
Freedom
We're
Tower is
human.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's like why all the fucking checks and balances are in place in the way the government is run, like to prevent that kind of shit from happening, because it happens everywhere people get into power. So you have to have it. Like people are like, well, if the Republicans can control the House, like no, there has to be fighting. Everybody has to fight. If they're not fighting, it would be way worse. If they were all in agreement on everything, it would be fucking terrible for all of us, because they would all eventually pass laws that would give them more and more power.
Yeah.
It would be worse.
Well, that was the point of the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
Was just, hey, we need the guns in case the government comes at us.
It's funny
Yeah.
that people don't want to believe that. It's just pay attention to the rest of the world whenever something happens and people have to be locked in their homes. Like they comply. People comply
Oh,
everywhere else but
yeah.
here. Over here, they're like, yeah, I don't like you telling me what to
Go
do.
to the beach.
Yeah, why can't I get in the ocean? Shut the fuck up. You can't tell me what to do. This is crazy.
Isn't it from sea to shining sea?
Yeah.
Go out to the sea.
What about mountains?
Yeah, they sanded over all the skate parks during COVID. The
Remember
basketball.
that
That was
shit?
wild.
Yeah.
Poured
Oh, yeah, they
sand
took down
into
all the
skate
nets.
parks.
So sad.
Yeah.
But it's just so bizarre
It's a
how
weird message.
quickly
Bob
everything
Lazar.
shifted.
Bob Lazar.
How bizarre.
Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar.
Someone should make a song about that. Have you ever watched that guy talk? What do you think?
Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
What do you think?
I don't know. When he says he saw that alien that one time, that kind of bothered me.
He didn't
But other than
say he
that-
saw an alien. He
Yeah.
said he saw something that was in a chair, and then these men were facing it. It was smaller than that.
I think he seems like he's telling the truth.
Sounds like an
Yeah,
illegal.
he,
Mexican, yeah.
The way he's described it is like it could have been a doll. I don't know what it was. It could have been they were trying to figure out
guy's
what
fucking a
size
doll.
these things are. He goes, I'm literally walking by looking at something in a 12 by 8 window.
It happens.
You know,
I don't know. We shouldn't talk about it until something happens. It feels like
Right.
just a lot of
jerking
chit-chat,
off.
a lot of jerking.
I got the
Yeah.
police called on me on New Year's. We do this Ecuador thing where you take an effigy, like put it like straw in like a shirt and jeans, and you light it on fire and jump over
Wait,
it.
what?
What?
Yeah, we were doing. It's just an Ecuadorian tradition. We
You're
were
gonna
doing
ruin
that.
the
were you
Parks.
in Ecuador when
No,
this
we're in
happened?
Staten Island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
got
he's
it.
trying to be international.
They called the cops on us. They were like,
you hike that
we
day?
got to report somebody's burning a body alive.
Oh,
We're like, oh, it's this body-sized thing that's on fire
Yeah.
with
On
a
Staten
fucking
Island, that's
hat on it.
par for the course.
That's what they used to do at Bohemian Grove.
What?
When they would go to Moloch, the owl god, when all
Yeah.
the fucking elites like fucking Nixon and Ford and Reagan, they would go to this Bohemian Grove, and one of the things they would do is they would burn this effigy that was supposed to represent a body. They were all dressed like druids and shit in front of. There's video of it. Alex Jones got video
Pull
footage.
it up.
Isn't Nixon called it gay?
He said it's the faggiest thing he's ever seen. He was talking about how the people behaved there, and apparently these guys would go there and just fuck each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'd just go,
it all boils
and
down
it
to
was
that.
in Northern California, which is
What?
there's a lot of gay folk up in that region of the world.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so this place was their spot where all these elites would go and they would party.
That's
And then
so
would they
great.
fuck
That's
each
what
other?
Bohemian Grove
paint
was.
up like gold.
Yeah, go pull up Nixon's
Please.
account of Bohemian Grove. Where's the lighter? Who's got the lighter?
Ari. Nixon's phone calls are fun too. A lot of N-word.
Really?
Oh, it's full Michael Richards.
Wow.
There it is. So he's talking about it. Oh,
Nixon tape discusses homosexuals.
Let's look at Northern California. You understand? Yeah. You know what San Francisco just gone. It's clear over. I know that, but it isn't just down in the randy part of town. But the upper class in San Francisco is that way. The Bohemian Grove that I attend one time to time, the Easterners and the others that come there. But it is the most faggy goddamn area that you can imagine in San Francisco.
that San Francisco crowd goes there. It's just terrible. I mean, don't shake hands with anybody from
Anybody
San
from San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Ah.
I mean, I won't shake hands with anybody.
Sounds like my
But
dad.
that place that they would go to, they would all dress up like they were druids. There's video footage of it. It's the craziest
Can we
thing
see
ever.
it? I'd love to see
You never
this
seen it?
footage. No.
John Ronson,
weird.
John Ronson and
rules.
Alex Jones snuck in. In
What?
like it was like 2000. It was a
sucked
long
their
ass
way
time
in.
ago.
Prove it.
So this is what it looks like. There's a giant owl god statue, and they burn this effigy in front of the giant owl god that's supposed to be representative of a sacrifice.
This is
or
the original
it's a
Burning Man?
person.
I mean, just go to Epstein's Island at this point. At least you get laid.
just take a flight.
Yeah.
How many more?
get laid.
It couldn't
Have a
just be these
deal.
two places. There's probably a shitload of those places we don't know about yet.
Oh,
The eyes
yeah.
wide shut places.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, when
Yeah.
did we learn about Epstein's Island? I found out. I heard about it like
4 years
I
ago.
heard about it from Alex Jones 10
a
years ago, a
beautiful
long
island.
time ago. And I thought that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
There's a place where they take politicians and movie stars and they compromise them with underage girls. Really, an
Yeah.
island.
You ever
There's
hear
a whole
Bobby Lee
somebody
talking
owns
about
an island.
Talking about that? No. So he got invited to a party early on, like in stand up, and there was like it was somebody's house in the hills, and it was like all the top level celebrities, like Leo and like everyone like that.
Yeah.
And then some guy was like, "Do you want to go in?" He goes, "No, because if they ask me to get in the tub with them, I'm going to." I don't want to go down this road.
Jeffrey Epstein was accused of sex trafficking young girls on his mysterious private island over 40 years ago. A different millionaire escaped justice in a stunningly similar case. It's probably how they've always done it.
Oh yeah.
If you just think about it, if
Yeah.
you want to get these
The internet
world
ruined
leaders on
everything
your
for them.
side, the
Yes.
best way is to compromise them, have a bunch of dirt on them,
Yeah.
right.
and then getting in
That's
that
Vegas
sex.
does that, right? Videotapes fucking senators and like getting hookers.
Do they?
In the
Vegas
rooms,
does
and then
that?
it's like we have you when there was the old mob.
Oh, the mob Vegas.
Oh,
yeah,
I
of
gotta
course.
stop playing Vegas.
Of course. The old
terrifying.
Vegas, back when they were running it dirty.
Running it.
But yeah, cameras and the internet. Cell phone cameras ruined a lot of fun, and the internet. With the,
Yeah, I think about it every time I whack off.
What do you mean?
Someone's
You know,
watching,
man, if
watching
this
you.
camera catches my fat face going,
It can ruin you with that face.
Yeah. And it knows what you're Googling, too.
oh yeah,
How
I don't
long,
even go privacy.
How long before there's zero privacy? How long before anyone could look at anybody's phone and all information just they can't stop
10
it?
years?
Technology has just reached this point where all data and all numbers are just available to everybody at every
Privacy's not
time.
I'd
expected.
hate for
Yeah.
this to get out.
No privacy. Everybody knows where you're going to be. You can't lie.
Could happen.
Yeah,
Can't
hopefully-
avoid people. Oh, so sorry. My mother-in-law's in town.
Really? I
gotta
see
go.
her. I see her pin.
Gotta
your pin.
go.
My Google glasses say you're lying. You'll be able to see like their temperature and shit go up.
Registers.
Yeah.
You know, some people when they're in relationships, they'll turn their location services on,
Yeah.
so their significant other can track them wherever
Yeah, I
they
have
are.
friends that do that.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you gotta stop.
That's terrifying.
The owner of the Omaha Funny Bone does that with her kids.
Well, it's one
Imagine
thing with
I
your
did.
kids,
I
but
guess.
when you're doing it with your wife or you're doing it with it just seems crazy.
Well, it's just
It
such a
seems
lack
like-
of trust.
Yeah, it's just very weird. You're following
Yeah.
where they are all the time.
That would make me
Really
not
do
want to
that?
be with someone.
It's a
If
midnight.
they were
Totally.
like, "What are you doing? Where are you?" Like,
course.
all right, well, this isn't fun.
No.
You're just
Some
fucking
people
clinging
want
on to me.
Some people want that kind of relationship.
Drinking?
They want someone like controlling them.
Yeah.
They want a parent
Ooh.
again. Like they had a parent and then they want a parent again.
If you put it that way, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Just a dominating woman.
Yeah, just
How
like
do I get home
Clean
from
your
where I am?
room. I'd be like, I don't want to. I'm playing Xbox.
You want your dick
Spank
sucked?
me, spank my flat ass.
Do you want your dick sucked or not? Clean your fucking room.
Ooh, I like
Ooh.
that.
Make me suck your high heel. What?
Yeah.
Ew, all the fucking things you stepped in.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What kind of
Yuckaroo.
bacteria's on that?
I do the old fish hook on the lady, and I'm just thinking about the
Whoa.
subway pole and whatnot.
You fish hook your lady when you're
Do you wash your hands
fucking from
first?
behind?
Jesus, fish hook is a
No,
weird
just
move.
like a dinner and shit. Like a
I'm gonna
Rubik's
order the
Cube.
salmon.
Can I get that old flamer?
He's got it.
People are into weird shit,
Oh yeah, they really are.
choking and
I'm not good with the dirty talk.
I'm afraid
hate
I'm
the
in this.
dirty
I've
talk.
never even tried. Dirty talk's insane.
Dirty talk
with this
sucks.
voice and like the comedic rhythm.
I
it's
feel like
brutal.
such a
3
loser.
words in
well,
me.
part of the problem is we're comics, so we know
Yes.
how ridiculous it
It's
is.
Yeah.
so dumb.
What are you, a whore?
Ah, you dirty.
Oh, you're a whore.
You call that a
Yeah.
pussy, you fat skank? Yeah, it's no good.
Nice pussy, you drunk bitch.
Some people like put on wigs and they play roles.
Job.
You're fucking.
Some people pretend to be like the UPS driver delivering a package.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of that's alarming.
What
They
can
put
Brown
out of
do
town.
Play a
for
little
you?
fucking yeah. And then when
UPS
you're out of
driver comes to
town,
my
The
place.
actual
Oh,
fucking
no.
thing happens.
Yeah, why'd you use my name as the same guy as
yeah. What the fuck, Tim? Tim is the actual UPS driver's name.
Oh,
No,
no.
we're not doing
You want to
that.
fuck me, Tim, the guy who works
Come on,
Tuesdays?
it's a fantasy, baby.
Just
I call you Tim.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've never been with a woman that was into like any role playing or
Fantasy,
any
I've
like.
never done that.
Here's
Thank
my
God.
fantasy.
Yeah,
I feel like an
good.
idiot.
Lucky.
Dirty talk
You got
is the
lucky.
worst.
Yeah, you feel like it's current.
Not the role playing, but I would feel stupid dressing
Yeah.
up as a busboy.
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh my God! Imagine if that was like a thing. We have to keep this fresh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lingerie's retarded. Like, for sure, a full
Very
costume.
odd. Very
I
odd.
don't mind it. I don't mind it.
It looks hot.
Although it
Yeah,
does.
they
look good.
Then you just take it off right away.
Take it off
Yeah.
right away.
And
Right.
then she has
cool.
to take it off too.
Yeah.
I'd like to role play with my lady having some money.
I get it.
That's the role play. That's a weird role. That kind of relate when the lady has all the cash.
That's a good role play.
Yeah, that's hot.
Hey, thanks for paying the rent again.
Exactly.
In this
Thanks
wild
for picking
world.
up this
Yeah.
check. This is hot.
Remember when I bought dinner last night? That's fucking crazy.
Ah.
I was
bringing
laying.
it
I
up.
bought. I
paid for
paid for
dinner.
dinner, and I was laying in bed last night. and I was like, "That's it, though. Once you pay for dinner, it's like literally a 5-minute period where people are like, thanks.
Oh, thanks, man. That's
and
really
then
cool.
it's
of you.
nothing.
The only good
I
thing
was like,
is
I'm just gonna keep bringing it up.
you don't have to pay for the next.
The next day, I'm gonna be like, "Damn, that was an
breakfast is like-
expensive dinner. That was nice. I did that."
The pork chop.
But you're good for the next few because you got that one. That's the thing
We'll
you
see.
get.
Not with you two cheap fucks.
I would have paid for breakfast.
I've never.
Mark split
This
it
is
up.
crazy.
Well, this guy's the Bruce Lee.
You guys are unbelievable. You're cheap as fuck, dude.
Mark's cheaper than
Mark's
me.
like, it's
Mark's on
free.
another level.
I gotta take it. It's
I
free.
look up to
Well, I
Mark.
can't waste shit.
Yeah.
We got a little stipend with the old hotel. Thank you. And I'm gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna get shit to go. Bring it on the plane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can't let it go.
It's crazy.
I get it.
All right.
I get it.
No, but if there's
Grow
like
up poor,
free
it
green
stays in
room
your head.
stuff, he
Yeah.
takes
Grow
it.
up poor.
It stays in your head.
Oh yeah. I got a pocket full of hotel soap.
No, this is not growing up poor. This is fucking
mental illness.
crazy shit.
Hotel soap is where I draw the line.
You don't use
those
hotel
little
soap?
soaps.
Hotel soap?
No.
What, take
No,
it
I'll
with
take a
you?
hotel soap.
Yeah.
I'll,
I bring
I'll
my
love
own
a hotel
home.
soap.
I bring my own soap.
You bring your own soap?
What?
Sometimes, yeah.
Whoa. Lava?
No, defense soap. I wear a special kind of soap. It's like a soap that's designed for grapplers. Keeps you from getting. Smell me. Smell good, right?
Yeah.
makes sense.
Smell good.
Smell hot.
Tea tree oil, eucalyptus, and shit. It's a special kind of soap that prevents you from getting you can get like staph infections and ringworm and shit like that. It helps protect you from that.
Okay. You don't want to rub away all your natural
It's just
oils.
good. It's natural oils. It's like
Oh, okay.
It's got all kinds of good natural oils. It's a natural soap.
That was great.
It smells good too. I
Yeah,
like
it does.
And like there's certain stuff, like certain soaps, you're getting a lot of perfumes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
those perfumes will fuck with your skin.
Hotel soap bars that kind of dry your skin out sometimes.
Big dry. I'm ashy.
But you take them home?
Not as ashy as his grandparents,
I'll take
but
him
ashy.
home.
Oh, Jesus
He
Christ.
survived it.
Oh, all right. Well,
I don't like that
That's an
talk.
uncle.
Jesus
Mark,
Christ.
Mark, I don't like that talk, and I'm not a part of it.
won't happen again.
It's
Palestine,
impossible
Ohio.
to avoid.
I
The
can't
kid
believe you
can't
said
stop
that.
himself.
Free Palestine,
He
Ohio.
can't stop. He can't stop himself.
Free Palestine.
Yeah, I mean, how does this fucking play out? And they weren't even going to give him FEMA money until Trump decided to go down there.
Really?
I'm sure they would say that's misinformation and propaganda,
Yeah.
but they had denied them.
I heard the
federal aid.
There's also the other side where the governor was like, I'm denying it. I think he's a Republican governor.
Why would he deny?
Why?
Right? Isn't that
Why
true?
don't we want to help
Do
the
you,
people?
maybe
It's
maybe
both-
we're wrong.
we're
maybe
getting both sides.
Maybe the reason why is because they want liability from the company and the company to pay for everything. Maybe it's that.
Oh, so
like
we don't want FEMA stuff. We
Apparently,
want
the
them to pay for it.
railroad that they were transporting those chemicals on was not set up for hazardous
Yeah.
materials.
They're trying to
You
cut
peeing
costs.
already? Come
You
on,
really
old
peeing?
man.
No, it's okay.
Let him pee.
Started too.
Go
I
ahead,
don't know.
pee.
This is bad.
It's okay, buddy.
You're getting old.
Don't
Give
let
him
him
one
fuck with
beer.
you. You got those fresh sunglasses on, man. Be a boss. Go out
Like
there
that.
and piss.
You look like a police drawing of a pedophile. Look at this. What do you look like?
It made me make a. You hear the noise I made?
It's like the
You're
Pillsbury.
a pedophile.
I'm always just happy when Ari's going to the actual restroom.
I'm always happy when he leaves.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah.
Keep him coming there,
Keep it
sloppy
coming.
jalopy.
I think this episode Mark gets fucked up. Mark's
Yeah, he
under
seems
the
like he's
radar
already-
every episode.
I'm
He's already
getting there.
ready to roll.
Yeah, he tossed in
Yeah.
a Holocaust
With
joke.
2
I think
drinks
it's
in,
fine.
he's making ashy jokes.
Oh yeah. Woo. The Jews had a good time. I mean, the Kanye. I think people propped up the Jews for a second.
Oh yeah.
His special did well. We had to pretend to like
It
him.
was what a
Yeah.
perfect timing for his special.
beautiful.
That was great.
I mean, it was like a cultural moment. Like the universe gave him a window.
Yeah.
Whoop, go right
Yeah.
here. Go right through.
It was like Ronnie Chang with Stop Asian Hate.
And
That
the
helped him.
Well, he was around before the Stop Asian Hate.
But that
His-
really,
Did it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's funny too.
He is funny.
He's really funny.
He's a very good comic.
Yeah.
But he was before Stop Asian Hate, his big special came out.
That was
like
great.
That was like in the Netflix special. It was like
Yeah.
2016, 17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool guy
18.
too.
Great guy.
Good fucking dude.
Good egg.
Funny motherfucker.
Yeah. Nice. I like when we do that. It feels weird without Ari, doesn't it?
Feels
I love it.
It's less anxiety in the room.
God, when he's fucking hitting you with the let's go hiking, let's fucking.
What do you think that's all about?
I don't think he even likes it. I think he likes saying he likes hiking.
He likes nature.
I like what you're
That's
saying.
what bothers me.
I like what
No,
you're saying.
he
That's what
likes
annoys
it.
me.
I think
He's like, I gotta
you
leave
might
the
be onto
country. It's
something.
like
He
you
goes
don't
to
like leaving the
Guatemala.
fucking country. You like saying you left the country.
Ooh,
That's me being an asshole because
This
Ari's
is
a very
fighting
close
words.
friend.
that might be. You might be onto something.
I'm gonna say it to his face.
He
I
goes
won't
to
say it.
China for a year and
There's
shit.
something about what you're saying that's resonating with me. It's like getting in a cold plunge. You know, it's like you can only do it for so long, but you
Yeah.
pretend you like it.
Well, you got to make it your personality if you cold plunge.
Right.
Everybody goes all in.
It's like
Yeah.
yoga or vegan diets.
yes.
Hey, those are yoga.
Keep talking about it.
We get it, Huberman.
Yeah. What's Trump doing?
Uh-oh.
He was at Palestine today.
Hold on.
Of course he was. Look at him. Look at all those guys in the background. Who do you think that guy with the mustache is voting for? It ain't Biden. It ain't
Fucking Yosemite
Hillary.
Sam, dude.
Look at him.
It's a costume. It's like a Guess Who character.
Look at that mustache. That guy's got a lot of guns.
Damn, look at all those guys.
They all look the same. Even the woman looks the
that
same.
fucking lunch lady.
She's got bitter
What is he
face.
saying?
I just finished. I'll go back.
There's their leader.
Who's that guy?
Just the normal dude. They're like, our leader, the most handsome man in the world.
But Biden made it.
And I want to thank those of you that helped John Rourke, who's fantastic. Blue Line Moving. Is John here? Hello, John. Good job. Got a lot of trucks coming up with water, right? That's
Lot of
true.
trucks
You're
coming
a
up.
fantastic guy. Friend of my son Don, who's also here. Where's Don? Good job. Did you get him to do that? I think so.
I think it was a 95%
Yeah, he
voter
does.
rate
He's-
for Trump
he's
in Ohio.
fantastic. He helps. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate it.
What?
Two Fellas
Huh?
Moving Company, and
That can't
I
be
want
true.
to
Pull it up.
He's helping.
It's a swing state.
He's giving shout-outs.
Palestine.
Oh, okay.
He's giving shout outs to all the people that delivered water.
The new the MAGA hats with the giant font is so fucking funny.
They went even harder.
Dude, when I went
He
to,
went harder.
I think I told you, when I was in Mar-a-Lago, every dude there was wearing a flat brim that said MAGA, like a bedazzled MAGA hat.
Oh my
the
God.
It was
fashion.
fucking crazy.
They're going
What is
in.
Mar-a-Lago like?
So sick. I tried to pretend. I was like, as soon as I got in there, I was like, yo, this is it. This
Really?
Is it.
Well, you can
but-
tour it?
No.
Oh.
I got in. Somebody I knew there worked
Whoa.
with the Trumps.
Wow.
They came to my show and we got drunk and they're like, "Do you want to come to Mar-a-Lago?" I was like, "Yeah." I thought they were full of shit. The next day, they're like, "All right, we'll pick you up. You got to go past like armed guards. They're like, we got to get this guy on the list." But yeah, then you get in there and it's a bunch of old billionaires, like dudes.
Is it
Yeah.
a country club or is it just
It's
people
very
in
small.
homes?
It's very
a
small.
community?
It's very small. There's like one spa. There's that big room that
And
they're
he
always
lives
in.
there,
Yeah, he lives in like a wing.
which is so wild. He
Yeah.
lives in a place where people can visit.
And then everyone sits in that like patio
Yeah.
restaurant area, and they're like, "He might come out today."
oh my God, he might come out
And
today.
that room's
Legendary.
hilarious.
And
Pinnacle
everybody,
of Palm
look how
Beach.
beautiful.
It's so
it is.
grand.
There's
It's so grand.
There's
That's
a
like
solid gold constitution.
old rich people money.
It's pretty.
That's a
Comfortable
beautiful
lifestyle.
place. Welcome to Mar-a-Lago, the crown jewel of Palm Beach.
It's got to be a golf course.
No golf course.
What?
Palm
Really?
Beach is close to, wow, look at that.
Wow. I'd
Close
bomb
to
there.
West Palm, right? We should have a show
Palm
there.
Beach is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
I thought the Mellow Mushroom
We should
was
do
the
a show at
That's
Mar-a-Lago.
beautiful.
We were talking about doing Protect Our Parks. If Trump would just set us up a studio.
Yeah. Doing it
Just
down there?
don't even say we're there.
He would do it.
Just a bunch of palm
Yeah,
trees
yeah,
behind
yeah.
us. and
Yeah, just doing it. Yeah.
shit. We didn't even have to tell anybody we're there.
See the baby being led away from sacrifice.
Just we'll occasionally, talk about Florida. Florida's great,
Dude.
We had a great meal last night.
It
Where the
was
fuck are you?
it was something about I forget what it is. He had like a giant flag in the front of it, and there was like laws saying your flag couldn't be that tall, so he elevated the land.
Whoa.
So he elevated like a hill to put the flag on.
That's what America's about, loopholes.
It was
Loopholes,
crazy.
little loophole.
He's a big loophole guy.
Yo, loves a loophole.
Yeah, you tell him you can't have a flag high. Shut the fuck
He's
up.
like, so what is it? It's
Yeah.
the stick itself?
Is it
Got it. I'll
stopping
fix it.
planes? Like, what are we doing?
Maybe.
Is it an
No, it's not
eyesore?
that big. Yeah, everyone.
eyesore.
I mean, in that area, everyone loves that guy.
Look at it.
Yeah, he had to elevate the ground.
Oh.
Smart move.
It is a good move.
It's a good hack.
It was weird though. It was very uncomfortable.
In what way?
Just seeing rich people,
Too
weird
wealthy.
dudes wearing a MAGA hat. Everyone's
old
wearing
rich
MAGA
guys.
hats
It's a lot.
with like a blazer and like a
Oh, that is
Polo.
weird.
yeah,
It's a weird combination of like formal dress and baseball
and then
hat.
just a ridiculous,
Yeah.
True.
a
Yeah.
Very
ridiculous
strange.
hat.
That's
No one's ever
Florida.
done that
Yeah.
before Trump. Like in
Yeah.
terms of like a politician, like when he was on
Yeah.
television, he had a bad hair day, just slap on the old MAGA hat.
Yeah,
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you never saw Reagan in a hat.
Never
No.
a baseball
Uh-uh.
hat. If he was in a hat, it'd probably be like a cowboy
Panama
hat. You'd
hat.
Yes.
let
Yeah.
it slide. You let
Pretend
it
to be a
slide.
cowboy.
Yeah, he's pretending. Like
He was-
George W. used to do that.
Oh, yeah. A lot
Wasn't
of
George
cowboy.
W. from Connecticut?
Maine.
Yeah,
They're from Maine.
Kennebunkport.
They're from fucking Maine. They're Reagan with a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
there
he's
you
a
go.
handsome
yeah, he would rock.
of an
Oh,
onion.
Trump dog.
Uh-oh.
Look at
Trump
Trump
dog,
with
yep.
the fucking cowboy
Good
hat.
luck.
Wow, no neck. Hey.
Clinton had a cowboy hat.
They all rock it.
That finger stinks.
It's just for all of their tourists or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just every time they come to
It
Texas.
was dressed like
Yeah.
Tony.
I look like you.
Reagan. It's
He's
funny.
old there.
I don't know anything, but I've been watching. Dude, on the plane, I was watching I've been watching the Ken Burns Vietnam.
Heavy stuff.
God damn, dude, I cried on the plane like a fucking idiot.
Oh, is that why you
Watching
cried?
a PBS doc.
You're out of meatballs.
Mark, if you're gonna say nasty stuff,
I'm sorry.
that's pretty funny.
That was a nice ride, though.
I can remember when the Vietnam War ended.
Really?
Yeah, I was a little kid. I was living in San Francisco, and I remember thinking, "Thank God we're never going to do war again. Like, thank God it's over while I'm a child."
Wow.
I remember thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, whew, boy, they're glad they figured this out.
That was long.
It was
9 years?
Dude, from day one, they were like, we're not going to win.
Yeah.
From day one.
They just had to be there.
McNamara's in there with LBJ, like, this is never going to work.
Yeah.
And they just kept doing it.
A lot of heroin out there.
Oh, my God. I mean,
Why'd they
So,
stay?
hold on,
Just-
that had to be a part of what was going
I
on.
was drinking on the plane, and I
Story
while
tracks.
watching this, I drunk texted my uncle who got wounded in
this is
Vietnam. I
wild.
was like, "Where'd you get hurt?" It's like a crazy text to send.
Oh, my God.
And then he explained how he got hurt, and it was like, "Whoa!"
I went to the
How did he
Coochie
get hurt?
tunnels and all
He
those.
was
Stabbed by
he
a
was a
kid?
forward observer for his group. It was the Battle of I'll find it, but it was 200 U.S. soldiers surrounded by about 3,000 Viet Cong or RVN, and then he was the forward observer that was calling in coordinates. So they were all trying to get him. They got him. They hit him with an RPG eventually, but he was the one up front calling in the
RPG.
gunships,
Role-playing
calling in the
game?
artillery,
Where to go?
and
Rocket
Saying where to
propelled
go.
grenade.
Go look there.
Oh,
look
yeah.
and
Thank
see
you.
it all.
Yeah.
Wow, like a spotter and crew.
yeah, and he had,
There he
Does that
is.
sound right? I'm just asking.
That's a Gillis.
Drang Valley Incident, 1965.
Google
I'll tell you
Gillis
right now.
Vietnam.
No, his last name's not Gillis.
Ah.
What's crazy is the Vietnamese don't even hate Americans.
No, they hate the Chinese way
No.
more. That
Oh,
shit's all
yeah.
past them.
Who doesn't?
They called the American War and not the.
It was the Battle of Hill 102, a.k.a. the Battle of Khe Sanh Valley. 65
Valley.
Americans killed, 200 Americans surrounded by 2,000. But then I'm a little buzzed. I'm asking him fucked up questions. I was like, what's it like?
What's it like? The broadest
He
question.
said, what happens is you enter a zone where you just shut down your emotions and focus on what you need to do to survive and protect your men. No time to process feelings. There's enormous chaos, but you are acutely aware of everything. At least that was my experience.
Wow.
He said, this is a wild response.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
thought
great
you were just gonna
He
response.
say
said,
it
at one point, there were waves of MVA running towards us, but my sole focus was to stop them from getting too close with a gunship known as Spooky. I mowed them down as they advanced. Without the relentless
God.
stream of fire from Spooky, we would have been overrun.
Thank God for Spooky.
Gunship.
God damn.
Wow.
Gunship sank, fired to this area and
So
they fucking light
I
it
was
up.
talking to him, he said, I was the forward observer, so my job was to keep artillery jet strikes and gunship fire raining down on the enemy.
Does he want you reading this on air?
He'll be all right.
All
That's
right.
why they were trying to get through me and take me out, which they eventually did, but I took a lot of them out first. I was like,
Holy shit.
drinking, watching the documentary on my phone, like, damn.
Imagine
on the plane.
smoking a joint with that guy on a porch.
Just starts
He'll
crying.
tell you. He's my other uncle was in Vietnam and was like,
It's the gunship.
There it is.
Spooky.
yeah.
Wow.
Got shut down though. according
My
to
other
this.
uncle was in Vietnam and he never talks about it.
Yeah.
That guy, if you ask,
They downed Spooky. Look at that.
Ouch.
Thanks, Spook.
1968, February 15th. 9
Hey.
killed in downing of Spooky gunship.
To the spook.
To Spooky.
Spooky.
Cheers, Spooky. Wow.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least he's
Yeah,
still
but
with
it's
us.
What a fucked up war that
I think
was.
Segura's dad was in Nam.
Was it
what a
really?
terrible fucking dumb war.
Silly, wasted time.
Not only a dumb war, but a dumb war that was that came about because of a false flag.
Tonkin.
Yeah, Gulf of Tonkin. They lied
Tonkin
about
truck.
an incident
Yeah.
to try to get us into the war.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. That's like what we were talking about before with false
Tonkin
flags.
So they wouldn't do
They
it here.
really
They would.
happened.
They did.
They used to do them all the time. What'd you say?
You
Well,
said
we
they
got
wouldn't
the
do 'em
Bon
here.
Me.
It's like that's
Yeah.
what they did.
Yeah, they 100% would.
But-
Lesser known fact to Jim Morrison's father, Captain George Stephen Morrison, commanded the carrier division during the Gulf of Tonkin
Ooh,
incident.
CIA.
The Gulf of Tonkin incident famously gave the Johnson administration the justification they needed to escalate the Vietnam War.
J.R.R. Tonkin.
Wow, it's his dad. Imagine that, and your dad becomes break on through to the other side.
I know, that's why he went so
And
counterculture.
your son rather becomes that.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
had to go
making
the
the
other
music
way.
they're playing in the fucking helicopters.
Day to day.
Oh, yeah.
Great music.
Great
Yeah, it
too.
is.
The 60s was the best music.
Yeah, they got
Oh
the
my
music.
God.
They had a lot of
That
shit
was the
to
first
deal
time
with.
they grew up. Yeah.
A lot of shit to deal with and a lot of drugs.
Sure.
Like the drop off is so stark. The difference between music and automobile design. Like once they
Yes.
make drugs illegal, like American automobile design turned to dog shit.
Oh yeah.
Straight dog shit.
Probably about 73 went
No,
down.
it was before then. It was literally
Late
like
60s.
the 71 model year is the last good year for muscle cars, and only for Barracudas and Challengers. By the time they got to Camaro 71, they were already fucked.
Mustang became in the 80s became just a dumb hatchback.
Terrible piece of shit
It wasn't
car.
at all muscly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but back in the 60s, they were the most magnificent
Yeah.
cars of all time. Like
Beautiful.
those guys nailed it.
67.5
They
Mustang.
nailed it. 69. But then once the Schedule 1 Drug Act happened in 1970, so you got to realize in 1970, they're already making the 1971 model.
Right.
So you got the 1971, which is like the last good year. Everything else is dog shit.
But how do you explain Europe? Because Europe cars looked great in the 60s and suck in the 70s.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a Vietnam.
Well, some of the best Porsches are like 73, 74. They had some amazing Porsches.
That's true.
Then the little 911 that they made back then was so
Is that
light.
what you got? 911?
I
2002.
got a Beamer.
He's got that beautiful
No.
little Beamer, that
Oh, right,
2002.
right. 2002.
Pull it up.
Oh my God, it's a great little car.
Oh, that's
Fuck
a 73.
cars.
But that's the car that could say Beamer.
That's such a zippy little car.
Oh, it's a go-kart. It's a little
Oh my
box.
God! Yeah, you're scooting around and like it's almost like a smart car. It's so small.
Yeah, four-cylinder engine. It's so light.
Yeah, that's a
fun.
great old car, man. Someone was gonna do those cars and put modern M2 engines in them.
I know we've looked at this.
I think we
We
have.
looked
I think
at it.
every
Look at
episode.
it, it's a fucking beautiful
And then
car.
I
man.
go,
James got
and
on
then I
autosave.
go. I have a Chevy Cruise, and then you go. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah.
you a cool car.
You need a cool car.
And then I go. Chevy Cruise is cool.
Oh, you're right.
Right.
Yeah, but
All
that's
right.
not real.
Then what about R. Kelly?
we
We bring up R. Kelly.
are redundant as fuck.
And we'll bring up Kanye and cut
Fuck
it
it.
out.
Kanye. No, this time we don't have to cut it out, dude.
Yeah.
He's back.
EA rules.
He's back.
We're with Adidas.
back again.
And we got
Yeah,
a Jew here, so
Yeah,
we're good.
he was fine for like 2 weeks. People were like, oh, let's move on.
Can I get that lighter?
That's true.
But he's still removed from all social media, isn't he?
He'll be back.
I think
He'll be back.
self-imposed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
Right?
his company's like, hey, dude, just chill out for a minute.
He seems like a tough hang. You had him on here. Was he kind of a nightmare?
He's mentally ill genius.
Sure.
He can spew out. He can rant for hours. It's like having a conversation with him. Like dial him into
Yeah.
a conversation is like a volley, a back and forth volley is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
He just wants to rant.
It doesn't sound like he would just be like, how's the barbecue here?
Right.
Like, none of that.
No.
Nothing
None of
more.
that.
Say, I'm Walt Disney.
Oh, interesting.
Exactly.
I'm Ford. I'm Steve Jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, all right, H to the Izzo was pretty good.
right.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All day.
Gold Digger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he's got
dude.
amazing songs.
Black Skinhead is
But
one of
it's-
the greatest fucking opening beats of any song ever.
Yeah.
That
he
power
rules.
that allowed him to like create that kind of music is also like what fucks him up with like rants.
Yeah.
He just winds up saying some things that are not really that thought out.
You got that right. What's that like?
I think he's funny. The way he's like dances around it.
Do you think like the Adidas thing is the wildest shit ever?
He'll be
Like, did
back.
everybody cut ties with him. You think they'll be back with
Oh,
him?
Wait,
yeah.
isn't that going
I
on?
heard they're already back.
Kanye and Adidas are back on.
According to the internet.
What is, who is quoting?
Source.
You
It's
can't
not
say
official
that.
sources
That's
yet.
crazy.
It's been rumors online that it's happening.
Kanye's
According
Adidas
to the-
partnership could be back on. Is that what
Pete
it
Hurst
says?
is flat, according to the internet.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks ago, it was revealed the German sportswear label could lose up to $1 billion in revenue as a result of the split. According to the industry analysts gauging leftover stock, rumors are now suggesting that it all is not lost between the pair. These rumblings are coming from ardent Yeezy fans wishing for their faves to reunite, not from Yee or Adidas themselves.
Oh, fuck that.
That's not real.
Come on.
That's
also, it's
just
gotta feel
kids.
good for the Jewish community to be like, nah,
What?
these Germans are losing $1 billion.
That's right. That's right. We went up to the wrong source. We got you in the end.
That's what's crazy. Like he
Still
was
on
out
our
alive. But
reparations.
you guys were started by Nazis, like literally.
I lost a job over a fucking some racist tweet a long time ago about IBM. They were like, you can't do an IBM commercial. And I'm like,
Remember what you guys did?
you made processing to let the Jews get processed faster.
But that's why. They can't have any more.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
last straw.
Yeah.
Enough, they said.
What was the tweet? Here we go.
It was. It,
I bet it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Let's nip
Wouldn't
it.
hold up. Wouldn't hold up now.
What's wrong with that?
This was 10
I bet
years ago,
IBM
10,
was
12 years
right.
ago.
What is that? Are you spazzing? Throwing shit.
What do you got? Whippets?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
you sick
you
fuck!
have whippets?
What are you talking about?
Did you really bring whippets?
This
some whippets,
sick
bro.
son of a
Dude,
bitch.
those give you brain damage.
Hand it
Never
over.
done one of
Temporary.
those.
You don't need that in your life.
Bring
I'm not
it.
doing a whippet.
Yeah,
been a
you're gonna
minute.
do whippets. What are you, 12?
Dude,
I
these
used
are
to
the
do
greatest
whippets when I worked at Newport Creamery. When I
I know.
worked at
Yes.
an ice cream store.
With the
I'm not
whipped
the
cream.
whipped cream
Whippet.
thing.
Yeah, we did that.
I didn't like it. It made me
it's
just.
the best.
It just gives you a headache.
It's not really great
What
radio.
a fun surprise, though.
I came
Going
out of
wild.
You're really
Bobby
doing
Wolf's, and
this?
I heard somebody go, 1 for 10, 3 for 20.
You have
It's like,
machines.
hell yes.
Look, you have little gauges and shit.
Where do you
and-
buy this?
Any
What's
head
wrong
shop.
with you? What if it
What?
explodes? What if it explodes?
What
It's
do you mean
that's
explode?
compressed gas. What if that explodes and you lose your fingers? Oh, you're gonna do it out
I'm
of a
so
balloon?
excited you're doing a whippet, dude. Yeah.
Why are you excited
right.
about this?
I'm happy he's doing it. I'm not.
Dude, me and DeRosa were doing
Why don't
them,
you just suck on it? Why do you have to use the
Roller
balloon?
came by and he saw us on the stoop right by the cellar. He goes, "Are you like the older comics?" He goes, "Are you guys doing whippets on a stoop?" We're like, yeah.
These are
So
dark
we're like, "Do you
days.
want one?" He goes, yeah, I'll take a
Tell me
whippet."
what the whippets do.
It just makes everything giggly for a minute,
But doesn't it give you brain damage?
for like 30 seconds.
Does it? Google does whippets
No,
give you brain
don't
damage?
do that while you're doing drugs.
No, definitely do it.
Do it after he does it.
I need to know because I'm considering doing it.
Ooh, you should definitely
You
do a
gotta
whippet.
do a whippet.
Well, I need to know if it gives you brain
How am I
damage.
doing it? There it is.
Does it give you brain?
Whoa,
Oh,
easy, big fella.
Don't do a whippet.
No, you need to take the edge off.
I know that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, this is a cold
you.
plunge in one
I
cartridge.
take it back. I take it back.
Thank you.
Please do a whippet, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Might not be
Is this
blown up
legal?
enough.
No.
Yeah, it's like you get them at head shops.
No.
No.
You're gonna forget how to play pool.
Okay, do whippets kill brain cells? Researchers have made clear that whippets can deprive the heart and brain of much needed oxygen.
Fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
but
all right. Temporarily.
So
What
does
if-
everything.
what if
dude.
you're into choke sex?
Ah, exactly. Whoa, he
Boy,
did
The
it.
whole thing?
He's gonna faint.
What's it doing to you?
Wouldn't it be great if he was hilarious? Like it turned him funny.
What is it doing to you?
No.
Lightheaded as shit.
This is gonna be a Guinness record for the oldest Jew to do a whippet.
Absolutely.
Can you describe
gotta
it? Can you describe it?
Whoa, he's gone.
Look how hard he's laughing.
Oh, this is gonna help your IBM sales.
IBM was right, dude.
Irritable bowel.
Memory loss, vitamin B depletion, long-term depletion causes brain and nerve damage.
Oh wow, he's
Fuck
fucked
it.
up.
Fuck it, dude.
It can be both illegal and dangerous. Using nitrous can have serious health consequences, including seizures, permanent nerve
Please have a
damage,
seizure. Have a
Please.
seizure.
Come on,
permanent
seizure.
nerve damage, and even death.
Seizure salad.
We did that one before.
How was it?
We
Art?
did that exact one.
Julius seizure. All right, I'm back.
So what did it do for you?
Stop repeating puns.
You're still going?
No, it's just
Is it
so
over?
Stupid. Yeah, it's over.
I don't want you to have a Hamlin.
Oh my god.
So what happened? The Hamlin.
You just start going.
Christ.
Jamie's done him. He's done him. It's
He's
just starts
fine.
going. I know
what people do.
You were on
I know
the
a
planet
lot
for
of
about
people
a
It's like, what
30
did it
seconds.
do? Like, try to just explain what it did.
It just makes everything warbly.
Okay.
And then it just like I don't know. You just start laughing.
Are you back a hundo?
Back a hundo.
All right.
Wow.
Good to have you back,
Quick.
bucket hat.
So you feel dumber or what?
No, I feel fine.
You don't feel like
was
it
always
did
pretty
give you any
dumb.
brain
Fire 'em up,
damage?
dude. Do like 30 whippets.
I was
You're
always
gonna do
pretty dumb.
another one?
No, I'm gonna light it up for
Do
somebody
the whole
else.
box. It's like eating a sleeve
This
of
is
Oreos.
highly illegal, I think.
It's not illegal at all. You can buy it
No.
at any head shop
I
across
think
any
it's
state in the
illegal.
country.
Womp, womp, womp.
Whip it, wave,
That's
washes
Rogan's thing, too.
campus.
Womp,
5
womp.
days ago.
That's true.
That's going to fuck someone up on a whippet.
Oh my God! They call them womps.
Yeah, yeah.
Look
no,
at that.
That's what. Yeah,
Womps,
that's
that's
why
a
I
good-
know.
Okay, for years, nitrous oxide has been used for quick highs, also known as laughing gas, whippets, or womps among students.
Tulane. That's
The
New
use and
Orleans.
abuse of the inhalant is growing.
Oh shit, they're hot right now. I'm surprised you
How
got a
illegal
box.
is it?
We'll be all right.
it's
He bought 'em.
a-
We'll be all right.
Just blur it out.
I
I'm
don't
not doing
know.
that
Just
shit.
hold on to it though. You can at least hold on to it.
No,
Is
I
that
know
a
what
spy
you're
balloon?
doing.
Hold on
You're
to
going to
it.
make me hold it, and then you're going to call me gay, and I'm going to do it.
You are gay.
You got
I'm
it
not
down.
going to do it.
You know the pattern.
I'm going to stand my ground on this.
No, you got to try. You can't be that gay. At least
What about
hold
like
it.
a halfie? Can I do a halfie?
You got to do the whole thing. It's not that big. It's not that big a deal.
It's not that big a deal. It says
They sell
Ari.
them in
Last thing I
public
want to
all
do
the
is have a
time.
seizure on the
I
fucking
say
That
the
Joe
would
N-word-
Rogan.
suck if we lost Norman because of this.
If I say the N-word,
So
believe
A
requirement
me.
to
major
buy it.
enabler of
What?
Whippet use is accessibility. The minimum age requirement to purchase a whipped cream charger is either 18 or 21, depending on the state.
In New Orleans.
In New Orleans, Whippets
Norman,
are
do it.
widely available in areas where students frequent.
I'll do
My
one with you.
friends
I'll
did
do one
them
with you,
growing
Mark.
up. What do I do? I just inhale?
Oh, you're fine.
Hold on, I'll do it with you. You
It's
gotta do
hard.
You got to do the whole thing.
It says long-term
Breathe out and
use
then breathe it all
can
in.
lead to vitamin B12 deficiency, which also leads to neuropathies,
long-term use. We're only in this podcast once a
numbness,
month.
trouble walking, irritability, fatigue. Yeah, but that's like if you're doing it every day.
This is bad.
Yeah,
I
you'll
mean,
be totally fine.
But your dad's a rabbi. He didn't want to see you doing this shit.
It's very cold on the hands.
This guy was in Hebrew school.
Are you doing it?
I guess.
Wait, hold on. I'll come with you.
I don't think it's legal.
It's totally legal.
Jamie, is
I
it
don't think I
legal?
can. It's a lot of air.
You got it.
I'm not a lawyer. I would not
Spy
be giving
balloon.
legal advice.
Maybe we just like shouldn't put a video on them while they're doing it,
I'm not.
so we can deny.
It's just balloons. They're just breathing in the helium.
Naked Theater, March 24th, New York City.
Norman, how is it? Norman, isn't it good? Is it good?
It's just blurry and scary.
Scary?
This is bad.
Is it bad?
This is bad. I went to a dark place.
You guys are afraid of the gravity bomb when you're doing fucking whippets.
I'm not doing fucking either, bro.
Don't do it. It's bad.
It's crazy.
These suck.
Yeah, let's do coke next time.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Next time. We got it here.
He's reaching into his
I
pocket.
would do it. I would not do it. I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, my uncle was surrounded by fucking Charlie.
And heroin.
Crazy. What was his? Did you ever talk to him about his transition period from coming back?
He transitioned.
Oh, he had a
No,
tough
no.
time.
Yeah, that must have been
Yeah.
hard.
He came back. Yeah. I was just joking. It's funny to talk about a serious subject. Well, Ari's doing
All right. I
whippets.
think we had enough.
Ari
I
is
definitely
not
lost him.
enough. He's gonna
I'm
keep
not doing
going.
You just gave me this.
I
doing
can't
it.
remember
Give me that
yesterday.
balloon.
So what you didn't like it? You
I
didn't
don't like
that
it.
Whip it.
Just hold
I
it
just
for a
got
second.
real blurry and my brain went away for like 2 seconds.
Interesting.
Not
Yeah.
a fan.
No,
I didn't laugh.
Oh man, you didn't get enough in.
you got brain damage, bro.
I was doing it with Sal. Sal breathed a little bit in, and he's like, "It's not working. My voice is exactly the same."
You're gonna out Sal.
Helium. Good comedy club.
Hey.
He's gonna tie it up for later.
There you go. Put that in
Good
your
luck
ass.
untying that. You ever untie a balloon? It's almost impossible.
You gotta do it halfway.
Yeah, the old balloon knot. Whoever
tried
came
to
up with
sh-
balloon knot was nailed
Hilarious.
it.
You
Nailed
tried
it.
to show me your butt this morning, dude.
I did try to show you my butt.
I knocked on his door. He was fucking ass naked. That old Jewish dick was out there. That thing's fucking.
I've been
you got a
having
nice dick.
explodes.
Big old.
Big dick, dude.
Big
That thing looked like
dreidel.
my boner. That was hurtful.
He's got big balls too.
Yeah, he's got giant, saggy dick and nuts.
They sag so hard.
And then he was like, wait, I want to show you. He was trying to show me his asshole.
didn't-
I was
he
like,
didn't wait.
dude, fuck no.
Shane knows. He didn't wait at all.
Yeah, you
Could've
got
seen
a
it.
big old.
Don't you have like a disastrous asshole?
It's the worst
You have
one.
like an
It's
East
bad.
Palestine
It's
asshole.
the worst one. It's
Get
the
Pete
worst one.
Buttigieg to look at it.
Buttigieg will get in
Yeah,
there.
he'll get in there. The
Let
jeweler's
me
loop.
check it out. Let me change some laws.
Red Band made a video of it back in the day.
Yeah, your ass.
I remember that
terrible.
video. I
Yeah.
saw that video.
It looked like
that
Homer
what you got your
Simpson's
comedy?
Yeah, it
mouth.
looked like a pussy.
That's what it looks like. Homer
Had a-
Simpson's
had a
mouth.
five
Oh yeah, they
o'clock
changed
shadow.
it. They moved it. Oh my
It
god.
looks like a cheeseburger.
Is that what it always looks like?
Sometimes. I had hemorrhoids then. The best was the early Legion of Skanks in the back door
I
of the
remember
creek.
that.
And they were like, Lewis, like, my asshole's terrible. And then, like, after they're like, oh, let's look at Lewis's asshole. And, like, Ari, why are you being quiet? I'm like, because mine will be the worst one.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah.
let you guys get out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you show it?
Yeah, they were
Obviously.
disgusted.
I
We
think-
had to look at each other's assholes. No pushbacks was the rule.
Ah,
Early skunks.
I think
Early
you had a
skunks.
hemorrhoid too.
Why?
Yeah, it's a hemorrhoid.
Why can't you push back?
Get out of there. You were forward observers. You're like my uncle.
You know it's weird when the asshole winks.
When
What?
it squeezes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, when you
flexes on
flex
you?
it, it
Yeah.
winks.
I think
Yeah.
we're all doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I think every one of us
I'm
is doing
thinking.
it. Pretty fun.
Philadelphia Kegels.
Hey.
So what did your uncle do to, like, what was it like when he came back?
I think he came back and he had a very stressful job.
What did he do?
Fuck it. I'll It's pretty. Once I tell you what he did, it's specific. He
I
was
mean,
like
we don't have to get in your uncle.
He was like
Yeah.
fucking Forrest Gump, dude. He was in 3 Mile Island. He was at the World Trade Center. He was in
What?
Vietnam.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
retarded.
He's retarded.
What?
It was everywhere.
Oh, he's an incredible story. But
Connect the dots.
Shrimp
then
Creole,
he,
shrimp fish.
I think
shrimp
I was
rice.
reading an article about it because he's pretty popular, and he was describing how his job was very stressful because he worked in like Wall Street, and he thought he was like blaming all his stress on Wall Street, and then it was like clearly it was you got hit with a fucking RPG and
my
almost
God.
died.
Yikes.
And you mowed people down in Vietnam.
and then he
yeah.
went back to Vietnam and saw it and was like, "Oh, this is all of my problems."
Right.
Wow. So
back
he
to
went
Vietnam?
back.
He went back.
What?
He went to exactly where he was.
No
see it.
way.
Yeah.
Imagine getting out and going back. What a nightmare.
I think he said he felt bad because he got wounded pretty severely. Like his calf got blown off. He's missing a nipple.
Oh,
He got drilled.
He's Miss Pat?
He got he's missed bad. But he was like, I was too reckless, and now I'm not with my men, and he held that against himself.
Was he a drug addict and whatnot?
I was
I don't
too
know about
reckless and I'm
drugs. I
not
know
with my
alcohol
men.
for sure.
I
Wow.
was too reckless.
He was like, I was too reckless. I fucked that up. Now I'm not with my men.
Because
So he was like
got
holding
injured.
that against himself, and then he saw what happened and where he was, and he was like,
"Fuck
"Oh,
this."
of course I got wounded.
Yeah.
They were coming
Bunch
at
of
me.
people shooting at me.
Yeah, they knew I was the guy calling in the airstrikes.
Blew his calf off.
Yeah, his legs. He's literally missing his fucking calf. Nipples off. Yeah,
Calf in half.
calf in half.
Jesus Christ. He can't help himself.
Calfway
He's
house.
a pun machine.
All right.
Halfway out.
Halfway house.
Super Bowl calf time.
Now we're
The
talking.
calf time show.
We saw it.
Yeah,
We were there on shrooms.
Rihanna. Ironically,
That
that's the
must
name
have
of the
been
guy
awesome.
who shot him.
Rihanna.
I knew you'd like it.
I like it.
I knew you'd
I
like
like
it.
it.
I can do a little bit of you.
Take it on.
Yeah, I can try.
Go nuts.
Apparently,
Mine's not
Vietnam is
hard
like
to
one
do
of the
either.
most amazing places to visit.
I loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
Were you there?
Where'd you go?
I started in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh, that's what they call it. And then I went to the south to like some tiny town, get away from like backpackers. I was getting sick of everybody.
You get sick of all the fucking tourists.
Whites. Yeah.
Really?
District 1 of Ho Chi Minh is like, it's like TGI Friday. It's whatever.
What?
Yeah, they have the War Remnants Museum. It's the Vietnam War Memorial Museum. And they have a GI outside. He was like, it's all propaganda in there.
Whoa.
Because it just talks about the senators who later
Thank you.
came out and said like, oh yeah, I killed like 50 innocent people
We'll
once.
get a bucket of ice.
Yeah, what was that? There was one senator that they were applauding him as a war hero,
Hey,
and then
J-Mo.
finally he just like said, "I have to come clean."
Yeah, I
Like,
got some shit.
Oh, I don't
did
remember
some-
that.
Yeah, he's like, I raped
Yeah.
a bunch of people, killed a bunch of innocent
Whoa.
people. We just went down and mowed out. And he was like running on the fact that he's a hero. And then he's like, obviously I'm done.
Boy.
Yeah, when Jamie comes back, we'll figure out who that guy
Ken
was.
Burns Vietnam though is fucking wild.
It's very dense.
I tried to watch it the first time. I've watched like it is dense.
Yeah.
Then once you get into it, it's like god damn,
Was it 12 hours? Something
so
like that?
fucking long.
just long.
Great for flights.
Yeah. And the pandemic.
Yeah,
The banh
Oh,
mi
yeah, it came
sandwich
out
there
there.
is amazing.
Yeah.
It's the fresh bread. They got that from the French.
What's it
It's
called?
the banh mi.
bomb me.
Yeah.
What did you say just now again?
Mark Norman's infecting it.
Yeah, I can do it.
Spreading his spores
I
onto
can
you.
try. I can, yeah. All you get to do me, you gotta go. It's gay.
yeah.
That's it,
Dude,
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? I would never do that. Fuck
The fuck,
that.
bro.
yeah,
No.
it's pretty good.
Thank you.
It's funny.
No.
No.
Works. Yeah.
No.
Want to do a bit? No.
No.
Thank,
thank
you,
you.
J-Mo.
Jamie. Jamie, can you look up whoever that senator was that told the story about how they were trying to make him out to be a hero in Vietnam, and he was like, "I can't do this," and he told his actual true story of what happened over there.
Yeah.
What about the senators with the gate tap under the stall?
Oh, that guy
Oh,
was
that
great.
was a thing that
That
they were
guy was
doing in
funny.
like
Yeah.
restrooms of like airports and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking, how do they even work that out?
How do you risk that? What a Hail Mary.
It's a Hail Mary.
Well, but if you don't know
Yeah.
the code,
I think that's part of the fun. I
Yes.
don't know who
The
this
Hail
is going to
Mary.
be.
I think
Yeah.
these guys are on drugs too.
Imagine
Oh, yeah.
having I
yeah.
don't care who's on the other end of the stall.
but you got to try
It's
it.
a nice mouth.
Just be like, I like your shoes, let's go.
But you have
yeah.
anonymity.
Shoes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Blumenthal's words differ from history.
John Blumenthal from Walking Dead.
20% served. Oh no, this is the guy that didn't actually serve in Vietnam. He lied about it. This is a
in
different
the
guy.
70s, I think,
Sick.
or 80s.
This was a guy who
So
he,
funny.
They
Miller,
were he
maybe?
was running as a war hero, and then
He won as a war hero.
and then he got in.
Yeah, he ran for. I think what I remember from this, he was a longtime senator.
Whoa, is that Jay Leno?
no.
Oh, it's
That's
John
John Kerry.
Kerry. Holy
No,
shit.
I don't think that's it.
It was a guy. He said he's part of the not the rape of Nanking, some well-known thing. And he was like, that was me.
The rape
That was
of
all my
Nanking.
guys. We fucking did horrible things.
Another one. War crimes.
Bob Kerry,
Pop quiz. Who's the only president not to serve?
In the military?
Trump,
And
The Vietnamese government has accused
Obama.
Senator
Obama.
Bob Kerry.
No, it was somebody who came out on his own.
Oh, all right, whatever. We probably shouldn't mention
Not
that
to
guy anymore.
serve?
Kerry out.
No, that's Lincoln wasn't in the army, was he? There's a bunch of those guys that went.
George Washington.
Adams.
No, he was definitely in.
Washington.
What are you kidding?
It wasn't a country.
Biggest general.
Adams.
But yeah, the gay code is nice because you don't have to like hang out.
Yeah, just like Sia.
Yeah,
What a weird pickup move.
that's genius. The gays they know what they're
Lincoln and
doing.
his troops served for 30 days, did not see any action in the war.
That counts.
The Elvis
It counts.
Presley of war.
Trump went to a military school.
All right.
Trump went to a military school?
He went to a
a
military
party.
academy.
It's a weekend party there.
I bet they party.
Handsome guy. Bring up Trump in his fucking uniform.
Oh, he cleaned up.
You're going to laugh. You're going to go, God damn, not bad.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
That's
not bad.
For a billionaire,
He's
that's
a
pretty
question-
handsome.
Yeah, he's got to work on
Have you
his game.
seen billionaires?
I think Elon's better looking.
Look at Trump dog, dude.
Yeah, all
pretty
right.
good back
He
then.
Right
stab
there.
you with a sword, dude.
They even knew back
true.
then. Put him in that yellow uniform.
Is that a band?
You forget how old he is
Yeah.
until you see like
He's geezed up.
pictures.
I showered with Donald Trump at military school.
What a weird story.
He's got little hands and a little penis.
I heard he's back.
West Point, dude. You guys know I went to West Point.
That's right.
Star
Played
running
football
back at
there.
You know
West
how
Point.
dumb I looked in those uniforms?
Oh, pull that up. I want to see that
there a
chin
picture
going
of you?
over the collar.
Nah, I got them at home.
Do you?
Me, dude, at ease or like at attention. My fucking fat head, like
Yeah.
it's so bad. Dude.
Your mom
I
must have
looked-
liked it.
My family was like, "You're
Loved
a
it.
hero,"
Yeah.
but then they saw me in the uniform, and everyone was still kind of like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ, dude, he looks of course, my mom was like, "You look so handsome."
Yeah, you look sharp.
What did they
Yeah.
think when you got into comedy?
Oh, yeah.
I think they were happy I was doing anything.
Same.
Yeah, they were like nice, and then right before things started going well, they were like, "All right, what are you gonna actually do?"
Same here.
Yeah.
Exact same thing.
And
They
even
kind of
then,
care a little.
even when it's going well,
Yeah.
now it's funny. I like to tell my dad because usually anytime I would go to a show, he'd be like, "How much are they paying you?" Like I'd be
Yeah.
like, "I'm driving to Cleveland."
No, you
He'd
can't
be like,
tell
"How much are
them
they
that.
paying you?" I'd be like, $200. He's like, "What the fuck are
I
you
know.
doing?" Now I like to be like, "Phil, guess how much money they paid me?"
Yeah.
you call him Phil?
Yeah. I go, "Don't make me buy your house right now." But they were motherfuckers.
But could
It
you
was
imagine
funny.
your kid wants to be a comic
My mom told me.
and you don't have
brutal.
any?
She was like, "What are you trying to do?" I'm just trying to become a paid regular at the Comedy Store. She goes, "How much do you make for that?" I'm like, "It's $15 a spot." She was like, "Oh, you can't live on that." I'm like, I know that.
Here I am, 50, doing whippets. Shut up, idiot.
Yeah.
Let's find for another whippet.
My parents
If
were
your
the same
kid
way.
was gonna do that, if your kid was gonna go into comedy, like, what are the odds of success?
I
They're
was talking
so
about
low.
it.
It's
I
crazy.
was talking about it.
Like,
And
if your
then
kid
they-
wants to be a lawyer, you're like, yeah, if you study hard,
for
you can
it.
go to law school. You could actually be a
There's a
lawyer.
path.
You can make it there.
But
And
also,
then
if
they
you're a
see
bad
you.
lawyer, it's not nearly as embarrassing as if you're a
No,
bad
you get to tell them.
Right.
And my parents saw me do stand up in Harrisburg. They
Early.
came to a show
Same.
where they were like one of 12 people in the audience.
No.
And my closing joke was like, "Would you rather get shot in the head or 69 with your dad?"
No way.
That joke kills.
Whoa.
I
It
can
still
imagine that
kills,
kills.
I go, everybody wants to say you would never suck your dad's dick, but that gun comes out, you and your dad get awfully friendly.
You got to bring that bit
So me
back.
and my dad are big. We would do it standing. I'd flip his old ass up. His New Balances would be kicking in the air. My dad was in the front row, like, God damn it,
Including in this.
Jesus Christ.
He called far away from West Point.
Yeah, West Point was like 3 years before that.
If your parents are like
happened to you?
fucking sober, normal people, and then you enter into that world and you're talking that kind of shit on stage.
Well, my dad's not a sober.
No, yeah, that's not the issue.
Goes to the fucking Elks every, he's
Oh,
drinking.
the Elks are fun.
But
but he's a
that's
normal
crazy.
person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Like, what
crazy.
are you
Talking
doing?
about sucking your dad's dick on a fucking stage.
in front of regular
They
people.
brought their friends. They brought another couple.
Oh my god.
When I said that joke, I vividly remember my mom just goes, "Oh no!" Oh fuck!
That's
Oh my
brutal.
god, it's hilarious.
I wouldn't let him come see me.
I wouldn't let
It
him.
was too much.
I told him never to come again. And then my dad called like 2 days later and was like, "Hey," and I was like, "If this is about comedy, I can't."
Can't do
And
it.
he was like, "All right." I'm just saying, everybody else is talking about stories. You're up there talking about doing gay stuff.
Dad's giving you advice.
He gave me comedy advice.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
but
What, has he seen you recently?
No.
You got to send him some
Recent
TV
enough.
stuff. That's
How
the
recent?
key.
Yeah, watch the
How
clip.
recent?
2 years ago?
Oh, that's not good enough.
I know. I'm gonna have it. He'll come
No,
to
no,
a,
you show him what the fuck is up.
come to
now.
a theater.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
to a theater,
yeah, yeah.
pops.
But you
Let's
should
see-
kill the whole time, then close with that 69 bit again.
I will.
Just to throw him for
I
a
will
loop.
do that.
Yeah. They'll be like, hey, here we go.
I told you it
My
worked.
son he's doing pretty well. God damn it, he's so talking
asshole.
about blowing me.
thought you were done with that fucking joke.
Nah, bring it back.
Brought it back for you, Dad.
They don't get it, too. You're like, I got in the cellar. They're like, who? Cellar?
No,
What?
that was the thing. The only one they understood was SNL.
Of course.
Oh,
And I got
Right.
it, and
What
I got to
happened
call
there?
them and
You
be like,
ruined that.
"Hey, I got SNL," and they're like, "We're so proud."
Yeah.
We're gonna be
And
so
then,
happy for you for
2
14
days
hours.
later. 2 days later. And then my mom and dad are going around. My mom especially is like, "My son's on S," because I was a loser forever.
Oh man.
And then now she gets to go tell all her friends whose kids are fucking orthodontists.
And then they call back like, so your son's not better than the other.
well,
huh?
we're so sorry for you. Like that world.
So they can brag and send their Christmas cards.
that is
At
rough
least you
for a
made
while for
Newsweek.
them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My whole town was pretty proud.
All right.
For real. I thought people would be upset. My dad was like, "Hell yeah."
Is there a celebrity from Mechanics?
Yeah.
Mike?
Fucking Poison.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brett
Hey.
Michaels?
Brett Michaels.
No shit.
Let's go.
Is it Mike and the
Let's
Mechanics?
go.
Yeah. Brett Michaels,
What
Mechanicsburg.
about you? You're like a New Englandy, right?
No,
Who'd you say?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Mike and the Mechanics? Isn't
I don't
that
know who the
Mechanicsburg?
fuck. What's that?
In the living years?
What?
In the living years?
In the living years.
I think that whip it fucked you up.
Bro,
I think
that
you're
whip
just
it
making
was
up
a
bands.
fake
I think you're making up
memories.
bands.
It was a hit song. Mike and the
Pull
Mechanics.
them up. I gotta see if they're real. Pull it up.
I
Don't
can't
even,
sing well.
whatever you do, don't play that terrible song.
It was a top hit song.
Oh, right now they're like, we were on the drum. Ah, that shit.
I listen to Ari's
Yeah.
podcast for music that I don't want to listen to. What kind of recommendations
For
can I
sure.
avoid?
We were in the car on the way over. I had the aux. I was playing fucking Bone Thugs and Migos, and I was considering asking Ari,
Don't do it.
What?
"Good
band?
Lord, what music do you like?"
No.
It's gonna be some dumb made up shit.
Yoko Ono's greatest hits.
I like
Made up
Blue
shit.
Wolf and the Dancing Pansies. It's like, shut up, dude.
This is a cool indie band from Guatemala. Oh, I got really into them during the pandemic.
Yeah, I remember being 20.
With your backpack
I just want
on,
to see the world. I have wanderlust.
doing whippets. With a
Saving-
backpack in Vietnam, doing
Saving
whippets.
parks, watching a drum circle.
Having a seizure in the jungle.
Don't do another one, man. I'm worried
He's
about
gonna do
you.
another one.
Having a seizure in
Keep
the
going.
jungle.
Keep going. Is this that song?
Seizure in the Jungle is a
looked
great
up
band.
Is this the
for
song?
Whippets, and this came up. It has 27,000 views.
What is it?
Oh, all
Just a
right.
song.
Oh,
27
song
pounds.
for a wild
Fire it up.
whippet.
Yeah.
Put your headphones on so you can hear it.
I want to hear this. What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is what it sounds like when you walk into an Indian restaurant.
That's a song specifically designed to do whippets to?
Maybe.
Does it feel
freaking
good,
me out.
Ari? Yeah, you like it. It's not bad. Yeah.
This is freaky music.
This music is not going.
Can't talk.
Oh, dude, relax.
having a stroke.
You're 71.
Yeah, don't do this. Don't stroke out on the podcast.
Please
This
have
music
a
does not go
fucking
with this.
seizure, dude.
I'm not getting big enough balloons out of this.
I think you're good.
I think you're good, dude.
I mean, I think high school kids champ this shit pretty easy.
They rule.
Yeah.
You've done 3 now?
It's not a long-term thing.
I've seen bros champ boxes. Easy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Last year I was in Philly. Me and my friends who do comedy would play poker together.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they just were like, middle of we're playing poker, they just all broke out whippets.
Wow.
The rest of it, we played for 3 hours. They were doing just.
Is that Steve-O?
Oh no,
Steve-O gets
He
after
was
it.
Steve-O
doing until he
gets
couldn't
after
hold
it.
his breath. It was wild to see this. I mean, I don't know the exact part where he's doing it.
Oh, he has the
His
real
whole
big
house is
cracker.
filled with them.
It's bad when Knoxville's like, you got to relax.
Yeah, that doesn't seem...
That's him at the factory.
None of that seems wise.
He's got his shit together. He's got a good podcast
does
now.
now.
He's
Great.
kicking ass.
Yeah, he's sober.
Steve-O
doing
rules.
comedy.
Steve-O does rule.
Steve-O
Jackass
does
rules.
rule.
Great
Jackass
guy.
rules.
Jackass. When I was in Spain, Jackass made me so proud.
Why? 'Cause,
Like I
this is
saw
America?
people wearing Jackass T-shirts, and I was like, "Damn,
I've almost
America,
thrown up
dude.
by laughing
It's
so hard
so
at
funny.
Jackass.
It was great.
It was
In the
great.
theater, it was mayhem.
Every other comedy, you're like, oh, you guys are just like trying to get to a percentage of Jackass.
Oh no, it's like adult cartoons. People falling, getting hit.
Die. Oh my
They
god.
fuck their bodies up, too.
His dick
Steve-O's
doesn't
pretty
work.
good. Yeah.
Knoxville.
His dick is fucked.
I tried. Couldn't get it going.
Yeah, I mean, the fucking sheer punishment those guys take.
and crushed just bulls."
Bulls.
Like, what are you doing? Like, the whole job was, I'm going to get a donkey to kick at me, and you just
Yeah.
get right up to him.
Yeah.
Kick
That
you.
one's great when he's fucking shaking when
Yeah,
he's
like
walking
this
towards
won't
him.
go any other way.
Yeah.
Didn't they stand blindfolded in front of bulls?
Yeah.
Knoxville did.
Knoxville's been
Fuck.
that Ngannou.
That's
That
too
punched
much.
him in the nuts. You
This
know
poor
how
guy.
crazy
Danger
that is?
Aaron stole the last movie.
You know how
Yeah,
crazy
completely,
that
yeah.
is?
That's
Francis
crazy.
Ngannou punch you in the nuts?
Look at him focusing, Ngannou.
I mean, how do you stand that? I
don't.
flinch on a gnat. This is
Oh,
crazy.
that's so bad. Is it you gonna show me? Oh,
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Oh, that's fun.
I love when they're like, I'm not even doing the sketch.
Steve was going to do it, but he understands that MMA guys punch really hard, and they tricked this guy. I don't think they knew. They didn't tell him Ngannou was going to come around the corner.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, his face immediately goes
Look
to
at
like
the
the worst.
agony.
They're talking about it too.
So unnecessary.
I'm sure there's women who like that. They're like, this is hot. These
Oh,
guys.
They
Yeah.
like watching guys
the
getting
Jackass
punched in
guys
the
got
nuts.
pussy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big puss.
100%.
I know.
They're risk takers. They're risk takers. Women
Yeah.
like guys who like do flips and
And
they're
then
like,
they're drunk.
yeah.
Yeah, they're millionaires.
Yeah.
Do whippets on
Yeah.
pods at 74.
Yeah, you might get some pussy for this.
Yeah,
bro.
Fucking gets a tap
What was
underneath the
Vietnam
table.
like?
God, what I remember is that it was just every day was a war.
It was a war.
What about the pho over there? Pretty good pho?
Pho's not bad. I was really into the banh mi's.
All right.
You just get them to go.
Sandwiches.
They're so good, so fresh. It's a fresh bread. They love it.
French bread.
Yeah,
That's what we eat po' boys on. The French is, without the bread,
right.
it's not a po' boy.
yeah. So I loved one of those things of like somebody at some college campus was like bitching at their student union for doing the banh mi sandwich not the authentic way. 'Cause They put like some sort of Tabasco on it or something instead of like sriracha.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not authentic Vietnamese. Everyone's like, it's French bread. It's
Oh,
from
yeah.
it's from the colonization.
Did you guys ever do the stand-up bong hit? You know, so paper towel roll. You're on the wall and you're both squatting.
What?
And he takes a giant vaporizer hit or whatever, and he blows it into your mouth while you stand up,
No.
and then you fall back down immediately.
No.
No.
You never did that?
No.
Oh, beer bong.
No, weed. Huge hit, and then as you come up, and it hits you so hard
Shotgun.
As you're
Yeah.
standing up.
as you're standing up, so the oxygen goes away.
Oh, interesting.
This is pre-internet, you know. Just
Yeah.
4 guys in a house
Just figuring shit out.
figuring it out, nothing to do.
What if I blow the smoke in your face?
Yeah,
And then you stand up.
exactly.
But that was one of the things they did during Nam. They do it through rifles.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Whoa.
sweet.
Cool.
Open up a
That's
rifle.
so fucking
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool.
That can't end well.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yikes.
Shot.
Imagine being high as fuck and also in Vietnam in
Yeah.
the middle of the war going, what the fuck, man? Yeah, so they did a shotgun where they literally opened up the barrel
Damn.
and then blowing the weed through.
I like how they're not touching it with their mouth because they don't want to get herpes.
They don't want to be gay.
They don't want to
They want to be
It's
sucking on that gun in front of everybody.
Whoa.
Man, that's a
tough
sergeant.
times. Gotta
What a
kill the
bummer.
day. But then what if you
Imagine
get
being
attacked?
like super paranoid and high as fuck, and you're in the jungle in Vietnam.
Yeah, at night
you
you're
realize you're in
walking
this
through.
stupid fucking war that makes
Yeah.
no sense, has zero support behind it.
The nature walks are
Like,
good.
what are we doing? I'm shooting people with zero support behind it.
Yeah, you're out in nature. You would have
Yeah,
liked
that's
it.
what they said. One of the reasons they won, they took over all the reasons that Vietnam won. They were like, the Americans were like, I don't even want to be here.
Well, yeah, no one did.
Yeah, like, I don't care about these people.
Well,
and the
did anyone-
Vietnamese were fighting for their home.
What about, you ever meet one of those guys who's like, you know, when 9/11 happened, they're like, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
Thank
Pat
God
Tillman.
for guys like that.
Yeah,
Because
good
I'm like,
things.
oh,
Take care of it for
I'm going to
us.
stay
About
here.
Pat Tillman.
Pat
He left being a fucking NFL star to go over there.
insane.
And he got
Beast.
killed by friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
Oh, you hate to hear
And they had to
it.
hide it.
They had to hide it.
Oh, no, he was a hero.
He was
Well,
that
not that he wasn't a
annoying?
hero, obviously.
He was just
He's
a,
still a hero.
a
was in the
bummer
wrong
of a
place.
guy? Like a
No,
bad
I
hang?
think it was an
No,
accident.
no.
It was an accident.
Oh, it was an accident. I thought they were like,
Some
this
people said
guy's
it was on
brutal.
purpose.
Some people say it was on purpose.
Like
That's what
because
I
he was
heard.
starting to see like, oh, this is fucking pointless. What are we doing here even? And then like, oh, we got to shut him up. Keep him a hero.
Oh, no.
Is a theory. I don't
Boy,
know.
I hope not.
Yeah.
God, you hope not.
Yeesh.
Anyway, let's talk about something funnier
It's-
than friendly fire. Pat Tillman in
I
Vietnam.
know, right? What the
Kind
fuck?
of a nice
Yo,
turn
finish
for
it.
what happened.
You
Finish it.
changed the mood of everything when you read out your uncle's
I
text
know, it's
message.
pretty sick, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bummer
imagine
town.
being on a plane reading that.
The way he described it to was amazing, too.
Yeah.
Your uncle's smart.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Whew. How about that Mahomes? He's good.
No.
Sorry.
I like, you know what I like, though? I came around on Jackson. Jackson Mahomes.
Who's
I'm a
that?
fan.
The brother?
His brother that does TikToks and his wife, his annoying wife that screams.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone hates on them, and it actually makes me happy.
No, they're fun.
His wife, have you ever seen this?
I don't watch
Patrick
TikTok.
Mahomes is the best quarterback. Well, second. Jalen was obviously MVP.
Oh, that hurts.
Should have been.
I
But
mean, unforced fumble was
he's-
tough. Gave
Patrick
up 6
Mahomes has a
points.
wife that's just wild. She's up in the box. She's like films herself. It's her and his brother. His brother does like TikToks, and Patrick's obviously he's the man. And then he's got a crazy wife and a brother up in the box, like doing all this shit. And his wife's up there like, "You thought you were gonna beat us? Think again." It's the best.
Forcing everyone like Bert to fucking be in a video.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot.
She's a lot.
Whoa, Jesus. Problem is, they keep that same energy when you get divorced. They come after you. They come after you with that same energy. These kids are going crazy. Who's like football
Spoiled
fans?
kid.
Like
I'm
who,
back.
who
I'm
gets
around.
more fired up than football fans?
I'd say
Football rules.
Proud Boys.
Well, especially when the FBI people are amongst
Mahomes' wife rules.
them, riling things up.
Right.
It just came out
That's a
today
tough
that
energy to be around.
the FBI was involved in Black Lives Matter protests, turning them violent.
Come on.
No, they
Yeah,
wouldn't
there's
do that.
allegations. See if you can find that.
They were
Oh,
doing
I'm-
it during
Then
Vietnam.
fucking watch
God
the
damn it.
fucking
My
watch.
BLM alarm.
You still, you still have that stupid
This
fucking
thing
watch.
runs like a
it
watch.
doesn't wet at all. What time does it
Runs
say?
like a watch.
501.
Feds deliberately
This is all
targeted
this scenario.
BLM protesters to disrupt the movement, a report says.
Oh,
They did it
boy.
during Vietnam. In the Vietnam thing,
Yeah, they
were
do
talking
it
about.
with everything. They
They
do it with
were like,
everything.
Let's get some
They
guys
did it
in
with
there, turn the
Zuccotti Park.
protest violent.
Agent provocateurs.
January 6th?
Yeah. Yeah. They fucking 100% did it there. The
Uh-oh.
snitch in the silver hearse. What is that? FBI
Ooh.
paid a violent felon to infiltrate Denver's radical justice movement. Wow.
Jalen Hurts.
Of course.
One piece.
Crazy. They always do that. They don't like these fucking movements, and they go, you know what?
Disrupt it.
Just let's send in some people to smash some windows
Yeah.
and light some
Yeah,
shit
Occupy
on
Wall
fire.
Street. They're like, get in there, undercover cops, start fights, and then the other cops can be like, hey, they're fighting. We got to
Yep.
break it up.
You gotta
That
break
I
it
went
up.
to. I went
That's what
to
they did with the
Wow.
World Trade
You went to a
Organization.
march?
Went to Occupy.
You went to Occupy
I
Wall
wanted to
Street?
see what it was about.
He's trying to fuck chicks.
How old were you?
I was like 23,
Nice.
24.
It
The
was
BO
interesting.
was wild. But it was something to see because it was kind of new, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now we have a
Protesting in
protest
general.
every 10 minutes, but that was fun to watch.
They shut that shit down.
Yeah, a lot of pepper spray.
Yeah.
Also interesting that they were like, you guys did this. We're just going to like hover around where you work.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a totally different kind of a movement. It was like the beginning of these kind of mass movements.
Yeah,
We're just going
drum
to make you look at
circles.
us as you go into
Yeah, we're going to
work.
park out here
They weren't like
on the
disruptive.
grass.
They weren't like breaking anybody's car windows or
No,
anything.
we're
just
going to
like,
occupy.
It was right when Obama won, so it was like a wacky time in New York.
Yeah, because it was 2008, financial collapse.
Black
And-
president,
yep,
first
yep.
black pres.
A lot of shit's going on. The economy goes into the tank after the housing crisis.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, you guys did it. So it's almost like there are white blood cells surrounding an infection.
Wow.
It was some blacks.
I mean, that's not what I meant.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and they're just like calling attention to it.
Yeah, they
They're
were
like, "We
just
don't
like
want you."
realizing there's something wrong with this. We are the 99%. But they're not even. They don't even understand what that means.
Oh, boy.
They're not the 99%?
But people feel
Not
really
globally.
good.
Oh, right. They're Americans.
Globally, you make $34,000 in your top 1% of the world. That's how wild the
Nobody
world
wants to
is.
hear that.
Nobody
None of
wants
the
to
people
hear
who are like against the 1% want to realize that they're in the 1% of this country.
Aha.
They're like, what? I'm not. Like, yeah, you're super wealthy.
The 1% of this country is like, I think it's like $500,000 a year.
Wow.
No way.
It might be less. It might be like, what is the 1%? What's the top 1%? What do you have to make?
It's like every doctor.
But the 1% of the world is $34,000.
Really?
Top 1% of the world is over $34,000.
All right, Ari, you're in.
Okay, it's
Not
$823,000
nationally.
in 2020. So I was off by quite a bit.
That's a lot.
What is
Yeah,
it?
that's a
What is
lot.
it?
$823,000 in 2020.
Wait, what's the other number?
National average of the top 1% earners is $597,000.
Hey.
People doing the research, I think.
Oh.
Economic Policy Institute was the first one. This is a study by Smart Asset Points, the second one. So
Okay, so
More
it's
recent stuff.
somewhere
Smartass.
between $600,000 and $800,000.
Wow, okay.
The average.
That's in America.
The average of the 1%, which means you can still be in the 1% at like 400,000.
Yeah.
Or maybe like
Right.
actually the top has billions in it, so
Wow.
probably 570.
So
The
minorities.
average annual wage gap. Yeah. So a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Look how it was phrased originally. Annual gross income of $590,000. Yeah, that's what it is.
We could
The
say
average
highest one.
annual income of more than $500,000. Okay.
All right. We're doing okay then.
Well, for the rest of the world, we're doing fucking amazing.
Yeah, when we get paid $200,000 for this podcast.
It's just it's
that's-
not
like,
perfect.
Gets us halfway there.
It's not perfect. There's flaws.
Oh, yeah.
I remember an old video of Rogan on some like before Tough Crowd. It was like 4 people talking. Maybe it was Bill Maher or something. I don't know. There was some guy saying he wants to up the national for anyone over $1 million, 70%. You remember this? 70%
yeah.
income tax. They go, and Joe goes on air. Goes, if you take 70% of my money, I'll get to kick your fucking ass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, you're out of your fucking mind.
You're gonna take 70% of it?
It's like that some places. They take a lot of your money. New York takes a big chunk.
Well, there's a
York
lot
takes
of
a
people
chunk.
that believe that that's how to solve the country's woes, is to
doesn't-
redistribute the wealth. Take the wealth away from all the wealthy people, pay 80, 90% in taxes, give it all the money to the poor people. They're just looking at it as a numbers thing. They're not looking at it as like, why do people make money in the first place?
Exactly.
Why,
Right.
they have incentive. They work hard. If you don't, you're not going to have equal money if you don't have equal effort. And it doesn't mean that everybody has equal opportunity, because some people, they can make a lot more money with a lot less effort.
Yeah.
But the people that can become like a Warren Buffett or one of those, they do that because there's an incentive.
There's an incentive.
That's
But
the only,
still,
that's the
it's like-
only reason why they chase that game. And if you're going to put a limit on that game and you're going to say, hey, once you get to a certain level of that game, you got to give us all the money. Like that, you've killed all
I
the
think
incentive.
it's not that's a problem. It's that let's get everybody else up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
This is what they should be
well,
tackling.
There's ways to do it, and that's the Bernie Sanders idea of like taxing a small amount of speculative market wagers. So like when people are betting on, they're going back and forth. He's talking about taking a fraction of a penny from each transaction would result in trillions of dollars a year.
Wow, interesting.
Whoa.
I know a lot of people don't like that Alexandria Cortez-Catazio lady, but like she said something at the beginning of COVID. She
Nice
goes, "We gotta
try.
get people back in their jobs." She goes, "No, we don't have to get people back in their 60-hour-a-week jobs, barely making their ends meet. We have to like change the system a little bit so we can actually live our lives."
Right, but how do you do that?
I don't know,
The
but,
way
like,
you
I
do that
like
is
that
by
she's
more
bringing it up.
bureaucracy, more people that get paid to redistribute the wealth, and if they get a grip on your money, and they can say, "Hey, you have been too successful, so we're going to take that and give it to people that
Yeah,
aren't
that's not it.
successful."
But that doesn't work.
But that's the thing that it all goes to always.
Get rid of
They
the
do-
40-hour work week.
You got to go to the
It's
source, though.
antiquated. You don't got to
It's-
move boxes for 40 hours. You get your shit done in 25 hours. Enjoy your life.
I know, but they do it with homeless too. They go, "Hey, we got to give money to the homeless." You're like, the guy's still addicted to fentanyl
Yeah, that
and
doesn't
living
go away.
and
It doesn't
shitting
suddenly
in his...
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to fix why he's mentally ill.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to go to the source.
That's one of the biggest things with every politician is like, I don't know the answer to this. Bring it up. Every city in America, you
It can be
tour for-
done in
it's worse. You
scale.
tour, it's like
Worst thing
terrible.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But
Portland,
Do something.
SF,
Get the experts on it.
LA, it's crazy.
Austin's not that bad. They cleaned up a lot of it, man. They used to have a lot of tents underneath the bridges. It's all gone now, except the occasional tent that they eventually clean up.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
They bought hotels,
Palestine.
moved people.
Ohio.
East Palestine.
Palestine.
Give them a shovel.
Rents
Palestinians.
there has got to
Make
be
some
cheap.
money.
I mean, real
It is
estate
now.
money's going down real
Yeah,
quick.
Good time to invest in
We
Palestine.
should get a house there.
Yeah, who knows what the actual extent of the environmental disaster is? Like, how long before they actually tell them the truth?
Yikes.
But I remember
they-
being like thinking BP was like the end of society.
Don't do it,
Oh,
you
boy.
sick son of a. We got a
Oh.
show
brought
tonight.
the eagle.
Not the eagle.
Where'd you find the eagle?
All right.
It was just lonely out there.
Put it on JMO's table.
Hey, do you remember
Jamie
when
will get
that
after
dude
it. Whip it
who
up.
I'm on
was
number 6 here.
who was it? The guy from the FBI that sang "Let the
finish
Eagles Soar." Do you remember that guy?
What was he saying? Let the eagle soar for?
Was he the guy that was during the Obama administration? Is that what his name?
Obama.
Who was it? Was he during the Bush administration?
John Ashcroft.
John Ashcroft.
Big Ash.
You ever see that guy sing?
No.
John Ashcroft was like the boogeyman. He was like this very
remember his
creepy right wing guy. Look at this. Look at him sing this.
Yeah, I remember this.
Oh, wow. This is
He's
weird.
taking lessons.
Shoot him.
I've never even heard of this
Imagine,
song.
What a funny
imagine
time to
him
get
wanting
assassinated.
the dude from the Chappelle concert runs up and stabs him.
If you've ever got attacked by an eagle,
Who was John
I
Ashcroft
mistimed this.
again? What was John Ashcroft's position? But remember,
Former
everybody's
United
Ruler
States
of beats.
Attorney General.
everybody was freaked out
The
about
United
him.
States Attorney
They were all
General.
scared of him. He was like this
Oh,
like
yeah, he
hardcore
went hard at
right wing
people.
guy. Want to lock up all those dope smokers? One of those guys.
oh boy.
He's just a wild Christian guy singing "Let the Eagles Soar."
That's pretty fucking
Those guys
sick.
were fun because they were the bad guy. Then they'd be like, rap
Yes.
is out of control.
Yeah.
Like, all right, these are the nerds. And now it's
Exactly.
hard to tell. Everybody's the nerd now.
Now the left is the nerds.
Funny those
Yeah.
guys were like, rap's out of control, and they're like, we're gonna fucking invade Iraq.
Exactly.
There he is.
Rap, not Iraq.
What does it say?
He was,
Patriot Games.
Attorney General when the Patriot Act starts.
Ah, that's it. There it is.
Rap's
Look at him.
bad. We're gonna fucking spy on everybody. We're gonna invade Iraq.
They're gonna blow up families.
Yeah. The rap thing came from Tipper Gore, Al Gore's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what was wild. It was the Democrats.
And then Liz Cheney kept it rolling.
Did she?
Yeah.
She was into that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
then
heard
Reagan.
NWA. They're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heavy stuff. It did come out of nowhere.
I remember listening to it on a fucking treadmill. I was like on a Stairmaster in Revere, Massachusetts at the gym. And I was listening to it with a Walkman, like
Yeah.
a cassette
Oh, yeah.
Walkman.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, holy shit.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah.
are pretty serious.
These guys are like, you never heard, there's never music like that before.
Oh wow.
no, they mean
No.
business.
When I was
those
young, I got
hoodlums.
Eminem and DMX. That was what I got.
What
I
you
was in,
really
like,
Ice Cube.
fifth grade listening to a DMX album.
Yeah, that was heavy stuff.
that
Rough
was wild.
Riders roll.
I got blood on my dick because I fucked a corpse. I was,
Oh,
I was on a
Jesus
school
Christ.
bus, just like
I was a giant Ghetto Boys fan.
Oh, they
Ghetto
were great.
Boys rule,
So
dude.
good.
I'd listen to Ghetto Boys when I delivered newspapers.
You want to know what's nice? My uncle that was in Vietnam, not the one I was talking about, the other uncle. He was a prison warden after Vietnam, and then he like hung out with just black dudes because he was a prison warden. So everybody around him. So now he talks like that. He'll be like, "What's up, Holmes?"
Oh, that's fun.
He loves the Ghetto Boys. He'll be out in his garage like benching
Ghetto
to
Boys
fucking
the
Ghetto
shit.
Boys. dude.
Ghetto
finest.
Boys the shit.
I did their podcast.
No
And
shit.
They were super fun, super nice, but they're old now. So I'd make a gay joke, and they're like, "Easy, man, easy." I'm like, you murdered people.
All right, do a bomb.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he's done whippets,
You gotta do
weed,
whip it, dude.
booze.
I'm not doing a whip it.
Because you're gay.
I'm not a fucking eighth
What?
grader, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
on,
it's
pour a bomb.
valuable.
That
Like,
whippet was bad news.
it lasted a short amount of
Yeah.
time, and
Yeah,
then
it's 30 seconds in and out. It's
I like to be
DMT.
fucked up for a long time.
Is that
I like
what
it to
s-
ruin my week.
What is salvia? Wasn't
That
that
was
a quick
different.
high?
That was a quick one.
No, what am I
That
thinking
was 10
of?
minutes.
Where you trip
We
for
got
like
pumped for a
5
second.
minutes.
Yeah, salvia was pretty good that way.
Oh, baby.
Don't give me that look,
Jojo
Joe.
Rabbit's dipping into the bag.
Don't give me that look, Joe.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
The bag of candy.
that perfectly legal bag of regular stuff.
Yeah.
I'm reaching for the one that calls me.
Some spice, maybe? What was that where it like fucked you up?
Salvia.
You tripped. Was it salvia?
Salvia, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You get
Yeah, we
fucked
talked about
up.
that the other day on the podcast. You were gone for like 3 months, living
Gone.
another life.
Whoa.
But like 10 minutes tops and then back.
He was gone for 10 minutes, but during that 10 minutes, he had 3 months of another life. He lived another life. He had relationships and friendships.
It was wild.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, way different than Whippets. Whippets is
that
just
was
a laugh.
legal everywhere. They missed that one. They missed salvia.
Yeah, and you go 20 times, 40 times, or 60 times. Like
You
the
used to be able to
processing.
get the most potent version of DMT on the internet. You used to be able to get 5-methoxy DMT on the internet.
Those
You
were
used
the
to be able to
days.
buy it. It was not for human consumption. You would buy it. It was pure from a chemical company, and they would ship it to your house enough to get the whole city high as fuck.
Wow.
What is DMT? What happens?
Well, it's a
Scientist Joe?
psychedelic. It's a psychedelic compound. that your brain
Scientist Joe,
produces.
activate.
Yeah.
I can talk about
It's dimethyltryptamine. It's actually produced by your brain, and it's a psychedelic chemical that you think has something to do with near-death experiences. It has something to do with dreams, but it's an endogenous chemical, so it's real quick. Your body brings you back to baseline.
We
like
gotta do
15
that
minutes.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
DMT?
It's crazy because your brain makes it, but it's super illegal. Like Terrence McKenna had
give
a
it a
great
second.
quote. He said, "Everybody's holding."
Whoa.
'Cause
Holding
it's,
back.
It's they're holding this
Everyone's in
drug.
their
Like
system.
holding was like how these talk about drug. Are you
I
holding?
see.
Like what do you got? You holding?
Holding coffee.
Everyone's holding DMT.
It's so weird the hippies I come in contact with because some of them like I got mushrooms I've grown. It's like okay, and they're like it just seems like bathtub shit. It's like I make my
Yeah.
own DMT. It's like I trust that way less than boomers.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know how you're making it.
I
Who are
smoked it
you?
once, and it just made everything look like video games.
Oh, you didn't do it right.
I didn't do it hard
I
enough.
didn't do it hard enough.
You gotta
the
go
one time
hard.
I
I was
did it.
trying. I kept
too.
trying.
I
took
did
like
it
5
once, and I
hits.
was like close.
Let the eagle soar.
I saw a giant caterpillar come down this tree and look at me
Sounds
for
like
like
you got
2
it.
minutes, and then just goes nah, and then head back up the tree. And then I was like, what the
Anti-Semitic.
fuck? Looked over at this girl that I was doing it with. She goes, I died and came back. I'm like, damn it!
Whoa, I just
How
had
did
a
you
cow.
get
What
there?
the hell?
Fucking bug told
She's
me no.
lighter.
Yeah, maybe that's
she's
it.
lighter.
Yeah,
Mushrooms
Yeah.
got me there.
that.
To dead and come back.
Wow.
I ate a bunch. I was high on Molly, and I ate a bunch of them.
Whippets
Wow,
went to that
Molly
too.
and mushrooms together, it's not smart.
I didn't. Yeah, I was
Molly
on
and
Molly.
mushrooms.
Yeah,
No,
I wasn't
what
making
are
the
you
best choices.
talking about? That is the purest combination.
We should do Molly.
If you took
Very
Molly
much.
and then a little mushrooms, it'd be pretty great. I was like, isn't this funny? Taking fucking handfuls.
The only problem
Yeah.
with mushrooms is you get a bad trip, and Molly's like, that won't happen today.
Those mushrooms
interesting.
outweigh those mushrooms. The mushrooms
You took too
destroy
much.
the Molly so quick.
What about ayahuasca?
Like everything was good, and then all of a sudden I was like,
Great.
"Ooh."
Nobody doesn't like ayahuasca.
Are we going to freeze?
What's that?
We're going to go out there and freeze? Remember we wanted to refresh? in the
I
middle
think
of
that was
the
more of a
podcast?
last night thing.
That was a drunk
were
talk.
That was
drinking.
drunk talk?
I woke
drunk
up
talk.
today like, I think that's gonna hurt. And I
I
don't
took a
want to do
cold
it.
shower. I'm
It'd be
good.
fun.
Will you just open up your throat?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
open that
I
thing
want
up.
Ari to do. Fuck yeah! Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
Look at that.
We're back, dude. America's back.
I'm worried about you. This is a lot of drugs he's taking.
He's
And
totally
doing-
fine.
All right.
He just knows how
Mark,
to
you
do
got
it.
one. We're doing one
He,
for
for
you,
some
brother.
reason, can do this.
Yeah, it's true. He can.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Got that
Drugs?
info reading.
Oh, because I'm not 12.
Doesn't even look that old.
Well,
Yeah,
wait
he's
till
a-
the hat and the glasses come off. There we go.
This hidden this part.
Sweet. Everyone knows. We've seen the special.
Dude, I was at Renaziz's wedding, and you see the people coming in, but I'm on the last table. And, he goes, and this was 15 years ago.
But
and you
did
see
he
this
really get
giant,
married?
shiny, sorry, fucking box of my head ruining every photograph.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I've heard
But
it
did he
before.
actually get married?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I heard he got married, but I don't know if it's true. Ooh. I like Steve.
Yes, he's the best.
Now
He's literally the
ayahuasca,
best.
my friend
wanna do
goes
that?
like twice a year.
Really?
He says it like cleans you out, just sets you back.
We could
to
all
baseline.
go. I know a great place in the middle of the jungle.
Can we do it here?
Yeah,
you always
you
have to
know
go
the
to the
jungle.
fucking
Yeah, you go to
jungle.
Everybody
somebody's
wants to
fucking
go
house.
someplace.
Somebody's
Right.
house in the burbs.
Do it in your living
Fuck
room.
off.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah, Ari
Family
hates
Guy
the
take
suburbs.
ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Ari
a great
hates the
Saturday.
suburbs.
Suburbs
Ari doesn't want to
rule.
live in a nice place that's quiet.
You don't like suburbs?
Fuck that.
No. Not to do fucking
I just love
hardcore
to,
drugs.
I love to live in New York. I love to see people. I love
I
all
like
the
to see
excitement.
pigeon shit.
I live in New York and I hate it. I have to, bro.
It's hard. It's hard living in New
Roommates,
York.
bro.
It's
New York
expensive.
sucks.
Boys,
It does suck.
come
It's
to
dirty.
Texas.
It's dirty.
There's
It's
no
very
room.
dirty.
Come
There's
to
no-
Texas.
I was never going to come to Texas,
was
and then I
never
got
gonna
those
happen.
taxes, and I was like, God damn.
Oh,
Texas
I might
taxes
go
are
to
all right.
fucking Texas.
I like that I
place-
just came here for 6 months in one day.
Now we're going, Jamie.
I
You're
go to
next,
Delaware.
Jamie. Don't shake your head. You know you're next. Yes. Come on, Mark. Suck it.
You put one in there
So
too.
cool.
That was just one. Mark's
Jesus
just
Christ.
being
Mark
a fucking
doesn't swallow.
Sally.
America.
It hurts. It hurts the throat.
Hurts.
Mark, you got to fucking do it.
Well, we got a couple hours ahead of
Yeah,
us.
we're
here.
fine. We've got plenty of time, boys.
Dude,
Plenty
let's
of time.
drink at the club tonight. That is going to be
I
fucking
think
great.
we go
Listen
do
to this
Vulcan
shit.
and then
Never
we
done
we
that.
bring we leave immediately after Vulcan
Immediately.
and drink and talk there.
We have all of our inspections passed, and we have furniture.
Let's go
We're days away.
Yeah, we're gonna go after the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the
Christen it.
Vulcan,
Signs
do the
up.
show, and then we'll go
Yeah.
get fucked up in that
Good.
bar.
I
We
can't
gotta
wait
get-
to show you guys what it looks like now. It's incredible.
Hell yeah. Can't
Wild.
wait.
It seems fake.
Do you think there's booze there? Is there a
Funny.
bar ready?
We'll get bar. We'll get booze.
Yeah.
If we don't have booze there, we'll get booze. Don't worry. We'll go.
Oh, that's so
What a
It's
feast.
still America.
Late.
America. Fuck yeah.
We're world policing again.
Yeah.
We're back at it.
All right. You think you're going to stay in New York no matter what? That's your
No,
spot?
I'll stay for 2 more years and I'll leave.
Where are you going to go?
Probably like
Why don't you come to Austin, bitch?
please.
I think London.
London.
London,
Oh, you
you
wanna get
cocksucker.
stabbed?
That's not brown enough.
Why are you going to fucking other New York?
That's what I did before. LA to New York.
Funny voice New York?
You got to be to like a, you know,
Might as well move to Boston.
Dublin would be sick.
Dublin will be sick.
Dublin's small.
Ireland would be
You
cool.
want to live in London?
Yeah, do spots. I like doing spots.
They got good shows in London.
Good shows. A lot of good shows.
I'm going to Australia after you.
Yeah,
Australia
hell
would be
yeah.
great. Sydney
Doing
would be
a
a cool
tour.
place to live too.
I'm doing the Sydney Opera House. Come to it.
Yeah, he's doing Sydney Opera House. I saw Shane at Town Hall. It was fucking great.
Thanks,
So
brother.
cool. All those
Wow,
people.
you watch comedy?
All those people. Well, I was there. Yeah.
He came.
I
It
just
was
came
very
back. I
nice.
just came back from like Mexico.
You got to see me. Yeah, it was right when
Yeah.
you got back. You got to see me surrounded
It was
by all
so
the.
funny to see the Jews just fucking glomming onto him.
Jews?
The industry.
I wasn't
And
gonna
it's
say
like they talk differently. Like Shane excited to be working with you. It's just like,
I'm just
who
talking
are
to that
these
guy. He was
people?
like, "Yeah, I'm the head of Netflix." I was like, "Oh shit, I should have been more respectful."
Yeah. Arnie, I got to get to your special.
Shouldn't have thrown
So
your
all the
yarmulke.
network people were hovering.
It's because the New York Comedy Festival is all there. They're just hovering.
Hovering.
That's exactly right.
It's
trying
nice-
to
it's
figure out a
nice
way to
when they
get a piece
hover.
of that Shane pie.
Trying to get it.
It's nice when they hover
fat
because you're like,
pig.
Suck your youth
A
out
little
of you.
slice. Just
Suck
give me
it
a little
right out.
slice. Just cut me a slice,
I'm
Shane. I
giving
can
him
help your
slices.
life.
well, they're
Give
so
them
mean
slice.
to us at the beginning. And when they hover, you're like, yeah.
Me
It's
and
weird,
Moshe
right?
Kasher at Montreal saw just new faces, and like 2 old people were on both sides of him talking to him. It just looked like they were sucking the youth right out of him.
That's what they do.
Give it a second.
Fuck yeah.
It's
Cold. It's cold. Give it a
It's
second.
chilly.
No, no, Joe, give me a
Joe,
sec.
that's a cold punch. That's a
Hold
cold
on.
punch.
Iron throat.
That's a punch.
Hell yeah.
That's a cold snack.
Huberman.
That's a punch.
All right, Goggins.
That's a wow.
Nice.
Cold snack.
Good looking eagle.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We gotta name this little guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
Fuck yeah. That's freedom. That's freedom, our pet eagle.
There you go.
Freedom.
You like free?
Dude, is South Park the best?
South Park is
South
the
Park's
best.
Is
amazing. Because
Stone
they're
and
a
Parker
cartoon,
the best ever?
Dude,
they
we
get
saw him
away
at
with
Louis'
so
thing.
much.
I couldn't place him. Whose
Oh.
turn was it? It was
It was
Stone.
Stone.
Yeah, and I was like, "Who is that guy? Do you know him from basketball? Who is that guy?" And you were
No.
like, you were just giving me this like, "Oh," and
That's
I'm
the
like,
one guy ever.
Who is it though?
We were at Louis' show at the Garden. He was there.
Yeah,
It was and I was sitting there. I was like, dude, that's him.
and
Matt
when you told
Stone?
me, I was like, "Oh, he
Yeah.
is."
And I
Shane
was
will
like-
go up and say hi. I can't do
I'll
it.
go up and say, but I'm pretty good at it. I
You're-
just
you
go,
are good at it.
I
I
go,
can't.
yeah, I'm a big fan, and then I walk
Yeah.
away.
That's the key.
I get too nervous around those people. But I'm
mean-
like, you should say hi.
Yeah, I was
You
like, I'm gonna
should
go
do
do
that.
it. I
Yeah.
just walked up to him. I said, big fan. That's
He
it.
was like, okay.
And then walked away.
Yeah.
And then I stared
That
at
ruled,
him
dude. That
from
ruled.
8 feet away.
I
for
saw you do it, dude.
2
You handled
hours.
it well.
I was going. I love you so much, dude. You
I will
meant the
leer
whole world to
gently.
me.
Well, they have a freedom that no one else has on
Nobody's
television.
got it.
No
Oh,
one
yeah.
has that freedom on Comedy Central, not even close.
When we used to
I know.
fight for
You
people's
can't
like
fuck with
words on this is not happening, we're like they're allowed, like you gotta show precedent. Like Cartman did it, like doesn't count. Everything else would
Yeah.
count except
You're
Cartman.
not South Park.
Anime.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
they're
said
South
shit
Park.
on the air.
They're
like,
just
no,
grandfathered in.
Not just
Well,
grandfathered in. They're just the
they're
best.
above the
But
law.
Family
And,
Guy says some crazy shit too.
Family Guy does. Family Guy definitely does.
They
but
go
South
hard.
Park. South Park's like, if you even come at them, they'll fucking eviscerate you.
They'll do another
the guy
one.
who
They're
put them
too
on the
good.
map, they eviscerated.
They're too
They
good.
took George Clooney, who put them over, and we're like, sorry, dude, we got to come after you.
The smug.
You're
the
being a
smug
douche.
cloud.
You're being a douche. We got to come after you. Thank you for giving us everything we have, but we have
Bro,
to come
that
after you.
Kanye Carlos Mencia episode.
Oh, he's like, I'm not
Holy
funny, man.
shit. I got no dick.
I got no dick, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, you don't get it? He's like, for real, you don't get it? Please get it.
Please get it.
What do
Please.
you mean you don't get it, man?
It's crazy they're on cable too. This isn't like an internet show.
I know.
They're on TV.
But they weren't
nuts.
cable when cable was the internet. We're like, oh,
Yes.
it's wild there.
yeah.
It's
Good
wild
point.
there. It's 25
It's
years old.
grandfathered in like a Tarantino movie.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
HBO at first?
No.
It was a Christmas card at first.
It was a
Got-
video.
It was a
I
video.
got, I
I
got
remember
the
the
video
videotape.
cassette.
It was
Yeah.
a Christmas
In
thing.
the
Christmas
90s,
cards.
there's a girl
Right.
that I was
Santa versus-
dating a girl who was an agent
Jesus.
at William Morris, and they were passing it around the office, and everybody got copies of it.
Wow.
And I was like, this is
Video.
insane.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It was, what would Brian Boitano do?
What Boitano do? If he were here right now, he'd surely kick an ass or two. That's what Brian Boitano would do.
And it's even more
Guy, did you-
primitive. Like, if you watch the animation back then, it was even more
It was
clunky.
just
You want to know how
cutting out
much I
pieces of
loved
paper.
South Park?
What?
When we were
Yeah.
playing basketball.
This is the original one.
Hold on. When we were playing basketball as kids, you know how you write stuff in marker on your shoes in basketball?
Yeah.
I wrote Brian Boitano.
Hey, there you go.
Fucking Allen Iverson's and Sharpie.
Thank God for them.
I know.
On the
They're
trans
the best.
stuff,
They're front
on
lines. They're the
everything.
front lines.
They're the front line. They're the tip of the spear. What's going on here? Give me some volume.
Christmas is for celebrating my birth. Christmas is for giving. I'm here to put an end to your blasphemy. This time we finish it. There can
Look at
be
Wendy.
only one.
Wendy, yeah.
Dude, this
Wendy
is pretty
Tessenberger?
fucked
Wendy
up right
Tessenberger.
Yeah.
They're just cutting out pieces of paper.
Go, Santa! Go, Jesus!
Jesus versus Satan.
张宽斗。
He's a Street Fighter character all of a sudden.
Kill them all.
Yoktuki.
Fart noise.
They killed Kenny. That's the first one.
The
Oh,
first,
really?
Yeah, the first. They killed Kenny.
Wow. It's also great that people like it.
Yeah.
Like, this would suck if people were like, we hate that show. It's shitty. But people
They
love
can't
it.
say that. It entertains
can't.
so many people. They just can't say
too
it. So it's
good.
like they keep
It's too
coming after
good.
them. It's like they stopped because no one bowed down. They just stopped and went away.
Do you remember when they drew
They just put
Muhammad?
out a new
But they
episode this week.
No, I mean the anger at them. Like
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
can't.
stop you. They're like, this
remember
is
when they
pointless.
drew Muhammad, but they drew Muhammad in a bear suit inside of a van.
Oh yeah.
They're the NWA of comedy. They go hard.
They go pretty fucking hard. They also, every time I watch the episode, I go, fuck, I was wrong. I'm gay. They're right.
yeah.
If I
Yeah.
ever,
'Cause
if
they
I
hit
had
both
any
sides of it.
opinion,
Yeah.
they
They hit
yeah.
both sides, so if like you're like, yeah, you're attacking that other side, and they turn it like to
Yeah.
your side, and you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm lame. I'm lame.
And then you saw the documentary.
Yeah.
You know, and they're
6
just
days.
sitting in a room like, the clock's ticking. We got to figure out an angle
It
here.
was the fucking, it was the human centipede one where he's like,
Yes.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Should I eat a cuttlefish?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you're like, maybe I should pull back on my comedy. I go too dark. And then you see that, and you're like, no, fuck it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about it is that it's cartoons, and they're not even remotely realistic cartoons, so you can get away with so much. And they never age. No one gets too
No,
old.
they aged 1 year once.
Yeah.
Really?
That was it. They
Yeah,
went to fourth grade.
Yeah. Miss
that's
Chokes on
great.
Dick.
It's like when we get a whole new set of teachers now by aging 1 year.
Wow.
They're also right. That's the hard part.
Yeah. Remember when the teacher had a
Right.
horror off with
Yeah.
who was it?
Mr.
Paris Hilton?
Mr.
Mr.
Shoved
Slave.
her up his ass.
Yes.
He was just
Shoved
so
her up
casual
his
waiting.
ass.
No, that's Hori.
Mr.
For sure.
Slave?
No, that's for sure Hori.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you now.
I learned about Rim Job from South Park.
Yeah.
What a show.
the PC principle, all of it.
They've been on for what now? 25
20-something
years?
My whole
26
life.
years?
Literally
Freshman
my
year of high
whole
school.
life.
1997, I think.
Freshman year of college for me.
I was thinking about it.
Christmas
I was
card
thinking
went
about
around.
it last this week when I was watching the new episode. I was like, when this ends, I'm gonna be fucking sad. This has been my whole life.
I wonder if they're ever going to end.
They will eventually. I
Yeah,
mean, everything
gotta.
does.
Seems like
die.
they enjoy it. I mean, there's doing. It's so funny. They have to be having
They
a good
have
time.
enough too, where they could be like, "We're taking 3 years off," and anybody like, "Whatever
Yeah,
you
they
gotta
do
do."
that.
Like
Yeah.
Curb, they was like, "Whenever you want to come back, you're welcome to."
It's funny because like if you give people the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, you get a South Park, but they're never going to do that again.
It was
No,
Colin Quinn's
that's it.
keynote address at Montreal. He was like, "Industry, if you got it right half the time, I could understand you talking, but you're right never." Don't you just want to shut up and let us fail on our terms?
Well, that's why the internet's great.
Yeah.
We can just go to that.
Well, they never.
When do you guys think the
imagine.
pendulum's going to swing back?
Imagine that.
Well, it says 6
Well,
years,
the
it's almost
pendulum
up.
is
They're the
good for
lighter.
us, though.
No, I was
the
just joking.
pendulum not swinging back is good for the internet. Like, you could imagine if this show was on Comedy Central. Imagine the notes we would get.
What,
yeah.
this?
Yeah, Ari's doing whippets. We're doing
Yeah.
bong hits.
Can we
We
take that
might
down?
may or
Can we
may
make
not
a
have done
pink balloon?
mushrooms.
I mean,
Nobody
we
did mushrooms.
Nobody did mushrooms,
No one
though.
does.
That's the thing.
Mushrooms are bad.
Comedy Central was right in this case.
Yes,
because we
in
did
this
not do
case,
mushrooms.
we definitely did not because
No.
those are not legal.
They'd have a lot
Yeah.
of notes, though. We need more gays than just Jamie.
It was so weird fighting with them.
Jamie. Oh, this one's yours, Jamie.
America.
Oh, yeah, Jamie.
You hand that
This
to
one
Big
is
Jamie.
yours.
Yeah, J-Mo!
J-Mo, you got to
Don't
get
be
in on this
bashful,
big
brother.
dog.
Come on, you big
You got to
fat
get in on this
queef.
big dog. Come on.
Yeah, he's playing it for himself, hitting the music for
Yeah.
himself. J-Mo gets fired up.
Come on, J-Mo.
Fired up, J-Mo.
Suck it
Look at how
down.
fast he sucks.
Oh, man, he's got a big
Oh,
heart.
he's gonna puke.
That's Columbus, Ohio in the fucking house.
Pull this motherfucker up.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Jamie. You got half
You
of it
know
on
who's
him.
underrated as a bro?
He is
Jamie.
underrated.
J-Mo.
Jamie's the bro,
Dude, when I
man.
see Jamie walk into a room, I go, yeah.
Jamie's
so
the
ripped
drill.
Shots
now.
me.
He's so
Never done a whip
quiet.
it.
He's jacked and he's quiet.
He's the fucking Michael Jordan of podcast producers.
Yeah, he
No
cries.
one's even close. He's the GOAT.
He fucking burps hard on
Hell yeah. Great
Jamie's the
arms.
goat.
He moved it away.
Huge dick.
Last night I was trying to talk him into going to a strip club. He was like, gotta work.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it.
And he
because
wanted to
can't be
go. I
hungover
could
at
tell
work.
he wanted to hang out with me and drink.
Because he can't go down that
And he
road.
didn't want to do it.
You hired the right guy.
You got a good guy.
I met him
trying-
at a comedy club.
Ah.
I was trying all my tactics.
America.
Shane has good tactics.
I'm pretty good at peer pressure.
Yeah,
The main one
yeah.
is just, you won't.
Yeah,
That's
you
your
just
main
gotta
one.
do that for an hour.
And then eventually be like,
Yeah, I was
okay,
like,
will.
I got to get out of
You
here
don't know
last
the fuck I
night
am.
before this goes south.
It went south.
I have my commitment.
Doesn't
It went
work with
exactly
women.
in
My
that
1
direction.
hour in front of the computer commitment.
I've tried that with
It
girls.
did
You
go
won't.
south.
It did
but
go south.
Actually, that was the first time. It went north.
It went north. It was
That was
pretty
pretty
It was
fun
pretty
time.
Say
fun.
it went
Relaxed.
northwest.
Nick's the shit. Nick's
Huh?
a good dude.
Oh, Nick's a good egg.
Nick's
Nick
cool.
is. He looks like if Bart Simpson grew up.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
a
can see
good
it.
dude. He's a solid dude. Like when the club opens up, I'm 100% committed to still doing Vulcan.
Really?
Yeah, I want to do that too.
That's competition.
Nah, not really.
There's no competition in comedy.
No.
I don't
How's that
believe
gonna
it.
There's
work?
more sets and less sets.
I don't believe it. I believe it. That's like competition. Like doing someone else's podcast is like competition.
Ah.
Wait,
I
is
don't
it?
believe it. No.
Okay,
No. It's
Oh, shit.
but
Should I be here?
We flipped the script. The
Yeah.
internet flipped the script.
Did you do one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up,
100%,
Gil.
bro. He's already 5
I'll do
beers
it.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, I was waiting for it to cool off.
I know.
Are you 3 beers in here?
Cool off a little.
No, 4 plus this one.
Jesus
I'm on
Christ,
6.
son.
Come on,
Yeah,
can I
he's
get
gonna
out
go
there?
whiskey. Where's this bodega cat?
Yeah, wait till it kicks in.
You gotta wait for the right time.
Fuck yeah!
Still holds up. Yeah, that a baby. Look at that neck.
Fuck yeah!
All right, I'm gonna get a new song.
Freedom is the only
No,
way.
no, don't get a new song.
right.
This is why
No,
the
no,
terrorists
no,
hate
no,
us.
no. That's our song, man.
Hey, can you prepare me a ice cold
Okay, you want
Freedom Bird?
a nice cold
Hey,
bong?
I'm gonna piss. Try not to say anything to
All
get
right,
me
I
sued.
beat Rogan
Oh,
on the
yes.
pissing.
Hey, Marky!
Yeah, you've lost it, old man.
Yes.
Ice cold. I
Lick
just R.I.P. the old cooler.
Mencia was right about him.
Dude, how much is my Mancia rule, dude?
Oh, man, he's a funny guy.
I actually opened for him once. He was very nice.
Come
really?
on.
I swear to God.
Really?
And the Harrisburg 2nd Street Comedy Club in Harrisburg.
Woo! They have 2 clubs there?
They did. It,
Holy
it
shit.
failed pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was the only host. And
Ah.
I did the sound. I did the lights and the hosting.
You did the
Really?
turn your cell phones
I got
off.
No, there was no announcements. I was drunk doing the hosting.
I was doing the announcements from the piano. The piano player wasn't there at the Comedy Store. I was like, guys, turn your phones off. Make sure to be there. Be quiet. Hey, we had an earthquake last week. Aren't earthquakes weird? And I started doing it. And the manager was like, no.
I had to open for a comic. I don't want to name him, but he played. He was like, I want my intro song to be "Sex on Fire" by Kings of Leon.
I like that song.
Of course. God, you're a fucking loser.
Country.
It is actually a great song, but that's
It
gay to
is.
say you like it. That's what you got to take to your grave.
And that can't be your bring-up music.
Yeah, as an intro song in comedy.
I've been doing
Too
I've
sexy.
been doing Black Skinhead.
Intro songs, see, that's corny. You can't pick a too cool of a song.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's just the beat up front.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking go, hey, remember that song?
I come out to Tops Drop by Fat Pat.
There you go.
You know who else comes out to that?
Who?
Who's black dude, heavyweight? My balls was hot.
Lavelle Crawford.
No. The fight.
He's Derek Lewis.
Yeah,
Oh.
H-Town. It's a Houston. Yeah, it's a Houston classic.
Derek's the man.
That's
That
what he
guy's
comes
scary.
out to.
The best come out music was Homer Simpson. Why
It's
can't,
so good.
Why can't we be
Hold on.
friends?
Listen how good this is as an intro song. Wait till it kicks in. You should do that bong when it hits in.
Mark's got it.
Ooh, that is catchy.
That's fun, right? It's not too serious. This is Fat Pat.
Oh, shit.
This is Mr. Pat.
That's a classic.
That's a
Yeah.
classic. That's a great one.
You know, my favorite was, I didn't know the UFC that well, but when Wonder Boy fought Tyron Woodley, and I rarely watched UFC,
Yeah.
and then Wonder Boy came out to fucking Tenacious D Wonder Boy.
Good for him. Good for him.
And he was fighting Woodley, who at the time was just a yoked fucking black dude.
Tough
and then you
guy.
see this like karate guy coming out to Tenacious D, and I was like, come on, brother.
Please.
Give us one.
He's a good fighter, though.
Who, Wonder Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, Wonder Boy's
he's
the man.
fucking unreal.
Wonder Boy's the man.
But I think he
That-
did lose that one.
I think it was a draw.
Oh.
I think it was a draw.
All right.
But there was one
was a
point.
draw.
There was one point where Woodley
one
had
draw,
him in the
one decision.
deepest guillotine you've ever seen.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
popped his head out, and it was like,
Ah, Whitey.
It was a great fight. There was
that
two great
was
fights.
that was McGregor versus Alvarez.
Was it?
I think it was that night.
I think
interesting.
the best fight is Gagey versus Michael Johnson. It's a fucking
Ooh, that's a great
bloodbath.
fight. That's a great fight. That was Gaethje's first fight in the UFC.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Gaethje had come over from the PFL. He was the PFL champion, and he came over to the UFC, and it was like one of the most exciting prospects. I remember
Yeah.
thinking, like, this guy's wild.
He goes down like twice, but
He's
comes
the
back
most
up.
violent guy in the most violent sport.
He's my favorite fighter to
Gaethje?
watch.
Gaethje's
my
up
God.
there. Diaz, dude.
Well, Diaz is fun personality, fun-loving
No,
guy.
but he also.
He's a character. He's
Yeah,
a
but he also
card.
the last several fights he's been in. have
I was
been
at his
fun.
fight. I
They're
was
all
at his fight
great.
with Epstein
That-
where he fucking give the fingers.
Dude.
We were like sitting there. We're
Epstein.
like, what?
Epstein.
Our jujitsu guy,
Jesus Christ.
Epstein.
Oh yeah, the jiu-jitsu
Bomb
guy
Squad.
Epstein.
Oh,
You know him.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
Oh,
he's
when he
fighting
got him.
Yeah,
Epstein.
and it was like, what? We're just, and we're like,
Oh,
and he
you
just
were
starts
with
gi-
Epstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
When
giving
he-
the fingers, and it's like,
Yeah.
what?
No,
That's
him.
not part of it.
Him versus Rocky, who's
Marciano.
no
Leon Edwards.
Him versus Leon
Oh,
Edwards.
yeah.
So he catches dude in a triangle. And
He
then
knows.
Does
It's
this?
all
Right. Fuck
Flexes.
Yeah, that's
He's got
fun.
2 minutes left. There's zero chance it's not
Full
over.
on locked in
Oh,
the triangle.
tap.
He doesn't have to grab his head. It's over.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite, Joe. That was like my favorite call you did. Was him walking? He's walking towards him like a fucking horror movie.
He knows his lock is
He's banged up, just like
Yeah.
still walking.
Oh, that was 08.
Yeah.
Holy
He
moly.
was the younger brother then.
yeah,
He wasn't
He was
his
the
own
younger
man
brother.
yet.
that's a good point.
Yeah, you're right. But still, wicked jiu-jitsu.
Somebody
Nasty
had a
jiu-jitsu.
Purple belt.
Yeah.
Does he still say that?
What?
Was he saying he was a purple belt for a long time?
Was he?
And people are like, shut up, dude. He goes, just a purple belt.
That's
fine.
When he landed on Leon, the slap and the
Oh my
straight.
god! When he hit him with that
He's
straight
fucking
left
wobbled,
hand,
it
he's
was
like,
just like,
ah,
ooh.
gotcha, bitch.
See,
Yeah.
that's why it's the funnest sport because they have personalities. Like
Yeah.
the Dolphins are just the Dolphins.
Nah,
They-
you'd
they
be
won't
surprised.
these guys-
You'd be surprised.
Well, you showed me some Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts
I'll
stuff,
show you
which makes
Jalen's
it more
story.
interesting.
They didn't let him fucking go nuts on air anymore.
Yeah, they
Right.
contain
That
those
was the
guys.
problem.
They try to
Yes.
sell sponsors.
yeah, but
They
they,
have helmets
they
on.
have
Sell way
contained
more.
Him. They've contained him for a while, but now there's Twitter.
True.
So like,
you know, he's a
after that-
flat earther now.
after that game, yeah.
That helps.
Well, eventually they all become flatter. They get dinged in the
What
head enough.
music
they're
does
like,
Nate
the
come out
sky's
to?
not real.
What does it come out to? I
What
don't
does
know.
Nate Diaz come
I'll
out
tell you
to?
what he
It's
comes
like
out.
a California
Yeah.
Love,
Short?
and then switches to something.
California
Too
Love.
short? 99
Yeah.
bitches? 99,900
no,
bitches?
this is 99 red balloons.
West Coast. 900 Luftwaffe.
Yeah. Yeah, walkout music's important.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love when a Brazilian comes out to
Give me
just like
shelter,
whistles and drums and bullshit.
Yeah.
I was in Brazil with Rogan, our first Brazil fight, and they were all chanting
Nate
the
Diaz
whole.
walked up to a mashup of 4 songs.
Oh,
Could
they
you-
really-
Oh,
Could you-
wow.
could you play it?
Mashup.
Could you
He had
play it to fire
DMX,
us up?
Lil
Love to hear
Wayne,
it.
Drake. Wow. He had 4 songs. And Tupac.
Interesting.
Wow.
Pull it
Loves
up.
Tupac.
Interesting.
Hit it, J-Mo.
So he just fucking mixed it all up.
The Way
Mixed
I
it all
Am
up.
was at the Garden. I was at that one.
Whoa.
Which
That
one?
was pretty sick. That was the fucking bad motherfucker
Masvidal?
belt, which I wish they hadn't done.
Yeah.
that was a
Masvidal
little
fight.
lame. That was a little
The
lame.
bad motherfucker belt sucked.
It sucked. It was like they were too aware of it.
It's kind of fun, though. That's his mashup.
I guess.
Masvidal comes out
Man,
to fucking...
there's not much like a world championship walkout at the UFC. Sometimes I take my headset off. Like when I'm sitting there doing commentary, when someone's walking out, I'll just take my headset off just to
To
take
see like
it
a
in.
fan sees.
Just to take it in.
Yeah.
But I'm a fan, man. I'm a professional fan.
he comes out to Scarface, which is fucking sick.
One of the cool things about being a UFC commentator is I'm just like
What
really
did
a
Anderson come
professional
out
fan. He came out to DMX, right? Didn't Anderson come out to DMX?
I like the gi because they look like nerds and then they kick ass.
Yeah, in
Like-
Olden days.
We were at a fight.
Ain't no
Ain't no
sunshine.
sunshine.
Damn,
That's a
That's
classic.
a good one.
That's a classic. What's this? Is Anderson's walking out? Ain't no sunshine.
Bill Withers.
Yeah, Bill Withers was the fucking man.
He died during
dude.
COVID, and everyone was
He,
like,
he
"He's
made
alive?"
me so sad. I love that guy's music.
He's great.
That song, Use Me.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's such a good song.
They
Yeah.
put it. That was in. You know, what was nice. I'm fucked up.
What? What?
They put it in Any Given Sunday. You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pacino.
But, what's his name?
Al Pacino.
The old quarterback, Cap Rooney. He's like the veteran all-star. He was hurt, and then he comes back in the playoffs, and they play "Use Me." It's such a perfect song for like a guy who's like his body's destroyed, and it's like you keep on using me.
Yeah.
Here it is.
As my wife says. Excuse me.
How nice is
Oh,
this?
what a great song this is.
Boy, you pulled out a quick game.
Perfect for a geezer quarterback that's getting fucking hurt.
Good catch on the song.
Let me just hear just the song.
Those
Let me
I'll
hear
play
Bill
this part
Withers
when he lets-
use me.
Let's go of the ball and it plays it.
Are stupid. You think football players watch this and go like the way we watch stand up in movies?
Probably.
It's like, that's not the way it is.
No, I mean that's
Yeah.
just wild.
Everything.
The guy
Every-
loses an
movies
eye
fuck
in
up
that game.
everything.
Loses an
Right.
eye.
Movies fuck up everything.
They do.
There's no way they get it right.
They never
like
do.
every boxing movie,
Yeah.
every
Anya
time someone
Marina's
plays
dad
pool
said
in a movie.
he hated Whiplash. That movie Whiplash was so fucking sick. It was such a good movie.
Great movie.
But she was like, he's a jazz musician. He goes, there's no jazz competitions. And he just couldn't get over that.
Oh, yeah, I get
The
it.
same way we couldn't get over fucking lockers and Punchline.
Kumites.
No.
And Kickboxer. The Kumite with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, no, we don't do that.
Is that Bloodsport?
Fucking cool. Yeah, Bloodsport. You're right.
Bloodsport.
You're right. You're right.
That's
Yeah.
how I am with football movies. It just
Yeah,
ruins.
I get it.
There's like a giant hit on every play.
Yeah.
Like that would be the biggest hit of the entire season.
Yeah.
Remember the movie Warrior? The movie Warrior.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
To fight with one hand tied behind your back?
Actually,
No,
hated it.
no. That's Red Belt.
Oh,
That's
No, Warriors with
Warrior. Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Hardy?
yeah. Tom Hardy. Yeah. The movie Warrior. They fight 2 days in a row. I go, this is fuck. I was in the movie theater. I was like, you can't.
Yeah.
This is
No.
you're killing me. These guys would be swollen up. Their faces would look like watermelons. Like they'd be so busted up.
Yeah, they're fine the next day.
There's not a fucking chance you're fighting 2 days in a row.
Yeah, but look at those hot guys.
He's good.
Too many guys are getting flatlined and you're fucking getting elbowed in the
Who's that
face.
guy on the right?
That's his brother. They fight. The
What?
brother's fast.
Actor.
He's a hot guy.
They're
They're all
both hot
hunks.
guys.
Couple of hunks.
Rogan.
Reducing.
Wasn't the worst movie, but
Finish
there's
him.
a suspension of disbelief that's required.
I don't know how to open up my throat, but this guy just zips it for a while.
God, Norman.
You don't know how to
you're
open up
such a
your throat because you
disgrace.
poisoned it with whippets.
Finish it,
It's done.
Norman.
I'm enjoying the show.
You're so sad.
Sound like
I
my
hit the
dad.
bathroom again. Look at some of these bottles.
Yeah, I think they do that with military too. They have all these
Fake things.
side by sides of like a real.
Cowards!
Oh, that's my
Marine
favorite part.
Versus
There's like
the
a movie. There's a movie where it's like everybody's fucking Hispanic and black and a
Right.
lady, and then they're like, here's the squad it was based off of. It's 5 chubby dudes with beards.
Yes.
Train
In
killers.
Afghanistan, just
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They have the woman general.
oh man, they fucked that up.
Woman general.
God, they fucked that up. They love doing that.
They love
great.
doing that in movies.
Yeah, the woman
Dude, we were all
construction
drunk.
The woman
going
who's
to-
in
going to
control.
Carney's, like a fucking diner, shitty diner for hot dogs, and we walked by a Lifetime original like billboard, and it was 2 female cops with their guns out with like a male cop sergeant behind them, and Rogan goes, "Lifetime is sci-fi for women."
Oh, that's good. That's fun.
Total fiction,
That's
bro.
a bit.
That's what it's it
What if
felt
we
like.
were the ones who were like fucking
Yeah,
beating
we're
up
the
black
bad
guys?
guys. We're Charlie's Angels.
They always are like men of the worth. We're toxic, but then they just do it in the
love that. I
movie.
was
They
like,
do
We're
it
gonna
again.
do karate.
And then we'll do karate and like, and we'll pay our own bills.
Then the big guy tried to beat me up, and I was like, no way.
There's nothing funny
beat
than
him up.
karate with pumps on. It's hard enough to do karate barefoot. You're wearing pumps.
And then the movie bombs, but then 50 Shades of Grey is like
Don't do it, Art.
bestseller.
Isn't that crazy? The 50 Shades of Grey thing is so nuts.
They love it.
My buddy said that he was like on dating apps or dating girls at the time. He's like, dude, girls want me to spit in their mouth now, like out of nowhere.
Who said
I
that?
was
Yeah.
like, what? I'll
It's
tell you
very
later.
popular.
Okay.
But
Somebody.
he, you know, he was realizing like what was happening because of 50 Shades of Grey. That women were like into like getting choked and spit on and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And he was like out of nowhere. He goes like it's like the movie changed.
It changed
like,
the game.
fantasies.
Definitely. That's how.
The billionaire who's like a bad boy, but you get to control. You dominate him.
Yeah. It's never a poor guy.
McCusker,
He's got to be a millionaire.
McCusker had a funny joke about that.
What is
He was
that?
like, he was a fucking plumber. Everybody would be like, God damn, that guy's a rapist.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just some guy in a trailer that was like, I'm going to beat the hell out of you.
Yeah. It's never a
Whoa.
janitor.
But the guy with the fucking private jet, I'm good. I
Good
get
choice.
it. Yeah.
Good choice, hombre.
J-Mo, you're coming up soon.
J-Mo, you're up.
He can take him down like
J-Mo
Chinatown.
loves it. J-Mo
I'm just
loves it.
disappointed that you guys don't want to do the cold plunge.
And
Well-
the whippets.
That was part of the plan last night.
I know,
What's
but I
part
put
of
my
the
hand
middle
in
of
that
it?
last time, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
That's the whole point.
It hurts.
Sucks.
Go Shane.
It
I've
ain't
never
fun.
done one. I've never done a cold plunge in my
Let's
life.
go.
It ain't fun. All
right, let me black out.
fucking go.
Let my body go numb.
Yeah, there you go. It'll wake you up too. If you're in a blackout and you cold plunge, you'll be up and at 'em. That's West Point, baby.
Hey, not to bring this down, but I was reading this article today.
No.
Not to bring
This
this
is about
down.
the vaccine. I'm gonna give you a
Not to bring
fucking
this
wedgie.
down. I was reading this article today about a slaughterhouse that got fined for having too many children working there.
Now we're talking.
Children working in a
Slaughterhouse.
slaughterhouse.
That wasn't
and
bad.
so then I read this
They're the
article
best
that was
slaughterhouse.
That's a movie.
researching this slaughterhouse as like one of the worst safety records in the entire country. This slaughterhouse, they've had decapitations there. Like a bunch of people have
Whoa.
died, but like
Better a child.
people
than an
got
adult.
decapitated.
What city
More than
are we in?
100 children have been discovered to be illegally employed by a slaughterhouse cleaning firm across the country. Federal authorities and the Department of Labor announced that a
Damn.
federal investigation found Wisconsin-based Packers Sanitation Services employed at least 102 children.
Now, who are these hero kids that are like, I'll do this at 13?
We're gonna clean
These
up.
kids are animals.
Ranging
getting
from
their ass
13 to
beat by
70
their
years
dad.
old.
Yeah.
Drug money's
Get
tough.
a job.
To
Right.
work overnight shifts at
Warming up
13
cigarette
meat
burn.
processing facilities. Can you imagine being 13 and you're cleaning saws,
These are good kids.
bone saws, and brisket
boys.
saws, and
Yeah.
head splitters?
That's how we're gonna beat Russia.
Right.
Oh.
We
Send
need
over
'em.
these fucking 13-year-olds.
Look at this.
Yeah.
A 14-year-old child worked at a Nebraska facility from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. 5 to 6 days a week.
Good kids.
From
Beast.
December 2021 to April 2022, clean machines used to cut meat.
Wow.
At one point, the child fell asleep in class and also missed class after suffering injuries as a result of chemical burns.
Fuck school.
Several other children were also reported to have suffered from chemical burns. Holy fuck, man.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Tough kids.
Well, you're from Arkansas.
$1.5 million in
Yeah.
civil penalties.
It's funny if there's different guests on here right now. They give us a lot more weight.
Look at this, though. Look at this. Go back up. Scroll. Look at this. The Department of Labor assessed them $15,000 for each minor-aged employee. That's it. $15,000.
It's worth it.
A year?
So according
Yeah,
to
they're
the
only paying
news release, the
$12.50 an hour.
PSSI had paid $1.5 million in civil money penalties.
I think that in the Palestine thing, I think they sent like 25 grand. They're like, here you go. It's like,
Wait, do you know what
Ah.
1.5 million is? It means 20
know.
cases of it. It
might
means
add
they've only
more.
been fined 20 times.
How do you like that?
Good math.
Yeah. Once you put the dollar sign, I can do the math.
There you go.
America!
You're up,
Fuck
Eddie.
yeah.
Jameson.
You're that
up.
guy, man. You're that guy who wants everybody to be as fucked up as you. You're like looking at
I'm
people
sober
like,
as a
come
bird.
on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in there.
I'm sober as a bird.
Come here.
This is actually the
Bird
most
sober?
Go Birds.
This is the most sober I've been
Bill
on one of
Birds.
these.
There you go, J-Mo. I mean, this guy's a beast.
That guy's having
Wow. This might be a sloppy. Like you're gonna be talking, camera's gonna be on me. It's gonna be a mess. It's a mess. Jamie's over there spinning, dizzy.
Hell yeah.
We're doing the gravity
Lick my
bomb.
butt and suck.
Who's doing the
on
gravity
my
bomb?
butt.
Don't
Right at
even
the very
bring
end.
that-
We're gonna be done. It's
don't
stupid.
bring that
it's like
out.
Gomez. It's like it's done.
Just
It's
go
over.
pee. You can't
It'll
stand
ruin
up.
the show. Don't bring
Look
out
at
the
him. He can
gravity.
barely stand up. See him standing up with his little pigeon toed, all fucking
hand.
squeezing
Oh.
his giant balls and dick together between his legs.
God damn, you've seen it
Giant dick. I've
obviously
seen
a
his dick
thousand
1,000
times.
It's a
times.
wild
He's got a
package.
giant hog.
Talk about how nice your dick is,
You
dude.
got a
giant-
huge
he's got a giant hog.
Jew
It's
package.
big. I wouldn't say it's nice. That thing it looked like a wizard's wand.
It's all
like
crooked. and
curved
It's got
and
tree
fucked
bark.
Tree bark. Little
It
knots
ain't
in
pretty.
it.
It's got knots.
God damn.
There's a little gnome in there.
A wizard's wand.
That thing was fucked up. I
Not
saw
good.
it like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll show it to you anytime you want.
It's a real
He used to pull
bag
that
of
on stage.
tricks. Yeah,
I would,
he did.
I would. Yeah. If I had a dime, dude, I got a little fucking nub sticking out.
Same.
I'm not
I got
showing anyone that
little
thing,
Bobby
especially
Lee.
in high pressure situations.
Oh, the worst. I had a girl one time, or an old lady I fucked, and she was like, I was taking my belt off. She goes, "You better not have a small dick." And I'm like, Jesus,
Whoa.
girl, where do we go from here? I mean, I got what I got.
Old ladies are nice to have sex with.
Oh, she was a squirter.
Ew.
Yeah. It was just,
Old lady who's incontinent.
Old lady squirter is
yeah,
terrible.
Old
just
lady
Metamucil and
Oh,
prune
just
juice
old
coming at me.
piss. all
Every
over you?
asparagus she's ever eaten in her life is in that
yeah.
piss.
I felt like I was on duty. She's like, I have 8 kids, 4 grandkids. You
Oh
gotta,
my
you gotta
God,
please
dude,
me.
4 grandkids.
fuck did you
yeah.
fuck?
Please,
Well, she was Puerto Rican. She was like 19.
Who was this lady, dude?
And some gal I met back in the old days.
She had grandchildren.
Yeah,
You missed it, Ari. She said she had grandchildren and he has to please her.
yeah, it was wild.
She said, "You better not have a small dick," and then she pissed all over him.
I was like 25. I went to work. I clocked in. I had a hard hat on.
Wow.
Oh my God.
But I mean, my sheets were ruined, and I was poor. Lived a IKEA bed.
How much did she squirt?
Oh my God, it was wild. We had to sleep in the corner of the bed after because it was just so
Squirters are
ruined,
nuts.
and it was cold in my room.
I fucked a squirter once.
Squirters
I
are
pulled her
fucking-
jeans around her ankles, and she's like, "No, I gotta walk home from here. You gotta take them all the way off."
Whoa! I like a squirt. It's like
I'm a squirter.
It shows you did
I like,
some
I
stuff.
like when they don't tell you.
Even
You know,
better.
somebody fucking with me, like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
When they lie and say this has never happened before.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
better
that's
than
a nice-
rooster tail coming at you.
How much of it is piss?
Not zero.
10%.
Zero.
Zero. No, I think it's a
No,
lot.
I think it's a bunch.
most of it. I think
Mostly
everything
piss?
that's not piss is just residue.
Either way, I'll take it.
Sam Tripoli's
R.
joke,
Kelly,
where
man.
he goes, "You ever been pissed on by a man?" And she's like, "No." To some girl in the crowd, he goes, "You ever shower with a man?" Then you've been pissed on.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm a big shower whiz guy.
Shower with.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah, who doesn't
Oh,
pee in the
alright.
shower? What
I
the
think
fuck's
it's.
wrong
I
with
think
you?
it's just a
Made for it.
Yeah,
It happens every single time.
Do you think women do it?
100%.
Yeah,
you
let it
got
run
it.
down their legs like a
100%.
They get to pee standing up for the
Yeah.
first time.
Why
Yep.
wouldn't they?
Penis
They're,
envy.
they're showering, water's flowing, you got to pee, let it go.
It's pretty hot.
It's just
Here, here.
water.
It's pretty hot. I like to think about it.
Yeah. My ex loved a shower fuck.
Really?
which I didn't love.
It's uncomfortable. It's
It's
not the right
awkward.
positions.
It's
It's
slippery.
The
dangerous.
water's a little. It
Slippery.
causes chafing. It gets
Little
rid of
chafe.
the
You'd think it'd be a
juices you
lubricant, but
need.
it's
Love a good juice.
Love a juice.
You're gonna need some juices down there.
The juice is loose.
People practice fucking everywhere. Try it everywhere.
I fucked in the ocean once. It was
That doesn't
fucked
work.
up.
Yeah,
that does
that's
not.
crazy.
Salt water
A lot
gets
of
in the
salt.
lady's fucking pussy.
Salt water
beach-
gets in
the
your
beach
dick
is like
hole.
good
You
movies
get salt
in
water in
real
your
life.
dick hole.
Bad juice.
Beach is the worst.
We
Same.
thought we were slick. It was very obvious.
Yeah, I've
Just
done
being
that.
a lady, just out there like.
And you try to have a conversation. You try to like fake it. We're not fucking in
Hey,
here.
look at the
so-
sun. It's so beautiful
Very
here.
obviously fucking.
So glad we're here.
How about that Fauci?
You gotta fake it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Ever see Gavin's video a long time ago about how to pee in public?
Rosdale?
No, and he was like showing you how to pee in public.
Yeah.
It was so
I saw
funny.
it.
And he's like, you gotta pretend like you're. He's like,
Is it
I said
newspaper?
sell at 45, and his dick's out. He's like, you don't sell at 50, you sell at 45. And he's just pissing. There's all these different ways. Yeah, newspaper rolled
I
up.
thought it was a newspaper. Yeah.
Newspaper rolled up through the newspaper.
Yeah.
Aha.
Create diversions. That was a funny video.
There's so many guys pissing in the streets in cities.
I mean, New
Oh,
York.
yeah.
I have
I've
to
done
go.
it.
You know,
I've done it.
I gotta find a place to
I
piss.
think I pissed last night in the city.
Where'd you go?
Just wherever.
There's so many
Like an
alleys in
alley
Austin.
place.
Yeah.
New York, you gotta
Alleyways.
find a place where it's like no one's on the street, no one's behind me. I got like
And
2
once
minutes.
you commit, you're like, look, I'm peeing.
Yeah, you
stop.
can't pinch it.
Somebody finds you, like, sorry, I'm pissing in public.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like they're gonna look down on me.
I mean, Bourbon
Do you know
Street
that in
is
some
urine.
places, if you get caught pissing in public, if you're like close to a school, they say you're a sex offender, and they can write you up as someone who's exposing himself.
I've
yeah,
heard of this.
yeah, I know
I've
a
heard of
guy.
this.
I know a guy who got in trouble because he went outside of a pool hall to take a piss, and it was like really close to a school.
I'll tell you
and
what.
he got arrested.
If I was a sex
and they fucked
offender,
with him.
if I was a sex offender, I'd be like, I was
just
taking
pissing.
a piss.
I was just pissing.
Well, I think he
Yeah.
actually was just taking a piss, though.
You had your dick
Are you
out.
sure?
I was just
No.
taking a piss.
I'm not
Exactly.
sure.
If I was a sex offender, I'd go. I was taking a piss. These motherfuckers.
I feel like if that's something you do, you do
You
it
said I
more
was
than
whacking
just
off at the
once.
playground? I
It's
wasn't
not like
doing
something-
that.
When you're
Taking a
34,
piss.
you just decide to go show everybody your dick.
We got
I
a
think
friend.
that's like
we
there's
got a
probably
friend
a
that got in trouble
pattern.
fucking in a
The
car.
Texas
in
Penal Code's
school.
got interesting wording for
After hours.
Okay. Someone commits disorderly conduct when he or she exposes his anus or genitals in a public place and is
that
reckless.
today.
Fucked.
I exposed my anus. What is
And
it?
is
What do I have?
reckless
Disorderly
about
conduct.
whether another
That's about right.
person may be present who will be offended or alarmed by his act.
I knew you would be alarmed or offended.
Notice how they say his act. They say genitals, but they don't say vagina and asshole of a girl.
Yeah.
His
Should be
act.
their act.
It
Their
says
act.
his act.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Interesting.
Also, they know no one's going to be offended by a nice fat pussy at the playground.
Nice fat pussy
You guys wanna
pissing
see
all
this?
over the
You know we
place.
do.
Pissing
I'd
on a
love to
seal.
see a disgusting
seesaw.
pussy while I was a child.
Hairy puss.
Squirting on a seesaw.
Oh, that's hot.
Dude, it was so great. Fucking Weinstein talking to everybody about fucking science shit, and then
Oh,
Shane and
I
me
was
and Egan
dying.
and Tony are just sending each other disgusting pictures over
I was
airdrop.
so jealous. I was like, I want to be over there.
Oh, it was so funny. When Weinstein sat down
He
on
just
the floor,
doesn't know how to hang.
When he sat
Like,
down on the floor like a mermaid, I was like, I was drinking. I was like, God
Like-
damn.
the thing about comics is like once if something is funny, we're gonna concentrate on that.
Yeah,
and
of
like
course.
he kept trying to like bring up this point, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
We've already
No, no, no.
decided
I
we're
can't forget
laughing.
about the fact the way you're sitting.
Yes.
You can see Rogan
Jamie.
trying to focus on him, but he's like looking at us laughing. He's like, I want to be there.
I
Jamie,
couldn't get to
could
the
you
fridge
bring up
because his feet were in front of it.
the mermaid sculpture in Denmark?
You think it's the same what?
I know it's the same
In
way.
Copenhagen?
Once I went to piss and I came back and he was still doing it, I was like, you gotta let it go. Like these
Yeah.
guys are not listening
So
anymore. They're
Adam
joking now.
went to take
Right.
a piss, and
Yep.
There he was.
That's
There's
exactly the
Weinstein.
pose. That is exactly the pose.
He was there. That's him. But fatter and jewier.
he was doing that, and I was sitting there
It's
going,
fun getting smart guys drunk.
Yeah.
They
Really
let loose.
smart guys, they get drunk,
Right.
He's having fun.
have a good time.
He was having fun.
Yeah.
He went off.
He had a great time at the show too.
sequence is not what it's cracked up to
The
be.
Hadron Collider. I'm like,
Laughing hard
laying
at
on
the
the
show.
floor.
He was having fun.
Those
Yeah.
guys never let loose on that level.
Never.
Good
I'm
for
excited
him.
to do stand up tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
I forgot.
It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun. Mark, do one more bong, and then
Last
I'll
night was
stop.
amazing.
Hold on, let me get this
So
whiskey down
fun.
first.
So exciting.
Last night was fucking sick.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You
the
missed
shows.
the ending. Probably better you left. It
You
got.
stopped
Oh,
doing
got
the
bad.
you stopped doing the fucking Q&As.
Yeah.
I liked those.
I do those sometimes.
I like
on
those.
I
stage?
still do them sometimes.
I love
yeah.
a Q&A.
But that was a long ass show. By the time I
know.
got on shows on the stage, I was 5
It's
people
wild.
in.
You let an hour and a half go, like full show go before you get on.
I've done 2 hours before
That's nuts.
I don't go on stage until 2 hours into the show.
Yikes.
Yeah, but we're just trying to do something out here. I'm trying to have some fun.
That was
And
my
the
that was
crowds
my
are awesome.
They're having a good
favorite
time.
part of your show
Yeah.
though, because you do the whole show and then there's a bunch of people that are there to see you that are like, oh, this is Joe Rogan. Then you'd be like, all right, you have any questions? They'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, shut up, dumbass. Dude, you'd see a dude's life just get destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Joe did this on when we were touring. Before there was any internet clips or anything like that, he would set up 2 mics on the aisles. Say, come and ask me a question. Never recorded, and it was like, good question, and then he would do exactly
And then
that.
one per-
you
Yeah.
suck.
It
Fuck
was a
you.
dumbass question.
Someone's fucking your wife, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
Well, it's when guys get aggressive.
Yeah.
Some guys,
Yeah.
they get aggressive.
They
with
ask
you.
you
Like,
stupid
what are you
questions.
doing, stupid?
They try to
Finish
show
it,
their
Jim.
knowledge
Finish
of your
it.
life.
Yeah.
You know, like you say, Terry's is the best book. But it's like,
Shut up, dummy.
That's not a real question.
Yeah.
You got it?
Oh, look at him.
You did it fast that way.
Oh,
you still
shit.
hold, although you're still holding it like there's stuff left in there.
I know. That's how he holds it.
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe a
trust
little
him.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, that
You know,
would
I
hurt.
saw it do that first time. Seinfeld. When I went to see Seinfeld, I was 19 years old. I went to see Seinfeld in Boston, and he did this thing. He did his set. And this is like when Seinfeld wasn't really Seinfeld yet. He wasn't like he was just a really known stand-up comic.
Was it 88?
Yeah, somewhere around that.
'Cause
No,
the show
it was,
came
it
out
was actually
89.
earlier than that.
Oh,
it was because I
wow.
hadn't done stand-up yet, so it had to be 87. Because yeah, it was like I was probably 19 or 20. And I went and he did stand up, and then after he did stand up, he would ask questions and then go in and like it seemed like bits. He had like bits on there. It was like he was just riffing.
Right.
And I was like, this is amazing. This guy's just riffing all these things that people were like bringing him up about subjects, and he would. I guess that's how he would help. It would help him write.
Yeah,
He'd come
yeah.
up with new
I
subjects.
did that with Jew. It was like, what have you guys always wanted to know about Jewish people?
Right. We used to do that. Ask a Jew at the store.
Jew and
That's
A with
good.
Bears.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'd be like, okay, this is definitely what non-Jews don't know about us. This is the bits I got to
Can
write.
we do that now? I got questions.
We could do it now. We'll do this damn one night. We'll do this damn one night.
What's with the wigs?
Loopholes.
It's all loopholes.
Yeah. You can't be attracted to another woman's wife, another man's wife, and hair is something they're attracted to. So the intelligent Jewish women are like, what if it's someone else's hair?
What about tits?
They cover those up. And fucking,
What a bummer.
What about great floppy Jewish tits?
they're so good. Floppy. Jew globes are the best globes.
Big Jewish flops.
Globes? You call them globes?
Jew globes.
Jewish ladies do have wonderful tits.
They do. Underrated part about Judaism. Jew
Really?
globes.
Great tits on Jewish
Jewish
broads.
tits.
Yeah.
You know what else? I like the nose.
You like that?
I love the
I
honker.
like a big nose on a lady.
Give me a
is wild.
schnoz.
Why do you like a big nose on a lady?
I don't know. Something about it.
I do too.
I like it.
Character.
This
Builds
shows she can
character.
support
Barbara
you.
Streisand was hot.
Oh,
Disgusting.
yeah.
Young? She was
No,
young. She was
young,
hot.
young,
Pull up a
bad.
young
You
Barbara
talking about?
Streisand. Pull
Look
up
at
a
this
young Barbara
fucking
Streisand.
fucking
Seen the-
scarecrow you're about to see.
You're
No,
out of your
she's
mind.
hot.
Scarecrow
She was
you're about
sexy.
to
Are
see.
you reverting to your
She
act?
had clear skin and a disgusting
You're being
face.
is this your bit? Are you doing
No.
bits?
Natalie
Look at her,
Portman.
she was
I've
hot.
thought about
She's
her.
a Hebe.
Natalie
Scarlett
Portman.
Johansson's
Look
a
at
Hebe.
this gross.
Oh, she was hot.
Look at the
You're
other
out of your
Go
fucking
left one.
mind.
Go left one.
Beautiful eyes.
She
Go
was
left one.
hot, dude.
Look at those
Oh,
eyes.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh,
She's got
wow.
makeup. That's it.
You don't think she was hot? You're out of your
That's
fucking
crazy.
mind.
She's cross-eyed. She's inbred.
I like that.
Ugh,
I
that
dated a
looks
girl
just
that had a
good.
wonky eye. I was attracted to wonky eyes for years.
Yeah.
Same
That's why I
girl
have
told me to
Weinstein on
leave
your
the fucking white snake tape behind.
It's hot. They look like
You got
aliens.
J-Mo back there.
She's hot, dude.
King of the wonk eyes.
You don't think she's hot?
No,
She's
she's
hot.
so
It's so
Jewy.
hot.
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, dude, you're out of your
she's-
mind. Well, she's like
Look at her
100 there.
face there.
I like that
older
lady.
there.
That's a hot lady.
No,
She's
way.
hot,
You're
dude.
crazy.
What about
Look
Sarah
at her
Jessica
eyes. Look
Parker
how close
young?
her eyes are.
Are you
That's
out of your
unnatural.
fucking
stop.
mind?
That's unnatural.
Ari, stop.
Look at her
Ari,
eyes.
you're out of
You're
your
doing
mind.
this
Look at her
again.
eyes.
You keep doing this.
Look at her eyes.
These
She's
are your
great.
people.
So hot.
Why don't you love your people?
You do this a lot. You pretend to.
Dude, she's
not
a
to-
hot-
She's never been
That's
hot.
a hot
I'll give
lady.
you the girl
Look at
from
that.
closer.
If you saw
Crazy.
her tomorrow at the
I mean, I'd
grocery
fuck a
store,
pig.
She was
That's
hot. She was hot.
pull
bro.
up Sarah Jessica Parker as a
Ooh,
youth.
God, I love Sarah Jessica Parker. Not
dog.
too young.
I'm talking like 8, 9.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
LA
early
Story.
Sex
Sarah
and the
Jessica
City.
Parker, LA Story was
That was like the first girl I was like obsessed with.
Same. The
I
big,
loved her.
Big blonde
Hell yeah.
hair.
You and me on the same page on this.
You got
Barbra
that right,
Streisand.
Women
Betty.
Disgusting.
loved that show.
What?
I
Great
love
show.
Sex in the City. Sarah Jessica
Is
Parker.
that LA Story?
Wait, that's not a great photo.
Doesn't matter. I liked it.
From Fly the Navigator.
She was just young.
No, but she's
No,
Jewy.
get young,
Horse
fucking
face. Family Guy's right. That's horse face.
No, no.
She was big in the 80s.
She was a sex symbol. Look at that with
Like,
the
when
bra.
did she become?
Oh,
You're
that's
looking
a
at her
cool,
tits. It's
that's
great.
a cool gal.
In that movie I,
mean,
just
she's
pulled
cool,
up
no
came out
doubt.
in '87. She was in that.
Damn.
She was in a movie in 87?
When was LA
Before that
Story?
even.
Go with the red pants. I mean, look, that's a hot woman.
No, zoom in
So
on the
hot.
face.
Dude, she's hot.
Although, how old was she in all these?
7.
Let's chill.
Well, she
Why
was
don't we
on-
find her Sex in the City, Sarah Jessica Parker?
Sex in the City was a wild show for ladies, right?
It was
wild.
great.
They loved it.
The
They loved
first
it. They
show
can't
for
explain
ladies
why.
that like ladies
It was
can
like,
just go out
yeah,
and
go
fuck and
fuck
just get
someone.
fucking hammered.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's go.
There's an episode where they fuck a black guy, and she's like, I don't know. This is crazy.
That's
this
so
is a
funny.
bad
I've done
idea.
that.
He's going to steal my purse. It was a whole thing.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It was the
Sex in
90s.
City? Wow, that was the 90s, right?
Oh, yeah. It's hotter than Control.
No, I like the other one. Who was the nice
black
Or
one?
the
one.
brunette
The black-haired one was
was
good.
really
That
solid.
Amanda.
one
The
lady,
redhead was crazy.
Kim Cattrall.
What's her
she
name?
was fucking smoking
In
hot
her
when she
day.
was young.
Yeah.
What's
Even
that?
in Sex
Oh
and
my
the City,
God.
she was still pretty fucking hot.
She was pretty hot then. She was older, but pretty. Is that Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, they dated.
Beast.
They were an item.
Look at that.
He was a fun-loving drug addict.
He loved drugs.
Now
I
he's
would
a-
have loved to hang out with him then.
Yeah.
Up till about midnight, and then I'd be like, "Hey, dude, you got to take off." You're
Yeah,
being annoying.
1, 2 in the morning. You'd be with him.
He loved the cocaine.
You'd be with him up
I
until
would
he
have
wanted
loved
to
doing
go
coke
uptown.
in
I'd be
Downey's
there.
prime.
I'd be, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Yep."
I'd say, yeah,
He
whatever
got
you want to do.
arrested at a Radiohead concert, I remember.
Did he really?
Yeah, I remember being a kid and seeing that headline and being like, all right,
Led away
that's
in
fun.
chains as
That
as a
dude
guy.
did real
I'm
time.
a creep.
Yeah, he did.
He did real time for drugs.
Yeah.
HBO real time. That was a, well, that was a good show. He had Politically Incorrect, Real Time, and now is it still Real Time?
Yeah, that's
Oh, sorry. Okay.
that's the show, right?
I thought that was the old one. You were going coffee? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know we could do that.
Some warm liquor. You want some?
Don't check your phone, you son of an onion.
Why?
We're on a pod.
Shut up,
What are you
idiot.
doing?
Come on.
Just looking at my telephone.
Uncle sending him more fucking stories.
Yeah,
from
he's
Nam.
telling me.
Charlie.
Tell me about the hookers.
Oh, I can't imagine what the jungle
Yeah,
whores
what were the
were.
hookers when you got to leave? So you got to go into like Saigon
Ooh.
and like got to go nuts.
You got a good Vietnam look. If that hat was green,
Yeah, you could be a soldier.
yeah, you look
Like,
like a
put
good
some
Vietnam
khakis on
guy.
you.
I look
Put
like
you in the 60s.
Paddington Bear.
Oh, Jesus.
Berenstein.
Paddington Bears.
The Jew Bear.
There's a guy who fights in
Bear
the UFC,
Jew.
Paul Craig. Is his name? His nickname is the Bear Jew.
Is he Jew?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Really?
I believe so.
Okay. Not a lot of
Good for him.
Jewish
I love him.
fighters
Who is he?
anymore.
Not anymore.
He just
Paul
had a
Craig?
run.
Badass submission fighter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it. That
Hey.
guy's Jewish. Where does he live? Where's he
Yeah,
from?
I knew it was
Scotland.
this guy.
Oh, I love
Scotland.
Scotland. Where?
The
Bear
Scotland.
Jew, Scotland.
Holy
He
hell.
just lost.
Yeah,
Ah.
he just got knocked
Glasgow
out
in
by Johnny
April.
Walker.
Face paint. He was doing all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost. He's won. He's a wicked submission artist though, like one of the best in the world off his back.
6'3", 205, just like me after this weekend.
A little bit different composition though.
Probably a little different.
Yeah.
It's
Built a little
slightly
different
off.
than you,
Yeah,
buddy.
whatever.
The point is 205 is the main
You'd
thing.
fuck him up in a court of law.
That's right.
That's all that matters. That's why you guys built that.
Bring in the barrister. We'll see what
What
he
about
says.
Cyril
There you go.
Gans going after old Jonesy?
Yeah, that's a crazy fight.
When is that?
I love Jones'
That's
back.
March weekend of March 3rd and 4th.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, that's
When's the last time Jones fought?
He hasn't fought in 3 years.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's got to be the main storyline. Is like, is he going to be fresh enough?
and he's a heavyweight now.
He's got those
Moved
elbows.
up to heavyweight, so is he going to be able to compete with
Cyril
the biggest
Gans
guys?
a freak.
He's a monster.
Obviously,
I mean,
Jones
John
is-
Jones is also a freak.
Yeah, they're
No,
both freaks.
obviously, but
Who do you got?
I'll never bet against John Jones.
Cyril
It's hard
Gans
to bet against
feels,
him.
Hard.
feels like he's in his prime. Gon
Well,
feels like he's in his
He
prime.
killed
John's
Lewis.
probably still in his prime as well.
Tuivasa fight was.
Yeah,
I love Tuivasa.
I do too. He's a fun-loving guy.
And he was swinging in that fight.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
taking those body kicks the
I
whole time. It was like
know.
sad.
Yeah.
But he would still
And
fucking.
that gut would jiggle.
John Jones
Betting
minus
favorite.
150.
I'm going Cyril
Whoa!
Gans.
Oh,
I'm going
slight
Cyril
favorite.
Gans.
Well, it's the first time that he's
Big
ever
favorite.
fought a heavyweight.
No, he's not.
What do you mean?
It's not true.
What do you mean?
He's fought a heavyweight before.
When?
John Jones?
Yeah.
He went up to heavyweight one time.
No, he's never gone there.
Are you thinking light heavyweight? He's a
He's
light
like
heavyweight.
Cormier.
Trust me, I'm a professional.
He was there at all of them.
Yeah, he's never fought heavyweight.
Oh, Anderson Silva went up to light heavyweight for one fight.
There you go.
Yeah, a
Different
couple
black.
fights.
I heard Stipe's coming back.
Yeah, they're trying to. Well, I think probably what they'll probably try to do is the winner of John Jones and Cyril Gane will fight Stipe. If that makes sense to me.
Why Stipe? He doesn't need to do it still.
I'm worried about that guy.
Still
He
wants
wants
to
to
do
win.
it.
He wants to beat Jones.
Still wants to do
Never
it.
beat Jones.
He wants to beat John Jones.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
Jones is too technical.
Why wouldn't he want that?
Stipe's great, but
Well, Stipe is also like
5 hours ago,
one of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at his
that's right.
accomplishments, his record, defended the heavyweight title more than anybody.
That's the
beaten
hardest
all
one to
these
defend.
legends.
Heavyweight's the hardest title to defend.
he lives in
Yeah, for
Ohio.
sure.
He might be tainted.
Cleveland in the fucking house.
Yeah, you know who was the man was fucking Cheeto Vera.
That guy's
How funny
tough.
was
They're
that?
fighting in
Remember
San
that dinner?
Antonio.
I know.
Oh, Cheeto's the man. We had a good
That
time.
dinner was
That
so
was fun.
fucking
You guys
That
hung
was
out with
fun.
him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for hours till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
We went and got dinner after a show, and it was us and Cheeto just eating fucking steak.
yeah,
Santino?
Cheeto was saying the funniest.
he's fun.
talking about why he trains. He's like, if I see a beautiful woman, I just have to run. I got
Whoa.
something funny. He's like,
Wow.
he's like, that's why I'm going to be the best ever.
Whoa.
I was sitting there like
See a
fucked
lot
up,
of
like,
beautiful
yeah,
women.
definitely.
He's so
Yeah.
disciplined.
He was awesome.
Yeah,
That's why I see a beautiful woman. I'm like, I suck.
He's like, I see women, I want to fuck them. I say, no, I got to train.
Oh,
It
good
was
for
like,
him.
Damn.
he's fighting in San Antonio at the end of March.
Really?
Yeah. If you guys are in town, we should all go.
Weren't they trying to put that in the fucking? They were putting Cheeto in. Wasn't it supposed to be in the Apex or whatever it's called? And they're like, why?
Yeah, Corey Sanhagen. It's a great
And
fight.
Sanhagen's a fucking.
Oh my
monster.
god, it's a great fight. It's a great fight. Those guys are both assassins, the top of the game.
There you go.
And they're
When's he fighting?
Hey,
what is it?
there
What's
he
the date?
is.
March 25th.
Cheeto
Yeah.
Vera.
If you guys want to come
That
back,
guy's
let's
scary.
fucking go. The club will
Please.
be open. Let's
Please.
go.
Where's
let's
it?
take a fucking,
San Antonio.
5'8".
yeah, let's get a sprinter van.
135.
Let's fucking go.
Sandhagen's the fucking man.
Let's
That's gonna
go.
be an
Hey,
awesome
US.
fight.
Sit in the front
We need
row.
some U.S.
I need Cheetah.
Let's fucking
Cheeto's
go.
the fucking man.
Wait, where's
Yeah,
Cheetah
he's
from?
scary.
Mexico?
Venezuela, Colombia.
Ecuador.
Yeah, I saw that flag. That's Ecuador, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rooting for him.
He's the man. Yeah, you root for everybody outside of America, you piece of shit.
I lived there for fucking 6 months.
Oh, it's my land.
You know where else you lived?
I haven't
Where?
lived there for 46 years.
USA, dude.
I
You don't
did.
even
Yeah.
deserve that bong. Give me that.
Fair.
This is for the U.S. How dare you, coward?
There you go. God bless.
I mean, I'm definitely cheering for Cheeto. But not because of his
Give me that back.
nationality.
Fuck you.
It's great. I hung out with him once.
It's a great fight. Technically, it's a great fight.
Did the fighters talk about other fighters like we talk about comics?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ah,
yeah.
You know what else they do? They're all very, to me, the brief understanding I've had is they're very, they're like, nah, I like him.
Yeah.
Like people you'd think would hate each other. They're like, nah, he's a fighter.
Do they
I respect it.
And they watch each other?
Yeah, they definitely watch each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
They, you can tell the guys who are like real because they'll recognize what a guy's good at, not good at, and they'll talk about it honestly. And then you can tell guys are kind of like a little bit in denial, kind of haters. They're like, he ain't shit. He ain't shit.
They
You
lose.
can't say he's not shit.
Yeah,
Shit, he won
right?
7 straight fights. He's not shit.
There's a lot of guys they'll do that. They'll form that narrative in their head.
Mm-hmm.
I get him. He ain't shit. I'll fuck him up. I'll do this.
The
I'll do
worst,
that.
you know what bothers me is when there's a guy that's like hot, and then dudes in the back when they're doing interviews and shit are like, "I'll fuck you up,"
Mm-hmm.
and the guy
yeah.
who's famous is just like, "I know what you're doing."
Right.
Yeah.
You imagine if that's how it
Clout
was in
chasing.
comedy?
They used to do this in the UFC where they interview
Actually, it
somebody
kinda
like, "What do you think about this fight?" And they tell the next person, "Well, this guy said this," as they're doing their interview. They did it with Anderson Silva. I forget who it was he was fighting, and he said he's going to take you down and punch you in the face till you submit. And Anderson Silva is so confident. He's just like, "That's a great tactic. I mean, you'd win if you do that."
That's a great plan.
Connor was the most vicious. People would be like, when he was like, I'm going to fight you. He's like, who the fuck is that guy? That was the funniest. But then
Yeah.
he's like,
That's Connor.
I chose you. And your wife was like, break out the red panties.
Yeah.
We done it, baby. We're rich. Connor chose us. It's
Wow.
Like, whoa. That's mean.
Yeah, he did.
That's
he
mean.
did something where he flipped the fucking game on its
He's
head.
like, "If I
Here it
choose
is.
to
Who the
fight
fuck
you,
is
you'll
that
make
guy?
a lot of money."
It's
So
Jeremy
good.
Stevens.
Focus
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy?
Dude, get break out the red panties.
Who the fuck is that?
He thought he was going to be so cool. Jeremy Stevens thought he had it.
I don't know. When I take that guy's bull, leprechaun. Oh a good one.
Nope.
When I take that guy's
Good
belt,
one.
I'm looking around. I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out bed and see what the fuck he's at again.
Hey, and he did.
And
He can
did.
talk.
Listen, man.
Yeah, he can. Nate got him. Nate
That was
got
so
him.
funny. He
Yeah.
thought he'd be like,
Nate,
I'll
shit-talk-wise,
get over. And he goes,
Nate got him.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The gazelle thing was rough.
The thing
was so
about
funny.
Yeah, but the thing about Nate is like you can't shit talk with him. He'll just shit talk back. You're not gonna hurt his feelings.
No.
It doesn't work.
When he was apologizing to Khabib, he was like, we're just trying to put a
Oh,
fight,
it's just
dude.
business.
Yeah.
Come on,
But
man.
no, Nate versus Connor. Connor is doing it. Obviously, Connor's the fucking man. But it's like it's a show. It's a show. He's doing it. He knows what he's doing. He's promoting the fight. He's
Yep.
doing all this.
Yeah.
Nate's just there like, I don't give a fuck. This is me.
Trying to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby. So don't say you would not take that fight, because you would take that fight like everyone else up here would take the fight against me if it was offered, regardless of belts or any of that shit. I'm the money fight in the male shit at all weight divisions, so fuck everybody else up here. I can
Damn.
He's right.
And
He's
with
like,
that accent,
I've made such a big thing of myself that anyone who fights with me is instantly rich. So
Still, to this
I've
day.
made
Even when
them
he said
all
that shit to
famous.
Nate, he was trying to hit Nate with that, and Nate was like, "No, I've been doing this."
Yeah, Nate's like, I already got my own one-bedroom apartment. I'm good.
Nate doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
It
fine.
literally
dude.
doesn't give a
You know
fuck.
how much in and out I can afford already?
He's like, I have Call of Duty. I have a 32-inch fucking flat screen. You think I give a fuck?
I got a refrigerator filled with White Claws.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Dude. I know. I say it every time I'm at this table. My favorite line was this: like, when they're like, "How do you think the fight's gonna go?" And Connor's like, "I'll probably knock him out in the first round." And Nate's just like, "He better." And it was just like,
Ooh, he better is good.
Here it is.
Take a coffee break, Nate. And by coffee break, I mean bring me my
Oh,
coffee.
No. They want you to give us a quick count to 10, both of you gentlemen. If you
"This is a good one."
don't mind.
Go ahead,
if
play
you
it.
don't mind counting to 10.
He can't.
Nate can only count to 5.
10.
Oh,
Count to 5, Nate, will you, if you can?
You count.
Hurry up with that
I
coffee.
ain't counting. How about
And
that?
hurry up with that coffee.
so we're going to talk about money and business. Connor, let me ask you first. There's word that you could make $10 million on this thing. Is that accurate?
On this fight,
Yeah.
I'm going to breeze past the 10
Yeah.
milli mark. Breeze past it.
How much are you going to make?
A hell of a lot more.
Steaming
Nate,
right
how much
along.
are you going to make?
I make a lot. A lot more than everybody else.
Yeah, a lot more than his last one, that is. He can thank me for that one. I've made more millionaires in this game than anybody else.
Nate, how much of the purse you're going to take home do you owe to Conor McGregor?
I don't know him.
Anything,
He owes
anything
me.
over 40 grand he owes me, because that was his last paycheck. I wiped my with that money. I tipped that money.
I was gonna get it regardless, sooner or later. It's coming, with or without you.
And then the God came and blessed you with it. Now about that coffee.
But then
Keep it
show
going,
the
keep it
fucking
going.
fight,
You
dude.
have
See
said
what
call
happens.
you want to get to a net worth of $100 million. Or how close are you?
Steaming right along.
I'm steaming smoothly, en route.
Smoothly.
My contract is a peach, so I'm doing very well.
At the
What are
time
you
of this,
worth
his
today?
net worth was like
It's funny, like,
6
what a
mil.
bunch of dumb questions.
Yeah.
What are you
I
worth
know.
today?
There's people buried in the desert for less than
We're on
that.
CNBC
You know,
talking about money.
I know.
No, this is the best. This is the best interview.
Nate hates
How much
this.
are
He's
you worth?
did miserable.
He's like, I just
What's
want to talk about fighting.
What's your wage? What's your
It's like
monthly
morning
wage?
radio. He's like, I got to do this.
Yeah.
You know what? You spend my total net worth in 5 minutes at Starbucks. I'm telling you right now. No, I'm nowhere near. But I asked the questions, and so I wanted to know. But Nate,
Well, I also
Diaz,
like to ask
what
questions.
are your financial goals? How much do you want to be worth, Nate? What kind of money do you want to make?
More than everybody.
So
What are your
bored.
financial
So bored.
dreams? What to you means you've made it? A mansion? A
What a
Ferrari?
bizarre
What is it?
angle.
She's such a
How
dumb
about money?
I don't know.
Say it like it is, Nate. Will you?
Who gives a
Say-
Is this the money channel? Who the is it?
I told you,
That
Kate.
you absolutely did.
That's the thing, though. Connor
Connor's
is
like, that's funny. We're fighters. I get it.
The main thing to succeed in this game is to either be me or fight me. Everything else is peanuts. So ask Nate that. He knows that firsthand.
Yeah, I guess. Mission accomplished then, right?
I wanted to ask you how you guys can make the UFC as big as the NBA or the NFL. How is that possible? Can it be?
Just let me loose.
She doesn't know
Let me
this. She
loose
doesn't
on
know.
one of them, and we'll see. You know what I mean? Because when it all comes down to it, it's about survival. So, this is not this. This to me doesn't feel like sport. This feels something more pure.
And
We're
Nate, and
supposed to
fight two
go
was like, if
big.
this was war, you'd be
You can
dead.
put us on this station and talk stocks and numbers and all of this, and we can continue to rise. But these other franchises are sports. This to me
It's
is
kind of
not
funny.
sport.
Every time I
This
get
is-
fucked up, I
this
watch
is a
this
business,
interview.
and it's the business of war.
It's like a nightly tradition.
Nate,
Yeah.
how do you think you can get the UFC to
She wants a
the
response.
NBA or the NFL, or should it even try?
I don't even know. I don't even. Next question.
What a dumb fuck. It's like, I don't own the
All right,
UFC,
next
you dumb
question. I only
idiot.
got two more.
He's just like, I'm a fighter.
I
I
Why
can
do I have
talk
to do
money
this?
and numbers
From
with
the-
you
from
all
the-
day,
this-
lady.
this-
Send me a picture and see what you look like.
No. Okay. No, you
shit.
don't want to see the picture.
Let me
Two
see.
more
Send it. Don't be
questions.
shy.
This isn't the matchup.
So they're not
people
even seeing this
expected.
lady while they're
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
this.
Now the
Just sit there.
face-off was interesting today.
He lost his
How
mic.
do you bring the
No, I
audience?
took it off.
Oh.
He's out.
Sorry, one more time.
All right, he's done. Nate's left, Connor. It's just you. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. This isn't the
He's
match
got to be
people
thinking, he's like,
expected.
oh shit, he left.
Damn, that's
Can I
cooler.
left? That is
Fuck,
cool.
that's
Expecting you
cooler.
to fight someone else.
Yeah, it's the match.
Are you
people
able to
wanted,
build
though.
enough anticipation to keep you?
That's
All you
it.
got to do is check the app.
Damn.
Man, that's the cooler way to leave. Nate
Yeah.
didn't give a
He goes,
fuck
"Ah,
about that.
man."
But who won the
Well,
fight?
the best part is
Nate
him winning.
fucked him up.
Well,
And
there
then
you
when
go.
I said, Nate Diaz, you shook up the world.
Yeah.
How do
He
you
goes, I'm
feel?
not surprised,
Not
motherfucker.
surprised, motherfucker.
Yeah.
2-0 in those fights.
Was it? It
He
was
was
3-1,
2-0.
right?
No, it's 1-1
2-0.
technically.
Oh, what do you mean
Should've-
technically?
Very technically.
That second fight, I've rewatched it as a Nate fan.
Yeah. Connor
round
barely
by
won
round,
3
round by
rounds.
round, Connor won.
He
Connor got
barely
saved
won
by the
3
bell
rounds.
twice.
Yeah.
Saved by the bell twice.
And Nate dominated 2 rounds. It was like he won the fight.
And also, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The scoring system's fucked up, but
Scoring system sucks.
yeah.
Oh, really?
It's terrible.
How about
Oh,
that
shit.
Volkanovski?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
like
scoring
that guy.
system it really is designed for boxing. We adopted boxing's 10-point
Like a
must scoring
takedown to
system.
fucking.
There's too many things involved. Like when you have boxing, 10-point must system works because it's like two guys, they both are punching each other.
So what should it be?
It should be a more complex system that takes into account kicks, punches, submission attempts, and I don't think it should be limited to like a 10-9 thing. I think that's a silly way of doing it. I think if someone tried to invent a 10-point must system today for MMA, people would think it's too limited.
Yeah. From scratch? They'd be like, no way.
you
that's-
would want to have a completely different scoring system.
Oh, I don't want to cut you off because you're an expert and I'm drunk. I felt like the Volkanovski Islam fight,
Yeah.
by UFC rules, Islam won that fight.
It depends on the second round. The second round,
I
I
love
gave a
Volkanovski.
slight edge to Volkanovski in the second round. The problem is,
was landed.
So the second round, if you do the second round, one person scored 10, the other person scored 9. But then you look at the first round. Well, the first round, Islam had his back. How could that be a 10-9 round? Because he really got a dominant position and he held it for a significant portion of the round. That's more significant than whatever the fuck happened in the second round. Because the second round was 10-9 as well. That's why the 10-point must
But if you're
system's
looking at 2
fucked.
rounds, like who's up? You're like, oh, well, one guy's clearly up. It's not tied.
Yeah, but it's not the same amount
Right.
of victory. Like look at Islam in the 4th round. Had Alex's back the whole time. Look at Alex in the 5th round. Gets Islam on the ground, pounding on him in the last minute of the
yeah.
fight. The most significant moment of the fight total. How is that 10-9? And then the second round is
do they
also
not do
10-9.
10-8?
They
They
should
do
do
if
it
it's like,
more
but
often.
it has to be
but
super dominant, right?
They don't do it enough. But Volkanovski dropped him in the second round, but then Islam got a takedown but didn't do anything with it. And then Volkanovski got back up, and then Volkanovski got rocked with a punch by Islam. So there was a lot of back and forth. I gave a slight edge of the second round to Volkanovski, but that is the decider of the fight. I watched it 3 times.
This is why I
I've
like
gone
football
over
better.
it multiple
I watched it
times.
once.
There's a real score. I need a real score.
I've gone
score
over it with a
helps.
fine-tooth comb. The real problem is the scoring system. It's not adequate.
Yeah.
Because if you have a 10-9 round like the final round where Volkanovski clearly wins, one, and then you have a 10-9 round like the second round. How are they both 10-9 rounds?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. One of them is clearly a lot more dominant in one way, and the other one is like anybody could decide. Like if you're an Islam fan, you could say, I think he did enough. He got the takedown. He landed that one good punch and landed some other good shots. You could make an argument, but you can't make an argument for the fifth round. The fifth round was clearly Volkanovski.
Yeah.
So how are they both 10-9? Doesn't make any sense.
While I was watching it, I knew a takedown is so important.
Yeah.
So and he got them. He got the takedowns, and it was like, all right, well, he's
but
going to win the fucking round.
You got to do something.
not
He didn't do any
everything.
damage.
And he
He's
had
just holding them.
It's
better
not
striking,
It's
too.
not everything.
It's like
not
takedown
everything.
means, oh shit, you're about to fuck me up.
There's
Even
also,
but if it
like-
doesn't, then it's like, well, that didn't mean that.
There's also a thing where like Islam had Volkanovski's back, and Volkanovski just punched him in the face over and over
He was
again.
yelling
Like,
at the ref, like, get us up.
that is kind of
Yeah.
crazy because like the guy does have control of you, but he's not doing anything good with it.
Yeah.
So like, how much of that counts towards the
Man,
round? Like,
how much of these Dagestani wrestlers just fucking up the UFC?
crazy? Crazy how many good ones there are.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're
just
great.
like as far as like viewership, you
Well,
just
that's
got some
why-
guys coming in that are nasty wrestlers.
That's why like a
great.
Patty Pimblett
Yeah, but
is
people
fun.
went to see that fight. That was a big fight. That was a very
Huge
popular
fight.
First of all, you got the top 155-pounder and the top 145-pounder in their prime. Two of the top guys, pound for pound,
Yeah.
fighting for the number one pound for pound status.
Held his own.
And he was on a home turf.
Yeah, yeah.
So that adds to
Yeah,
it.
Islam went to Australia. There's also an accusation of someone using an IV. They said Islam rehydrated with an IV, but
In
What's
rounds?
wrong with that?
yeah, it's illegal. You're not
During
allowed
the
to.
fight?
No.
Oh, before the fight.
After the weigh-ins.
I was gonna say,
because he,
God
he
damn.
you
cut
can't
so
do
much.
that.
He
You
cut
can't
so
do
much
that?
weight to make one. No, you're not allowed to use an IV.
What?
Yeah,
Don't
it's
tell
illegal.
Bert.
Once you weigh
It's
in, you're
part of
done. That's
USADA
interesting.
because you could mask PEDs with an IV. So, like, if you take certain PEDs, you can flush your system out with an IV and then take a piss test and it won't show up.
Love it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's illegal. But I don't know whether or not he actually. They say that they caught him. They say they know, but I haven't seen anything yet. So until then, I don't know.
I will say, as a UFC fan, I feel like more fights are getting questionable.
That was a questionable one.
It's annoying.
The
Patty
Ankalaev and the Patty
Patty.
Pimblett one. I thought Jared Gordon won that fight.
Patty,
Yeah.
that one was crazy.
That was not.
It's
weird.
annoying when you think
Yeah.
somebody won, and then they're like, no, somebody else. You're like, ugh, this
And
is
the crowd
stupid. Why did I
boos.
cheer?
Nobody thought, other than Patty's family, nobody thought he won that fight. That
Yeah.
was one of those ones. It's like, man, that's hard to call for Patty.
Patty's British?
There were two in that card.
Or
Yeah.
Scottish?
Yeah.
British.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Fun dude.
Great guy.
The man.
Fun guy.
Yeah, but he's a lot of fun, and he's like a wild, crazy character, and he dances and shit, and gets in there and gets everybody rooting for him.
Who's
but
that fucking? Who's that black dude that dances on the way in?
Which one?
Small guy that should not be a heavyweight. That is
Chris
Barnett?
Chris Barnett.
Dude,
yeah.
that's
He's
the
amazing.
fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
flip?
Yeah.
Is that him? Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
he
that-
flips and
him
lands on
beating
his
that
butt.
guy.
Dude, the
They had-
stanky
They
leg.
had
all
a
that
Black
shit.
History Month UFC clip show, so it was all like, the black guy's going to win. And it was
Right.
him getting
Well, that's
dominated
just the
around
UFC.
one. And then,
There he is.
yeah, and then just
He is
wailing
the
this dude.
man.
Oh,
Well, he's
wow.
like a 5'9" heavyweight.
Really?
And he throws wheel kicks.
He looks like
Hilarious.
Nate Marshall.
That guy?
Dude,
Does
Yeah.
He looks
wheel
like
kicks?
Lemaire.
Oh, my
He looks
God.
like Lemaire.
He looks like Lemaire.
Yeah.
Looks exactly like Lemaire.
He's
Yeah.
from Spain.
He was
Yeah.
just born there.
He was born in Spain.
Oh, okay.
Dad
He didn't
must have
learn to
been
dance
military.
there. That's not.
Oh, I can
What?
do that.
Are you
move.
sure that's not the flamenca?
Look at him. He's having fun.
That was the one I was with you at.
Yeah. If guys can do that, if they can walk out like that and have fun,
Yeah.
it's like that. Just the
Makes
the
more
looseness
fun.
that comes with that. Look at him. Screaming.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's good.
Anyway.
Fun stuff.
What's a better combo than Tuivasa and Volkanovski being pals?
That's
Are they
fun.
buddies?
That's a good fucking
Oh,
crew. They do
that's a
fucking shoeys together.
Bloody
Really?
cops.
It's the coolest
Yeah.
crew possible.
They're Australian fighters.
They're the
Yeah.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
the sickest
Our
crew.
crew.
Volkanovski's
Yeah.
funny, too. He's good on pods.
And you Australians.
Volkanovski and Tua.
I was amazed at his performance. I was amazed.
Yeah, good fighter.
I mean,
They lube you into
look at
those
Tai
shoeys.
Tuivasa. Jesus
Ugh.
Christ, that's so nasty.
Ugh.
That guy
Yeah.
gives him his shoe.
Volky.
Look at his face like, spit it.
Oh, that's gay.
Covers it up. No, throw up, dude. Throw
When
up.
I was in Australia, I was on stage. They were like, "Do a shoey." I was like, "I'm not doing a fucking shoey." Whole crowd ruined the show. They were like, boo! You
like,
pussy.
Did it really ruin the
I'll do
show?
It fucked me up.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it.
Good.
I
Shane
started-
digs in.
I started to talk shit. I was like, I'm from America. You think I'm going to fucking listen to you fucking losers?
And then he had no choice. He had to
I
stick
think I'm
with
going to
it.
get peer pressured by a bunch of fucking non-Americans.
And they pretty much
And they
did
were all like,
their
fuck
chant of
you.
your yeah. He's like, damn it.
Did you go back into material after that? Or how
Yeah, I
was it?
tried.
Did you
Like, you're
bomb?
that guy who didn't do a
Yeah,
shoey.
that was the end of the show.
No way!
As soon as they hit me with the do a shoey, and I said, I'm not doing a fucking shoey, whole audience boos. I was like, I'm from America, dude. You think I'm going to listen to you fucking losers?
They start doing
took a
Nate
stand,
Diaz.
didn't work.
Oh my god, that's
Nate was
hilarious.
like, America, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, how nice was that against fucking at that weigh-in? It was so nice.
It's funny that Nate says, I don't sound like that.
I don't sound like that.
Well, I don't want to bring that up.
Oh yeah, let's not go there.
we were at dinner. He was like, just so you know, I don't sound like that. And I was like, oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you sound
bad,
great.
my
Very
bad, bro.
Great
articulate.
with Skankfest
Sorry,
with
bro.
him there.
Damn. When he came to Skankfest.
Skankfest.
Did you know
came to
that?
Skankfest?
5
So
minutes into Skankfest.
Nate was at Skankfest.
What?
Yep.
I invited Nate to
Skankfest Vegas.
Skankfest. He was in Vegas. I was like, come to Skankfest.
Wow.
He gets there, him and his bros, who I'm friends with all of them. They're great. And they're the most unassuming group of dudes of all time.
Really?
None of them are fucking like jacked, but they would kill everybody.
Sure.
They're all just like gremlins.
Yeah.
It's literally like 8 gremlins come in, but they got there when they're doing the fucking naked roast.
Oh, don't
Just
get them
in
wet.
time for me to be like, all right, come in, come
Let's see
hang
some
out.
fun comedy.
They get in, there's just a fucking naked fucking goth
Fat dude.
Oh no.
They walked in, yeah, this is fucking gay. And I was like,
I gotta piss.
yeah, I think it's gay.
That
Like,
makes
technically,
sense.
yes. Technically.
We
Still haven't paid.
went back to the green room,
Till death.
How have you held it in so long?
That's a problem. I was
Whiskey.
a bedwetter.
went back to the green room. While we're in the green room, just a fucking naked dude walked in. They didn't even talk to each other. They all got up and left.
We just gotta go.
They're like,
We
this
just
is
can't
gay
be here for
shit.
this.
We're not fucking with this.
And you're
That
like,
makes
no,
sense.
It's comedy. You're like, it's not that funny.
And then I looked like a fucking loser. I was like,
I
come
saw
on,
you
Nate.
all walking out with them.
I was like, yeah, I'm leaving.
Like, where are you guys going? You're like, oh, I gotta
I was
go.
like, this is gay. I'm not doing this.
That's a
Meanwhile,
bummer.
I was like, come check it out.
That sucks. They came on that night because that can be fun.
Worst
the
case
naked roast
scenario.
is awesome.
Yeah, because
Ah.
Skankfest is great, just not.
Naked
that-
roast
it-
is fucking gross.
I loved
definitely
it.
gross,
Early
but it's a
on,
freak
First
show.
year of Brooklyn Naked
That's
Roast
'cause
was
you're an
like,
edgy guy.
what the fuck? I'm an edgelord.
You're an edge guy.
I'm an edgelord.
You're not worried about comedy. You're more about like, wouldn't it be funny if our butt and dick was out?
Correct. I'm a lord of that.
Sorry, that was mean.
Let's do
I
plugs.
take it back. I apologize.
Dude, dicks are funny.
Obviously, dicks are hilarious.
Dicks are funny and roasts are funny,
Soft
so it's fun
dicks.
to get the most.
I go to anytime there's a naked roast. I'm like, oh, I'm going.
I would
Of
sit front
course.
row in Brooklyn.
gonna
In
see
Brooklyn
it.
Skankfest, it was like the one where I saw the trans woman tuck her dick, where it just looked like a woman, and then in the middle of her first joke, she just popped the dick out, and it's like,
that's
what?
that's comedy.
Or Clem taking her fucking notes out of her pussy.
Who?
Allison Clem.
Wow, really?
She was like, huh? And then she reached down and she pulled a baggie out, and it had her fucking jokes in there.
Whoa,
Lady.
that's a hell of a Gallagher.
It's a lady.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Damn, baggy out of the clam.
Yeah, baggy.
Holy
hair
moly.
dry. Naked roast, a chick took her fucking jokes out of her pussy.
Oh,
and then
my
tried out of a baggie and then
God.
opened it up. Like,
Disgusting.
he looks so much like the way.
Oh,
You know,
boy.
it's stuck in cavity search at the airport. Like, wait a minute.
That's a
What are
commitment.
these
Uber's
bad
weird.
jokes?
Yeah, exactly.
This is smuggling.
This is
fucking
worse
roast
than
jokes.
heroin.
That's not the first time she stuffed anything up there to hide it either.
No.
That's not
Yeah.
a thing you come up with on the fly.
That's a female privilege. Be nice to be able to.
Have
We
a
can't
little
do that in
storage
our
area.
butts.
I tried. It
Gives me an
doesn't
idea.
work.
You tried to
I tried
save
to-
something in your butt once?
Yeah, it just keeps coming out.
Nah, your butt will swallow it.
You gotta learn.
I wouldn't do it.
thirsty
Hemorrhoids?
butt.
You ever use one of those fucking
I've
Preparation
never had a
H
hemorrhoid.
thing.
things?
Yeah.
By the way, those suppositories, I'll be honest, they feel pretty good.
Oh,
You ever
it
do
goes
those?
right to the
your
glands.
butt just, I got it from here, dude.
Yeah, it knows
It's
what to
so
do.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
suppositories work.
you're sad, you got a hemorrhoid, you're like, God, this is disgusting. And then you put it in there, you're like, golly, that was
God,
actually
it's not
decent.
bad.
You get anal.
What is this Calgary Trampede shirt you have on?
No
What is that?
Stampede rules.
What is it?
You're gay. This is going to be
It's
bullshit.
just a shirt.
I
but
hate you.
It was Stampede. It's like this rodeo in Calgary. I went with Bert and O'Neill once. And
It's a girl stampede.
And
It's a girl
no,
rodeo.
but some chick. It's
Supporting
just like an
women.
ICP thing.
ICP?
Yeah, it's that
Insane
kind of
Clown
vibe.
Posse? Is
Some
that what you're
chicks
saying?
blowing like 7 dudes in a fucking
What?
Yeah, in like a garage.
What?
All right, well,
Yeah,
that's
she's
cooler than I
trampede.
thought it was going to be.
Wait,
I'd
what are
take
you
it back.
talking about?
Trampede from at Stampede.
What is it?
Stampede is all the fucking cattle rustling come together. Yeah.
Threesome caught on camera at Calgary Stampede
Oh,
Rodeo.
I
This
just
might
did
be
Calgary.
Trampede or it might just be a normal.
No,
So-
that's just
Wait
so
a minute.
at the Calgary Stampede, girls go
This
and just
chick
fuck
went
guys?
fucking wild.
Wait, was she the senator's daughter?
I don't think.
There's a whole thing about a politician's daughter at this
It's pretty
Calgary
sick how
Stampede.
Calgary's
You gotta
just
put
like,
Trampede in.
We're America.
I did, and it's not giving it to me.
Trampede's not coming up. So Trampede was the mascot of Stampede for a while.
Oh, okay. Pull
And
up
she's
the.
just fucking dudes like ICP level at the fucking in the parking lot.
So it's a girl who goes to the Calgary Stampede and just fucks everybody?
There are more births
Whoa.
9 months after Stampede than any other time in Calgary.
I
What?
think
Yeah.
there's a lady who's a politician's daughter, and it was a whole thing in Calgary.
Yeah.
I was just there, and they were like, "Talk about this. The
We
place
went
will go
once.
nuts."
Me, Bert, O'Neill, Edgar, and Kathleen McGee went for Stampede. It was such trash. I threw up on a child.
No,
I'm trying to keep up with Bert
wow.
on Jameson. What an idiot. I barfed on a kid, blackout. I just heard, it got on him. And I'm like, God damn. I had to fucking sleep it off in
That
a
was the same
bathroom.
girl
Wow.
from that video and that picture.
Whoa.
Yeah, that girl's a beast.
I think that's her.
No regrets.
Yeah, she went viral.
Yeah.
So
Is
she
she a-
started doing porn.
She's a winner.
She started doing porn?
She went viral
She
for
might start doing
sucking
porn.
cucumbers and fucking 2 dudes in a parking garage.
Wow. Congratulations.
Damn.
I guess it is
Canada.
hard for women. You know?
I
It's
can't-
a hard industry for women to break into. All you got to do is suck a cucumber and fuck 2 guys in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The problem is
tough.
you can't get out of it.
that's a tough one.
Right.
To, yeah,
Everyone's going to remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone.
But they celebrated her.
No one cares about the account
Current update,
suspended.
I don't know
No,
how.
no.
She's
no,
been porn now. She's
Elon.
into porn now.
Elon, get her
Yeah,
back.
but you can do
dude.
porn on Twitter.
Yeah, what's going on, Elon?
That's
Elon,
the crazy thing.
Do something, man. Free Trampede.
She might have went off. She might have gone QAnon.
Yeah. She might have been like,
She might have went Pizzagate.
I'll be honest. If you're sucking dick in a fucking parking garage in Canada, the next thing you know,
susceptible.
you're like, "There's a basement there. I know there's a goddamn basement there."
Oh,
it
yeah.
is pretty flat.
There is a basement there. Why were they posting all that on
Especially the
Instagram?
planes. Like,
Moon
yeah, it's not
landing was
cool.
fake.
Wonder what she got suspended for.
Yeah.
It's a wild lady. I'd like to read her tweets.
I love how you can call up Elon and be like, "Can you tell me exactly what she's spending for?" He goes,
Yeah.
"Here's the deal."
I probably could.
Good
I
reading.
just wouldn't want to waste his time, though. You don't get too many of those text messages returned.
Yeah,
You got to be careful.
that's funny that that's yours.
Elon.
Like I got a bunch of dudes that I'm like, I'm not gonna text them. I don't want to waste this text.
No.
Yours is Elon.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Soder's was like when the guy fucking it was the coordinator at the
Oh, that's his
San
close
Francisco.
friend though.
Yeah, and he goes, "Can you get me one of those throwback jerseys?" He's like, "Dude, I'm running a playoff game
he's like,
right now.
I got to worry about the run game.
He goes, "Get me one of those throwback jerseys."
When you think about Elon, though, this guy's running 3 different companies simultaneously. I don't even understand it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's possible to run Tesla, Twitter, SpaceX,
Can't even return
boring
fucking text
system.
messages.
I don't
how?
understand. I don't understand
PayPal.
anything about Elon.
And he still responds to tweets.
And he's
Yeah.
having 19 kids.
At
He's
least
African-American.
19.
I
He's
just think it's-
busy.
Yeah,
Shooting
whatever.
them right now. Shooting loads right now.
Shooting lows,
Jeez.
no pressure. Not
Him
going
and,
to take away his money. at
Watching
all.
them.
Him and Nick Cannon.
Falcon X.
Saving the population.
How many kids does Nick Cannon have?
I think he's up to 12.
He's most of them.
Whoa. Got the apostles.
That is so crazy.
And step program.
You know what's funny? I don't know.
You better keep working.
Yeah.
You better keep working because you got a monthly nut that's tough to fucking cover.
Now, Whitey
Elon's got it
is
covered.
real low on the baby chart.
What? What is?
Whitey. Like, we're not having kids anymore.
Yeah.
Now, how hard was it for you? Because a lot of guys
Ari
do the
fucked it up for everybody.
in vitro.
Got himself
I'm gonna whiz.
clipped.
Yep. Clipped. I got clipped.
You got clipped.
Yeah. Easy. You got clipped. Yeah.
Ari's
easy.
never having kids again.
I think the
No, I
Jews
think a
like
lot of
that.
people, the in vitro thing is they're having them too late.
They're having it late.
Yeah, they're like, people want their career, they want a family,
Right.
they want everything, they want the whole deal. And the next
Exactly.
thing you know, they're 40 and they're trying to get pregnant. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's not the same. Are you
Asians
thinking about
too.
having them?
Yeah, I'd like to have a kid.
When do you think you would go? How old are you now?
I'm 39.
How old's the missus?
31.
She's good. She's good to go.
All right, all
She's
right.
got 3 more years before things get dicey.
Really?
The brat is 48
I don't want to have
and
a
pregnant.
scrambled egg.
Oh, 48 and pregnant?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who?
The brat.
The brat.
Yeah. From the back in the
Didn't
day.
that woman from Rocky IV Remember the woman that Sylvester Stallone was dating? Wow, 48 and pregnant.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's ideal.
Yeah. We'll see how that turns
That lady from Rocky IV, the really tall
The
lady
blonde,
that used to
Bridget
be married.
Nielsen?
Yeah, that one. She got pregnant late.
Really?
I think she was in her 50s.
Well, she had good genes.
Yes, Viking genes.
Yes, that's a tall blonde
that's
whore.
that's a tall drink of water.
Well, wait a minute. How old was your lady, if you
54?
don't mind me asking?
She's 54 and she had a kid. That's insane.
That's not Flavor Flav's, is it?
It might have
No.
been. Might have been Flavor Flav.
Madia Desi.
Wow, 54 is nuts, man.
That's a gamble. That thing could come out cross-eyed.
It might. Yeah, look at it. Kid looks fine. She looks healthy again.
All right.
Snap back.
54.
Strong genes.
This could change the game.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
But you had him early.
Yeah, my wife was in her early 30s. When you get into like like Bridget Fedesi, my friend, she had
Yeah.
her kid at like 41.
Really?
Bridget, yeah, last
Bridget rules.
Bridget, she's the best.
Was it not a...
No, kid's fine.
All
Kid's
right.
amazing.
I saw her on a
tardy?
plane. I saw her on a plane to Myanmar, I think.
Oh, no shit.
I was just like, she was like, we barely knew each other. This was like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and she was like, I met you once at the Comedy Store, right? And I was like, oh yeah, but I was so ready to be like gone from society that I was like, nice to see you again.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah.
I just went back to my seat. What a fucking dork.
You were in that fucking rambling mode.
Yeah.
You get in rambling mode. You gotta travel.
Yeah.
If you see somebody brings you back, it's like sobers you
I
up.
don't want to be the part of this right now.
Yeah,
You
I
just
can't small
enjoyed
talk.
vanishing, huh? For a few months.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
But wait, did you feel
Trying to
like
get my
kids fucked you up?
No, in what way?
Well, I mean, you got to be present and soccer
it's good.
practice and
Yeah,
changing diapers.
It makes you
and-
think about people other than yourself. It's good to that.
All right.
It's also like it changes everything. It's like it makes the
wants
world a way better place.
Really?
Yeah, it's way more interesting. It's way more fun. Like their fun is your fun. Their fun makes you happier than anything you could ever be happy about for yourself.
So I feel about
all right.
raves.
It's just different. About raves?
Everyone's having a good time. This place is great.
Yeah.
All right.
The fucking universe is awesome.
Yeah, they're
Ari just
connected.
woke up.
Kind of sad.
A little bit sad.
Glow sticks.
Sad way to, yeah. Kids is better than raves.
Remember
He
when
loves his
raves?
dog. See how he loves his dog?
There's no
He
fucking
made out that dog on the last
Dude,
one.
That dog rules. Bandit's the best.
That
Bandit's
does-
fine, dude.
Black
Bandit's
Twitter.
fine.
Bandit's
They-
not fine. Shut up, dude.
I would put that dog down if it
Dude,
was mine.
shut up. Bandit rules and you know it. Stop. Don't be fake on a podcast.
Black
You know
Twitter
that
went
dog's
nuts.
Nothing to do
They
with
went
it.
nuts on you kissing that dog.
Yeah, they hate
The
you.
black community.
After what you did the first time and then now this.
I killed Magic Johnson and then this.
By the way, AIDS got cured.
Oh yeah.
Look it up.
Multiple people have been cured of HIV now.
Oh yeah.
You know why?
Jamie, you're
because
next.
once they get the prep where it's not a real thing, then they're like, may as well. We had the cure forever. Let's just release it.
Michael Che had a good joke about that.
What do you say?
What is it?
He was like, he did our podcast and he was like, here's a sketch I couldn't do on SNL. And then I think he ended up doing it.
That's
But
funny.
it was those AIDS commercials and then just a dude being in the middle of it. Like, have you seen those prep AIDS commercials?
No.
Where they're like,
Oh, I have
there's
seen
tons
those.
of them.
They're
But
weird. Like
but he
you
was saying,
take
like,
it
one
if you
guy-
think you might be getting HIV,
Yeah, but like
and you
one
just
guy,
like
and then it's
banging
like
guys.
it's
a
like two
force
dudes
field.
together, like fishing or like playing the drums, and then he was like, the sketch would be a guy in the middle of it being like, "But I'm not gay."
Oh, that's fun.
This isn't like for gay AIDS,
Right.
you know. Just one of these guys in the middle of the commercial being like, "Actually, I'm not gay."
Do you have to be gay to get this commercial? Imagine if you're a straight guy and you got that commercial and people like
could
you're
get
taking
it.
jobs away
There's
from
an
gay
aid.
people. So this is like a pill that you take to make sure that you don't get AIDS?
Dude,
Okay.
fucking, what's
Maybe.
his name?
That
Well,
sucks to
Mateo.
get that after auditioning
On
for
Skeptic
years.
Tank,
And this
he was
is the
just
thing
like,
you
he was
get?
like, you let HIV positive dudes blow loads in your butt. You cannot get it.
Come on.
Who
Yeah.
did this? What?
Mateo. He's like, you just go for it. Doesn't matter.
Tell that to Easy E.
This is before, he was pre
Not NWA.
Yeah,
So
he
this
goes,
is
it's
like
a force
some-
field.
NWA AIDS.
It just stops it from getting in there.
You won't get it.
Wow.
If you're on prep, you're fine. So none of them worry about AIDS anymore.
Isn't that wild?
Come on.
That's what the A stands for.
Yeah.
What's that?
We might have to delete that one.
Yeah, maybe pull that one out.
It used to be at one point in time. It was like
Death
that was a
sentence.
death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too good.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
J-Mo.
Remember
you
decide.
timestamp that one,
You're the
J-Mo.
voice of reason.
Timestamp it, figure it out.
Timestamp.
even hear it.
NWA, the
Remember
A
this
is for
podcast-
AIDS. Instead of
Well,
attitude.
I mean, easy. I'm just saying. I'm not making that up. The man had HIV.
Yeah. Remember when you used to live stream this podcast?
Yeah.
What
Good
a fucking
Christ.
chance you were taking every
Oh, yeah.
3
And
times a
did.
week.
Yeah, but that's fun, though. You
It was
could
fun.
live stream
It's
back
a lot of
then.
fun.
Those were the
We still
fun
do
days.
live stream fight companions.
There you go.
We did the
How
fight
you riffed
companion
that.
Hammered live. Eddie Bravo talking about flat Earth and satellites aren't real.
That's fun.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I love flat Earth.
We're live right now.
Yeah. Whoopsies.
I'm ruined.
Whoopsies.
My dad was right. I'm ruined. I can't wait to bring Phil to a fucking theater and talk about sucking his dick.
Dude, you gotta do that. That'd be so fucking
69.
great. That'd be so great.
But the problem is now he's proud of me.
Right.
Oh, right.
Now my family's proud of me, which
Well,
is
when
funny.
you walk on stage now, they go crazy, and so like they've got to accept the fact that it worked out.
Yeah, but now my dad's a lot. He's very everything he does. I copy him, so he's very like, all right. Like if there's he's like, I'm gonna bomb. Like he's that guy.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's where you
People
get
are
it
going
from.
crazy,
then.
and he's like, what are they going crazy for? But then if I'm not there, he's like, you see my son? You know,
Oh, got it.
That's fun.
it's very sweet. I love
That's
him.
cool.
My parents won't give it up, but sometimes we'll be out to dinner and someone's like, "Hey, I'm a fan," and they're like, "Oh, I guess we got to give it up." Like we gotta like, "Oh, okay, good for him."
So your parents still don't give it up to you?
I don't like, get a lot of giving it up.
Oh man,
Do they?
my family
but
gave
they
it up
understand
too
you're
much.
successful, right?
They like me
I
too.
think
Really
so.
successful.
You think they understand it?
Yeah. Well, comedy's such a strange world,
Yeah.
but I think they give it up. Like I opened for Jerry Seinfeld, so that's
That they
something to be
get.
like, okay,
Did
that
they,
we've
are
heard
they
of.
worried that
Finish
it's
that.
like temporary, maybe? That, like, it's
Yeah.
not like, oh, this
just
Mark
doesn't make
Norman,
sense.
I don't know. I mean, it's working out for now, but it might go bad.
We all
Exactly.
think that's how
Sense.
we feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's how I
As
feel.
soon
I
as
wake
Mitzi
up
comes
every
back,
day
she's
like,
gonna
all
tell
right,
me
it's
I
done.
suck.
Yeah, I mean, this is a long life we got. We're gonna do this forever. I mean, you're doing whippets at 78.
You know what's sadder? When people stop doing it.
Yeah, it's really
when you
sad.
run into a guy who used to do comedy, like, you
It's
don't do comedy
really
anymore?
sad, especially if they had at least one good set where you're
Yeah.
like, you could have figured it
Or
out.
maybe even a special or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you run into
right?
guys and like you don't do comedy
No, I'm
anymore.
producer now, or no, I'm
Dude,
just like having a
You
normal
remember
life.
during the pandemic when you didn't do comedy for months and you're like, I guess this is life now?
I felt empty.
It felt weird.
We were all at Central Park. Louis showed up with List,
course.
and Sarah, and
Obviously,
it was
you're in
like
the
it was
fucking
like
park.
we're talking about like comics, and he's like, I mean, we're not. We don't do it. We're
Right.
not comics.
What
God,
are we?
You emo fucking pussies.
You're talking about Louis C.K.
No, you.
No,
Just
Louis
like,
C.K..
Well, Louis also an emo.
Okay,
Fuck.
that's who you're talking about, because that's who the
We're
quote
not
was.
even comics now.
That's pretty good.
Did the
We're not even fucking.
But we
pretty good.
had
That's pretty
nothing. Then when the parks opened up, then the roofs opened up, it was like, all right, I got a
All you
purpose.
guys had to do was not be in New York. I left New York and did stand up.
No, New York.
Oh, really?
It was going on in New York.
That was fucking lame, dude.
The rooftop
anytime,
shows.
anytime I went back to New York, it was a rooftop, or you were out front, rooftop, or you were
Tiny
out front of
cupboard, tiny
fucking,
cupboard, saved
out front of the
comedy in New York.
stand. You were doing the street in the stand.
Those
and the
are
fucking
rough.
Lady would be walking her dog through you in the crowd. That shit sucked.
Fitzsimmons, because they'd walk by
Oh.
through the crowd. Fitzsimmons would be like, just like, as soon as anybody comes, I'm just gonna fucking roast them. Just a fucking, just someone walking
Yeah,
down
but all
the
you had to
street.
do is leave this. I did the road in June of the COVID. Of
I did too.
the
I
pandemic.
did Texas
I got
and
back in
Florida.
I did Hyenas in Fort Worth like early, and there was no distancing.
Wow.
I walked in, it was a fucking packed full room, and even I, who deny the fucking COVID, walked in and I was like, God damn, dude,
Yeah.
you guys are wild.
It
This
was
is
wild.
scary.
I did one weekend in
Yeah.
Houston in July. Me and
I thought you guys were
Hinchcliffe
gonna
and
laugh when I
Moses
said deny
did
the
one
COVID.
weekend in Houston, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if I get somebody sick? That's all I could think of.
Right,
Like, I'm being
right.
selfish.
Somebody with a fat
traveling.
grandparent comes out that they live with, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Well,
No,
the problem
that's
with
on
me
them,
is
though.
that the problem with me is that I did podcasts. So like, what if I got a guest sick? And this is when we were testing every day.
You
We were
guys
testing even back
Tested.
then.
That was crazy. Tested.
Every day we tested.
No one else did that.
No one did
You
that.
took the most precautions when it came to COVID of anything I've seen.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Well, also we had a nurse on staff. We
Yeah.
Deniability. Like, we
Yeah.
did
It
it.
was hot.
They're not, they don't
We-
have it. We didn't
God,
do it.
I miss her. I loved her.
did everything
great.
we
She was
needed
hot.
to do
She
in
was
terms
cool.
of
What's
getting
that beautiful angel up to?
shots and gave people
Saved me when I got
B12
it.
shots
God, I love
and
her.
IV vitamin
You look feeling
drips.
better than you did before.
Yeah.
Norman came over to I had a podcast studio for like, I just opened it, and then COVID hit. I'm like, fuck.
I know. you
Everyone
lost
was
a
like, Schultz, Michelle Wolf,
fortune.
I can't. Norman came over. We did one podcast.
Were you guys nervous being around each other?
No,
Not
we
at
just wore
all.
masks and like ski masks and shit.
And we made a
was
joke
fun.
out of it.
Because it was like, this doesn't seem real. It was funny. I remember we were going, this is going to end everyone at each other's throats. No more gender, politics fighting.
I thought it was going to save the
Yeah,
world.
we
I thought
really
it was going to like
did.
cleanse everything.
That
Hey,
hope
we
for
all
a
hate
second.
each other.
I think
but
I think it kind of did.
No, it made everything
I think
way
all,
worse.
no, I think all that
people
shit's-
got crazy.
I think that's just gone, dude. If you're
Depends
still,
on who it is.
Being home in front of your fucking anger box
I'll
made
be
everybody
honest,
way
if
worse.
you're still in the culture war,
Culture war.
get out of it.
Get out of it.
It's over.
Just go
Yeah,
breathe.
some people need it though. That's like where they get
Yeah,
their
but it's
identity
over.
from. It's
It's
so,
over. It's
their whole
so
personality.
dumb.
There's
They're just
turtles
on
in the
Twitter
fucking
all
river
day.
here. Go have a fucking
Go
walk.
be funny. Go do comedy.
Listen to
Go
you
get
just said
laughs.
turtles in the river. That's the
turtles in the river,
distraction. Turtles
Shane
in the
noticed
river.
them.
I saw those turtles, and
great.
then
It's
immediately
cool.
I was excited. I go, "Oh, turtles!"
And then
I like to
10.
see turtles, and then I saw a tent, and I was like, "Oh, there's a man dying in the mud."
Burrowing into
It's
his
good.
tent.
It's good we walked here.
They found an alligator in one of the lakes out here.
No.
Yeah, it's very rare, but
It's fun.
occasionally someone will fucking let a pet loose.
Wow.
They have alligators in South Texas though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have we
I
talked
have
about
them.
this on here?
What?
That guy who died, and his last words were "fuck those alligators," and he jumped off a dock.
Oh,
He was drinking at a
Jesus
bar,
Christ.
and they were like, "You can't go in that lake. There's
Fuck those alligators.
tons of alligators." And his last words were "fuck those alligators."
they ate him?
And he just
jumped
jumped
in.
in?
He got munched.
He got caught
And
in
then we
Oh,
definitely have talked about
dude,
this on
that's
here.
so
I don't remember.
harsh. I don't
and
remember
then,
this.
Which was my life.
and then a few
Pull it
days
up.
later, his friend went out on the lake and killed the alligator.
Where are we here?
I think in
Florida?
South Texas.
Oh,
Fuck
wow.
that alligator. Man killed seconds after mocking gator warning.
Beaststalker.com.
Oh my God.
Damn.
28-year-old Texas man was attacked and killed by an alligator almost immediately
Fuck that
after
alligator.
being warned by a bystander not to swim in the water. Replying, fuck that alligator before jumping in, BuzzFeed reports.
11-foot gator.
Whoa, that's a big.
Well,
The
what a
next thing
fun
I know,
guy.
I didn't even know how long it was. I
Beast.
saw his body
Yeah.
floating face down. Wait. I saw his body floating face down, and then he's up there for a couple seconds, and then he gets dragged back down and pulled off.
Oh, that's
He's
tough
just
to
meat.
see.
He's just
such
meat.
a-
It's pretty fun
Gators.
though to be hammered and be like,
fun.
"Fuck that fucking
The guy ruled.
loser."
He went for it. He went for it. He failed, but he went
Yeah,
for it.
an alligator killed an 85-year-old woman yesterday.
Damn.
Look at him getting fucking his hands
hog
behind his
tied
back.
He's got the duct tape on the mouth.
His hands behind his back.
Yeah, he's being let off like a
Freeze,
fucking
motherfucker.
terrorist.
Yeah, look how they do it in his
Wow.
arms.
The dog
Alligator.
survived and she didn't, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
Dog survives.
Dog
That's always
survived.
nice. That's always the worst part. Is that, like when I was young, we used to go to Hilton Head in South Carolina, and it would always be you're walking your dog, and the fucking gator grabs it. And,
They love the
Dogs
dogs.
bark
Oh,
at the
all the time.
alligators. They don't know, so they just bark at it. They stay
Right.
right on the edge, and they just like alligators. Like, I'm just coming at you.
well, an alligator, yeah.
I'm going to eat you.
It's so many of them too. It's so crazy. They ate a baby in Disney
Orlando,
World.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to shoot him in the head. It's the only way.
That's when those people were like, there was some chick at like CBS or something. She goes, "Fuck that man whose baby died," and they're like, "No,
What?
that's like a life."
Who said that?
Somebody from like CBS or somebody high up. Some chick who was like, angered, and then they were like, "No, you can't actually," or some lawyer, and it's like you can't actually root for a baby's death because
Why were they saying
it.
fuck the guy whose baby got killed?
Because he was a man.
What?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
is that simple?
Yeah.
Just fuck men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
What a
people are
nice
like, "Oh,
lady.
that's actually
That's
not
like the
cool."
worst one ever.
That gator
You
was
fucking
right wing.
save up your money, you go to fucking Disney World with your
Disney.
family, and a fucking reptile eats your
It's
fucking
a-
child.
It's a dinosaur.
A
They come out of
dinosaur.
the water and eat you, and then they go back. They're huge.
That was really her only take? Was like, fuck the guy?
Yeah, it was like, fine, fuck him. I don't care. These men have done this for centuries.
Oh, no.
I got fingered once. I'm glad a 2-year-old got eaten by a fucking reptile.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Some of people's hot takes off of Twitter is just fucking
We were talking about it
amazing.
at a club as that, and how they were boycotting a club because they booked someone they didn't like. You know, someone who had like an allegation or something, and all these like local comics were boycotting, like fuck this club. And then on Tuesday they're like, hey, so here's our spots for the week. We can call in. And the club owner was like, no, you said to fucking boycott a
boycotted my
female-owned
club,
business.
you fucking
No
idiot.
fucking way.
It is a business.
Yeah, like you just said, not
Here's
to
the
come
thing
here.
about those comics. They always suck.
They suck.
Always. Not a talented one amongst them.
Yeah, it's never like
All
a
the
high-level
protesters-
working comic who's
No.
like, I'm out there.
No one who's got a future. No one who's got a great point of view. No one who respects the art. All of them suck. They're all just fucking
way in.
frauds.
Well, there's this weird notion of like, if you're gone, I'll get all the spots.
Yeah,
But
that's
ain't-
what it is.
That
That's
ain't
what it is.
I feel like I don't even know if that's it.
Is that? I'm
I think it's just
trying
like I'm trying to be important.
They're trying to be a part of a big story.
Well, you
no-
get clicks off of
Yeah, that's what it is.
hating
That's
that
all it is.
person.
If they
I
couldn't,
think.
if they had to do it anonymously, they wouldn't do it.
Again,
Virtue signaling is a lot
We gotta
like
stay out of
You're
this.
right.
Yeah.
Change
This is
subject.
the mud,
Change
boys.
subject.
Yeah.
Stay out of the
You're
mud,
right,
Let's
you're
boys.
go
right,
back
right,
to
right.
the
Virtue
Go back to
signaling-
Gators.
Yeah.
The Gators are fun.
You ever
Virtue
watch-
signaling is a lot like name dropping. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like
interesting.
it's a thing that people try and everybody knows what you're doing. It's like ew.
Wow.
It doesn't
Name
work.
dropping,
It
you're right.
doesn't work. You
Name
might get
dropping's-
some likes on Twitter because people are stupid.
Dummies will like you. You'll get a dummy fan
Yeah,
base.
you'll get dummies that'll like what you're saying, but everybody else knows what you're doing.
I stand with Ukraine.
Yeah, look at my flag.
Yeah, exactly. No one knew about Ukraine.
Yeah, you got
10 minutes ago.
2 fucking syringes in your profile and then a flag.
It's just all the same. I stand with France. I stand with Haiti. I stand with
Yeah.
Ukraine. I stand with, it's just like, it's the most obvious. No hate with the thing under your eye. It's just like, you guys are just being so, I see through it.
Yeah.
Well, how about you help
the
people?
best one
Palestine.
Go
was
volunteer to girls' school
during
inner city.
during
help
COVID
Palestine.
when they got everybody to sing
Come on,
songs.
cut that.
Not that one.
Help Palestine.
The good Palestine.
Hey, you
We're
need
going
to
to talk
cut that.
about this. Help Palestine.
Come on, cut that out.
Free Palestine.
Yeah.
Crazy
help the-
Iblis. Iblis.
What is that?
You're an Iblis.
Arabic?
No, you're devil. You're the
Oh.
devil.
Bringing Arabic in here, dude?
I'll speak a little Arabic if I need to.
Kusama.
Is that what Iblis is in Arabic?
Iblis, devil.
Kusamach.
Oh, really?
That's the only one I know.
What's it?
Kusamach.
What is that?
Fuck your mother.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No, you don't have to say it like that. You don't have to translate it.
Damn.
That's how they mean it.
It sounded like a good sandwich.
Kusamach.
Kusamach. Yeah, it was
Can we
not
get
bad.
Kusamach
Mark, do
on
one
rye?
more.
America.
Mark, do
I
one
could
more.
use a little more buffalo.
No, I want Mark to do more.
Trace.
Yeah, the leader of the devils. in
There you
Islam.
go. Not even the devil, the leader
Iblis,
of them.
crazy Iblis.
Am I the leader of the Devils?
Oh, yeah.
According to Shane Gillis, you are.
You're Iblis.
There you go.
What else is going on, guys? Else are we talking about?
today?
Spy balloon.
Fucking
Super
spy balloons. What do you think
Bowl.
those balloons are they're shooting? How about that one missile they missed?
Where'd that thing
They
go?
missed a
Where'd that go?
balloon.
They missed the balloon. Where'd that missile
Did
go?
they? I thought they shot a few down.
East Lansing,
Yeah, they shot a
Michigan.
few down, but they missed one time. And so one missile, it's like, I don't know where it went.
I like
It's
it's like every
that
country
ain't
has
an-
spies. They're like, they're spying on us.
But that's not an arrow. That's a fucking missile.
Yeah,
Where'd
that went
Yeah,
somewhere.
where'd it go?
$400,000 Tomahawk missile go? Where'd that go?
Fucking, it went to a fucking an
Canada?
inner city school in Saskatoon. We don't
Missed
care.
Lake Huron object with first missile strike. So it must have went in the lake, I guess.
Oh, all right.
How'd your uncle tell everybody exactly where it was, and then they couldn't hit a balloon?
That lady's
Kill
the
that guy there.
worst at that job.
She's so good.
I like the hot chick.
I was
the hot
watching.
white chick.
Who's the guy from Fox that just goes there and bothers
Peter
them?
Doozy.
Dude, Peter Doozy was
He's-
on the flight to Ukraine, or he got stuck in Warsaw when Biden went to Ukraine. It was just making me laugh knowing that there's just a guy on the plane that's just like, Mr. President, this is what you're doing. He's some fucking old guy like, get this goddamn asshole off this fucking plane. Like, they just have to bring the douche.
I love how
Get off my
CNN went hard
plane.
at Trump, like off, like not really the news, just trying to gotcha questions. And
At
like,
least
this would be
Trump was-
great. And then Biden wins, and they're like, oh, you guys are going to use the tactics we figured out of just like derailing conversation.
Well, Biden has to deal with one douche. He's got Ducey.
Yeah.
Ducey's nonstop, just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? With Trump, it was every fucking press conference, all of them.
Yeah.
I love it when he was like, "You're rude."
You're rude.
Next.
Nasty.
Shut up.
Next. No,
How about the
I know where you are.
Remember when you
You
got
suck.
the lady? He was like, she was like, "I didn't expect you to call me. I wasn't thinking." He's like, "You never think."
Ooh, I remember
Everyone was
that
like,
one.
"You."
It's crazy to have a guy who does that who's the president.
Yeah.
Crazy. That Rand Paul's no joke. He keeps going out there.
Oh, Biden will talk shit.
Talk a little shit.
Biden
Really?
talks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Will he?
Yeah, these dudes try to like come at him.
You're
Because
a
you're like, I'm the
dog-faced
most
pony
powerful
soldier.
guy.
He's like-
you're going to fuck with me?
I haven't seen any.
Although
shit
he does the
talking
thing,
from Biden.
you know what? I've noticed Democrats do a lot is they laugh. Like when someone like brings something up to them, they go, "Come on, man,
That's a tactic.
Do you know how many bodies I have on my count?
come on."
Yeah, there it is.
That's
Whoa.
one of the
You're
You're
classics.
full of shit in a tense gun rights argument.
Dude with the fucking
You're full of
hipster
shit.
beard.
Imagine looking into those vacant eyes. He's saying
Yeah,
you're
right.
full of shit. You're like, oh my God, you're a
Fucking
robot.
union worker in
I know
fucking
shit. My
Delaware, and
pants
the
are full
president
of
comes in
shit.
and is like, "You're full of shit." You're like,
Yikes.
That's heavy.
That guy probably fucked everyone in the town after
Yeah,
that.
that guy rules.
He's probably a man.
I got to fight with the
Yeah.
president
He
today.
was a man there. But
That does
Tommy,
roll.
I like how you stood up to that fucking fascist on CNN.
Hell yeah.
That's a credit.
That is the hard part. Is the right wing guys are more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're fun-loving
Like if
guys.
you got a union guy with stickers on his helmet that's like fucking saying wild shit, and then he argues with the president, it's like nice. The opposite of that is some fucking like fat lady with a crew cut being like, Donald Trump is Hitler. You're like, I don't want to hang out with that.
It does not seem fun.
I don't want to hang out with that guy.
No. I don't want to hang out with that lady with the knit cap that's screaming.
Yeah.
No,
You know that one lady
That's
with
the
the knit
problem.
cap
You're
that's
just
like
screaming all the time.
Yeah, you know that
Just not
classic
fun.
video.
Yeah.
yeah, that is a
Meanwhile,
classic.
if the dude with the fucking wolf helmet that broke into the January 6th,
that
if he was
seemed
at
like
the
a
show
fun-
tonight, I'd be like, yo,
Oh, the
what
elk,
are you
yeah.
doing here?
That guy, the wolf helmet was at your barbecue? Like, what?
That guy's a
God, the
vegan.
wolf suit was here.
Yeah,
The
well,
yak.
he's organic. He's organic.
He's
Oh, he's
organic.
organic.
He's not wasn't trying to be
He's
something.
fucked for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Obviously,
goes
you
down in
can't
history.
fucking do that.
He goes down in history like those
But
guys
he's
from
in
Australia
jail.
with the sunglasses.
He's in
got
jail
blown.
forever.
He
Wait,
got
he's
blown
in
for-
jail forever?
He's going to be in jail for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to put him in jail, and he's always going to have a record now.
Worth
He's always
it.
going to be that guy that did that
Worth
broke into
it.
the White House.
That
Lived
makes
in
sense
infamy.
that he's
Broke
always
into
going to be
Capitol.
that guy that did that, but
Yeah.
how long is he going to be in jail?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Pull it up.
The shaman, how long is he in jail for? 36 months.
There he is. He's a
36
sexy
months.
guy.
40
too.
months,
3 years?
40 months in prison, followed by 36 months supervised release. So he's going to do 46 months, 41 months in prison.
That's not bad.
Another 30. That's
Good behavior. He'll get out 3 years. Not for treason. That's pretty good.
and he must pay $2,000 in restitution.
Back in the day,
Like, treason was hanging.
There you go.
Back in the day,
Hung
treason
that
was hanging.
Oh, yeah. Hang him up.
What's fucked is like how many of those guys got talked into going into the White House, like, and how many like
Yeah.
agents were telling people get in there and take back what's yours.
Roy, what's that guy's
Yeah,
name?
yeah. That
Roy
guy.
Wood Jr.
Did anything ever happen with that? Nothing?
No,
Said he
no.
wasn't in it. Or-
If I'm
no
trying
shit,
to
they
sneak
said it.
drugs
Said he
onto a
wasn't in the
plane,
FBI.
and all my
Oh,
friends
that
tell me
guy.
it's fine. It's
But
fine.
didn't
it's
he
fine.
not get in trouble? Didn't he also not even?
Yeah, no, he didn't get in trouble.
So they were like, no, he's not one of us, but also no charges.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, he
happened to
said,
disavowing any
I'm
knowledge?
just
He was the
saying,
one.
we got to get in
And
there.
everyone was like, you're a Fed.
Yeah.
Like, there's videos of him the night before being like, we got to get into that building. And dudes that are like alt-right dudes are like, no, you're a fucking Fed.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not a Fed. Come on, guys, let's break
Come on,
in.
guys, with America,
Alex
right?
Jones was out there
Maybe
with
I'm
a
wrong.
bullhorn telling people not to go in.
Really?
Really?
And they hate him.
He was saying it's a trick, it's a trap. They're trying to get you to go in there. Don't do it. Don't go in there.
It's peculiar. I think now that we've had a couple drinks, we should discuss it.
It is
Interesting.
peculiar.
You ever see an
It is
undercover?
interesting, that's all.
Well, there's
Yeah.
so many instances, like the Gretchen Whitmer thing,
the
where
Michigan, right?
Yeah, the governor of Michigan.
Oh, and like
14,
11? Yeah, all of them.
14 people,
of
12
16.
of them
Yeah.
were FBI
They
informants.
tricked two dumb guys.
Yeah, tricked two dumb guys who go to jail
12
forever.
FBI informants tricked two dumb
And so now they
guys.
can say, see, our politicians are under attack. We have to do something. It's like they never would have done anything.
Yeah, you guys literally
Shit on a
formed the
porch.
idea. You came up with the idea. You instigated it. You formed the plan.
There's
They
a-
planned it all out.
We
Yeah.
might have talked about this before.
Uh-oh.
There's a
Our listeners are
documentary. It was
dumbasses.
on Amazon. It was about these dudes in Miami. There was like 6 black dudes that got roped in by an FBI informant. That they were like trying to have a construction business, and the guy was like, he's an FBI informant. He gets $100K for everybody he fucking brings in.
Wow, quota.
He was like, what if we? My uncle's Osama bin Laden. Do you want to meet him? They're from fucking Dade County. They're like, yeah. Sure. And then he's like, all right. And they have like hidden cameras, and they're interviewing just a dumb dude from Dade County, and they're like, what do you want to do? What's your terrorist plan? And the guy's like, we're gonna blow up Chicago. Like, that was like his plan.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Liberty City 7.
Wow.
So
I
they
mean,
went to jail?
This is. I think they went to fucking Guantanamo.
I'd love to
What?
see Shane's
These are-
Google search
These
when he's
poor
like drunk
guys.
at home alone.
How did I never
These
heard
dudes-
of this one
This
before?
is preposterous, dude.
Whoa.
Groups held
Wow.
syncretic views. Idiosyncratic
Haitian voodoo.
Syncretic view. What is a syncretic view?
They were.
They missed Judaism, Christianity, and a little bit of Islam.
There was one of them that was like a black Israelite, kind of.
But so they just instigated these guys and talked them into doing things
They
like they do with
instigated them,
everybody.
and they were like, literally they were like, we have no idea what this
Hey, you
is.
can
We're
change
trying to get
everything.
$100,000 from these dudes.
Crazy
Yeah.
how many times people have done this.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're just
Wow.
regular fucking dudes.
They just talked to
Whoa.
say we're gonna blow up Chicago.
Yeah, he was
Jesus,
like, we're gonna-
162 months in prison.
How many
Holy
years
shit!
did nothing. They did nothing wrong.
Go down a little bit.
112 months
Tiny
in
bit.
prison.
Okay.
Are they still
Do any of the
there?
men have actual
35 years of
contact with,
supervised release.
with any members of Al Qaeda that you know of? The answer to that is no.
Look at that case. 162 months in prison, followed by 35 years of supervised
Make
release.
sure no more terrorist attacks.
35 years.
There's a check-in.
I'd like to meet Bin Laden.
Almost
You know,
be-
if
Yeah,
he
I
said,
like
"Hey, you
Bin
want to
Laden.
meet him?" I go,
I
"I'd
like to
like
meet-
to
yeah,
meet
for
him."
sure. Meet
Yeah,
him.
you're
What's
not
that,
allowed
Jamie?
to even
Most
meet
of them
him.
would be out by now almost.
For sure, meet him.
2009.
He's
They're
still alive,
all
so.
out.
Everyone except for him would be out if they didn't get it.
Where's-
They got fucked.
Where's their podcast?
If you watch the video, there's like they're dumb.
right.
They're just dumb.
They just got talked into
and
it.
also they're just
They don't have a
Young,
fucking attorney.
unsophisticated, don't know what's going
No
on,
idea.
don't know they're getting roped into it.
And there's
they're
a
held
dumb
awake
FBI
for too
informant.
long.
The FBI informant's a fucking idiot. He's just a dumb guy that's like, I get paid to get people captured.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
It's like
That's an
Cutco.
incentive program.
Yeah.
I'll bring in
There's an
people.
incentive,
Yeah, there's an
financial
incentive to
incentive.
be like, we stopped the terrorist plot. Meanwhile, it's fucking 7 dudes from Miami that are
Yeah.
morons.
That
That
never
are like,
would've
what
done
are you
anything.
talking about?
Look at this question. Did any of these men have actual contact with any members of Al Qaeda that you know of? The answer is no. Question. Did they have any means to carry out this plot? I mean, did you find any explosive weapons? Attorney General, you raise a good good point. We took action when we had enough evidence. Question. Was there anything against the Sears Tower other than this one apparent just kind of mention of the Sears Tower? It doesn't look like they even took pictures of FBI, director of FBI. One of the individuals was familiar with the Sears Tower, had worked in Chicago,
In the
and was
city.
familiar with the tower. But in terms of plans, it was more aspirational than operational.
You should have heard his plan. He was like,
Unbelievable.
the Sears Tower. They're like, that's the biggest building in the world. He's like, exactly.
That was the whole plan.
It literally was like
no.
fucking.
It was like
what's
those
his name?
kung fu instructors from the.
He's like,
my
and then we're gonna
God.
blow up. And he like used like cups on the table. He was like, we're gonna blow this part of the city up, and then there's gonna be a tidal wave. It's gonna fucking kill everybody. And they were like,
no.
all right, we got him.
Look at this. A lot of big show has been made of the militaristic boots they had. It turns out the FBI bought them the boots.
Wow.
Wow.
Yikes.
It was one of the biggest pieces of evidence. The group might have taken pictures of a bunch of targets in South Florida, but the guys couldn't afford their own cameras, so the federal government bought them the cameras.
They could afford their own cameras. How are they
The
going to blow up a
federal
building?
government
Right.
rented the cars that they needed to get downtown in order to take the pictures.
Ah.
In addition, the men provided the FBI informant with a list of things they needed in order to blow up these buildings.
The FBI's like, can you do anything on your own? They're like, no, I don't
But
know,
in the
man.
list, they didn't include any explosives or any materials which could be used to make explosives.
They were just,
So
they were just
everyone
play- they were just playing
in
DMX
Liberty
tracks,
City
hoping
is
it exploded
joking.
everything.
Everyone in Liberty City was joking that the guys were going to kick down the FBI building with their new boots.
Ay, ay, ay.
Fuck.
Pretty sad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It is pretty
Can't
sad.
believe I have to piss again.
Oh, yeah. I'm still going
All right,
strong.
Let's get that
Yeah,
pissed, and
Norris.
then we'll wrap
Haven't
it up.
pissed yet.
We should let's wrap it up now. It's 6 o'clock.
You sure?
Plug.
All right.
Wrap it
Plugs?
up. Get
Plugs?
something to eat. Yeah.
Plugs?
Plugs. I haven't pissed.
That's pretty
Mark,
good.
man, congratulations.
I got the Beacon Theater March 24th.
Hell yeah.
Followed by an entire
Good for
European
you,
tour at
Fatty.
the end of April. Glasgow, London, Manchester, and then all through fucking Romania. and
AriShafir.com.
AriShafir.com for all those
You got
tickets.
that right.
Mark Norman, where you at?
Hey, I'm all over the road. I don't know when this comes out, but
Special guest Dan Soder.
theater tour
Ooh,
announcing
we're gonna drive to Vancouver together.
this
Dan Soder's the
summer.
best.
Going to Australia, UK. I'm coming to your town. We're all over the place. MarkNormanComedy.com. We might be drunk. Get Bodega Cat. Tuesdays with Stories.
Damn, you got a good website.
Queef
That's
it
a
up.
good website.
Oh, you like that? All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
solid.
Stinks.
Solid.
All right, but yeah,
Hire his guy.
I'm in
Mark's getting ready for his
Jersey
special.
soon. I'm really running through the mud. Look at these rooms. I'm really kicking my own ass here.
Look at you.
Yeah,
You're going
New
to the
special.
fucking cold places in the winter.
Exactly.
He's getting hard reps for a
Bad-
special.
Hard reps.
Bad people dead inside. Come on out, say hello, queef it up, praise Allah.
Shane Gillis.
Gillian Keeves is on Amazon. We just got that up. That's pretty
Nice.
neat.
Oh, that's fun.
We're gonna add some
Yeah,
shows
your
to
fucking
this.
website sucks, dude.
My website does suck.
Comparison to
Queen
Norman's.
Elizabeth is great. That's a good theater.
I don't know any of this. I'll be
Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Look at
check
you.
them out.
Toronto. Going
London,
up to
Ontario is a
Canada,
good place to
huh?
get stabbed.
Oh, but me, Big J, Nick Mullen, and Tim Dillon are doing 2 shows. We're doing one in the Giant Center in Hershey, PA. Nice. And then one of them's in South Carolina. I forget where it is.
Greenville,
South
maybe.
Carolina.
Charleston?
But yeah.
Is it on your website?
No.
No.
But it's coming.
Okay, when are you going to announce that?
I don't know. I just
So
need a name.
Instagram,
Yeah,
Shane
we gotta
Gillis
come up with a
on
dumb
Instagram.
name for it.
The Four Bottoms.
my current
Four
tour
Tops.
is the many people believe the Tony Hinchcliffe is a gay tour.
Ah, now we're talking.
Yeah, it might get
How many is
reached-
it? What,
it might
what's
get
a-
changed.
How many? What's the number?
How,
When you say
many people believe?
people. Yeah, like what?
It's just
encompasses
percentage.
Many.
78.
That's it.
Is that
Goodbye,
it?
everybody.
I don't think we need to do any
This episode
editing
is
on this
brought
one.
to you by Igloo Coolers. Guys, if you're going to throw up in a cooler, choose Igloo. It's the best coolers to hold in your vomit.
What about the Whip? You want to shout out the Whip It brand?
Shout out
If you look at
Whippets.
Whippets, get N2O Cream Chargers, the best, cleanest Whippets you can find in the market today.
It really says Whip It on it. Like
Really?
they're designed for Whippets.
Oh, wow.
It's because it Whip It cartridge. That's crazy. Like they're encouraging people to take Whippets.
Don't forget your crackers. You can't call them that or they won't serve you.
He's just like, no, we're not doing this.
At alleeatyourbeer.com, get
All
your
right.
genuine crackers.
You guys rule.
Bye, everybody. Much love.
Comedy.
Bye.